today you will be laughing, and that's all that matters. That your ass laugh. Get ready. Here we go.
Thank you so very much. Thank you. It is Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends, and I'll be
Speedy.
okay up in this.
I know you can sing, though.
Little acapella.
A little bit.
It is Friday, October 29th. It's almost Halloween, bitch. It falls on a Sunday. That's weird. You can't go to church and go do trick or treating. That's gonna be a moment.
They still trick or treat?
Depends on what kind of
Well,
tricks
I don't know if they call it trick or treating.
They got the mask.
They go
and
get the
6
candy.
feet.
Yeah, they go get the candy. There's little white neighborhoods you can go to. In house we got.
White gotta be white.
That's what you don't go through. You ain't
That's where you get the most candy, huh?
Yeah,
Bag before.
you ain't going through Compton, nigga. You give you an apple. Here you go, my nigga. He just pulled it off the tree. In the house we got.
Oh, Alexander DeVoe.
Yeah.
There you go.
In the house we got.
Dr. Tatanisha Timms.
Hey.
Oh, she a doctor.
So you gonna skip past the Tassanisha?
Yeah, that's all I heard.
You know good and well, a white dude be like, who's coming to see? Oh, no. Well, she's gonna do the surgery. I'm cool. Tatanisha? Nah, I'm good. At the marble table, the one, the only, the honorable.
Shalom to the people.
My son works.
Oh, he got the dread.
Hey, make sure you guys listen to John Cena's show after this show. Because I know y'all some heathens. So.
I came in here. I said,
He walked right back. He about to cry. I was like, oh, I was about to cry.
you know, the Lord told me.
You know, the only thing that gets me, and I say this all the time, is when people, like, they want up the death stories. So, like, that's something I don't like getting into those conversations. Like, oh, yeah, what happened? Yeah, my mom got hit by a car. And then this might be like, yeah, my grandmother got hit by a bus one time. And he's like, that ain't nothing. My mom fell from her. And I was like,
And so we don't do. If somebody tell
Shout
a
out to John Cena,
dead story, we go, my nigga, this ain't the place.
yeah, we try not to.
We ain't don't open your feelings up like that here, because when you go down that hole, where you gonna go after? You gotta go. It's crazy.
Yeah. That's a good note to end on.
I
You
mean,
know?
unless it's a funny
They
death
can do it on
story.
Sunday when I have
Is
my
there such a
show.
thing?
They can open up and cry.
There you go.
deaths.
I laugh all the time, but I just think that's my personality.
I mean, but is death funny though? Like that? It can
No,
be.
well-
it can be. It can be.
Depending on what happens.
TDP.
Al Green was funny.
Al Green was the. Oh yeah, so
he
we had
talk-
a comic named Al Green. If you guys did not make it to the comedy show,
You missed it.
he did a whole bit on his dad and his mom dying, and
Yeah.
It was
the
funny.
price of it was hilarious.
It was too much. It was too much to bury him. It was a lot cheaper to put him in, to burn him. I said, nigga.
Well, I mean, that's true though.
And
That's what
then-
happened.
And then they wouldn't
Speak
give
of
him to his dad. They would give the urns, the ashes to him because he didn't have his credit with right something. So he
No,
had to
'cause you
call
have
his
fill out-
brother.
You have to file like a liability form when
Yeah.
you take the
Yeah.
you take the ashes. So you got to fill out the form. And he was like,
That
he
you
wasn't
gon-
responsible.
I mean, I had mine like FedEx to me. That's what happened. When
Yeah, my dad. Yeah,
we
my
mixed
dad.
them together. Like
I fucked around, nigga, and left him at the place. I moved out, and I was at the new spot. I said, oh goddamn!
you lost
My
the
daddy
ashes.
at the house. No,
My
I wasn't.
daddy on the mantle.
You went got.
It was in the closet. I hadn't transferred them yet, nigga.
I mean, but you can bake stuff with that though. Like
What?
You know
Oh,
what I'm
you
saying?
know what?
You can. Like some people want to do that.
He said,
Like,
with that. He said with that.
Cousin,
make
cuz,
dishes, cakes, cookies.
nigga, I'm not coming over to eat at your house. Just so you
I think
understand.
the only thing that would be cool if you mixed it with some clay, right, and then you made something.
Made a
out of it.
statue.
You know, that'd be cool.
Oh, you're not with the eating it for food. Like
I'm
'cause
not
people do
going.
that.
No, I'm cool.
Yeah, I've never heard that.
No,
The
yeah.
ashes?
They
Yeah,
smoke
they
Tupac
take it-
ashes.
Oh, I know they
Like
smoke.
They smoke Tupac.
Heck no. What?
Yeah, they roll. They sprinkle the ashes in the
But
bleezy.
Tupac's still alive.
It's according to the Cuban government, he is, but you know.
Yeah, but when they sent me with my mom and dad's, like I looked at them because I'd never seen it before, so I'm just
Yeah.
trying to like sift through, like see what it
You like,
if it's actually
dang.
real or not, or they
Oh,
just send me.
fine.
Yeah,
some-
it's just it's ashes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you know
Yeah,
it's
but-
real ash? That's a good point.
Yeah, but you don't know. Like
Don't
you know,
know.
It could
that
be
could be.
cigarette
mean-
shavings.
It
you
could
know?
be.
You, but they,
That's what I'm
It
saying.
could be cigarette shavings.
I never
might be
seen
on
like
there.
because I'd never seen that.
They could be back there smoking blunts and just dropping it off in a little bucket.
My auntie
Yeah.
was so mad that her divorce didn't go through for my Uncle Eddie when he died. So when they gave him the
What?
ashes, she was so mad. She just went to the pier. She just shook the ashes, and it all blew back in her face. We were like,
Yeah,
"Ooh."
bitch.
Yo, that's wild.
That had to be the worst.
Oh God.
I ain't never had no
So
ash.
she went out to the beach. Or she just went
we
in the
went
back?
to the Redondo Beach Pier
Oh wow, that didn't even fly.
where
That's-
you get it a while.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
where somebody was fishing. Excuse me. Oh my bad.
Flew back.
You had to slide over.
So what kind of doctor are you? Like, what do you?
Clinical psychologist.
Oh, okay. So you about to read all of us in a room?
I hope not.
Yeah.
Do you have a lot of black clients?
Huh?
Do you have a lot of black clients?
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
A lot of what?
Black clients.
Oh, I thought you
Hey,
said
you ever
something.
seen the site?
Yeah.
Really?
I keep myself checked up regularly.
I've
by the
never been to one and don't plan on
Yeah,
going to
I
one.
No
wanna
one is in
be
the
yours.
building.
I'm
Take the
good.
captain chair,
I don't want to see
I mean,
one.
I actually believe in that. Like,
I
you know,
won't
to
even
keep you
charge you full price.
so how much you pay?
to keep you balanced. I mean, insurance pays for it. I don't pay nothing.
And how often you go?
I
a
go once a week to keep
Shut up.
myself
And
tuned
what do you
up.
talk
That's very
about? Do you go in there and go?
It don't matter. Like
Talk
it's not
about
like
anything.
yeah. It's just
I'm thinking like
whatever.
on TV where you lay down and go,
No,
well,
it's not.
Thursday.
I've never laid down on the couch. Like,
Well, when I was 3,
Yeah, that's
my
probably not a good look
I
either.
mean, I guess if you feel like you want to do that, it's cool. You can lay down on the couch. But
But you
I,
get comfortable over time, right?
yeah, it takes a minute, like
build
to.
the
It's an
rapport.
hour, 2 hours,
It's usually typically like an hour, like sometimes. Yeah.
and you get it all out.
Well, it depends on what
Did you
it
cry?
is.
Yeah,
Like,
did
whatever-
you cried.
You cry
I think
Cause you
back in the early days when I was going,
in the early
I did because
days.
You
you know
tried to
I
throw
was
it back. It was
vulnerable. Like,
last week.
I've never been in that situation before, so you know it takes a while before you get comfortable enough to be able to
Absolutely.
reveal yourself to a person. Like even if it's somebody that you don't really know, like
We
it takes a
have
while.
therapists. Many clinicians have therapists.
Mm.
I'm in the
Do
process
therapists
of
have
getting
Yeah,
one.
yeah, because you got to get that off of you.
Well, it's not even so much like dealing with other people. It's your own stuff. Everybody has their own stuff, and it's just good to have a place to go to where nobody's judging you. You're just able to talk and
Speedy
let,
don't
let,
judge
let
me.
it off.
Yeah, I do.
You know, it's kind of
I
funny.
don't judge you, Wanzer. I understand.
Never mind. I'll tell
you.
Speedy something. He'll say, "Kill yourself."
It's kind of funny too
So-
because at one point, like I felt like I was, you know, my therapist because she was going through some stuff, and it was like
And she told you?
this was after 2 years. Yeah, she started revealing stuff about herself.
Now that's
Like
inappropriate.
no, after 3, that was. I mean, you know.
So she was like, "How am I
She,
help you?" And I
sound like
can't
you
help
hit.
myself.
That's what it sound like.
Nah.
Yeah, it sound like you hit.
I mean,
but-
you know, she.
He hesitated.
Did you hit?
Do not say her
No,
name
I
on
didn't.
the air.
I did
please.
not. Like I didn't,
Did
it
you
wasn't
hit?
like
Cuz,
that.
come
It
on.
wasn't like
Did you
that.
keep
You know,
your chains on?
I still
Dual
kept my, you know.
relationships.
oh, so
I
you
still-
were the bigger person. He just,
Yeah, like you know, she was going
You
through
kept
some
it
stuff.
professional.
Because she, you know, it was just like a slow reveal, like because she was like, oh, you know, me and my husband not getting. I was like, oh, okay, cool. In my mind, I was just like, oh, you put out way too much information. Like you telling me about your own personal
that's
stuff.
when you're supposed to unbutton your
Called
shirt.
transferring.
Really? So this is going back.
Yeah, then she invited me to.
Look, hey, that's crazy.
She invited
Then she invited me to like an event, like outside,
Inappropriate.
outside of the setting. I didn't go, but I didn't go. You know,
Did you think about it?
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
So that's what we call dual relationships,
Yeah.
and it's actually not allowed.
Well, I
Wow.
do that.
Y'all
I
grown.
mean,
It's
you know.
against the law. No, we are governed by the APA,
Y'all grown.
American Psychological Association.
I just don't think me going to talk to somebody, because I pretty much know what's going on in my head, and I know what I got to do to fix that.
Right.
So I just don't feel like me going to
You feel like
whoever.
It's gonna bring up more issues.
Probably.
That's what I feel
You
like.
should try me.
I will not.
I'm very.
I'm good. Yeah,
Very
I'll
good.
tell Wanzer whatever I need to tell him.
He'll tell you to commit suicide.
And that works for me.
try it.
Then I know I did.
That makes you
Plus,
feel better.
when you talk to the homie, you know not to reveal too much. I ain't no point. I'll be like, so then.
I'm just trying to help. I'm like, so Speedy, you gonna do this on Tuesday? Where should we pick up the body?
You know
I'm trying to be a
what?
serial killer.
But see, that's the thing. You want to be able to reveal, so you can get that stuff off. You
No,
feel
okay.
more free. It's more liberate. You don't know because y'all ain't tried.
So are
it,
you
I'm
still
telling you.
going to the same person, or you went to somebody
Nah,
different?
I think I've had maybe like three
Mhm.
different ones.
Yep.
Because
Then you
everybody's
gotta
not like
open
you don't like sometimes you don't.
Connect.
It's not necessary. It's not necessarily a connection. It's just like they may have some different ideas or concepts about like how to help you in this type of situation. It may not work. It may not be a good fit for you.
Yeah.
So
I'm
each
cool.
person
I
is totally
find that I
different.
do better with people who look like me.
Hmm?
I do better
What you
with
mean, like
black
same
therapists.
skin tone?
No, black therapists,
Oh,
as
okay.
opposed to other nationalities.
Yeah.
But no matter
think
what
it's
I
you
like
tell
like
them-
women. I don't like dudes. No, for real. I can't
See
go
that?
to.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
can't
gonna
do.
sit with
I
no
can't do a
dude.
male therapist.
No,
I can't do a male
prefer female
therapist.
therapists
Yeah.
too. Male I'm like, you can't relate to me.
Yeah. I think I had
I'm
one
not.
a long time ago. Like I just didn't. I didn't like. I didn't
Yeah.
like the. I didn't like the vibe. So I
Mm-mm.
prefer women.
Yeah.
What can you tell
Um,
a therapist that you can't tell your friend?
A lot of stuff because they're objective. They're supposed to be objective and non-judgmental. So you can open up like and talk about stuff that you couldn't necessarily talk to somebody who's not qualified to help you in that in that situation. That's what I do. I just leave my whatever's going on with me. Like instead of taking it out on somebody, I just put myself in
Yeah,
that space
That's good.
to be able to
That's
handle stuff
great.
like that. And it helps because it keeps me tuned up. Like I don't, you know, the thing that I noticed is like being in therapy. It kept me. I've been single for going on 8 years now, and that's kept me out of entanglements. Like getting in a situation has helped me navigate those waters, and then being able to stay over here on this side instead of putting myself in situations that won't necessarily be good for me.
It helped me to understand why I allowed myself to stay in a relationship that was not advantageous for me. It wasn't loving.
Could you explain
It
that
was-
word?
It did not.
'Cause of what?
It did not benefit.
Adventurous.
Advantageous.
Break that word down, please.
Synonyms.
For our listeners, everybody don't know what that means.
Come sit over here for a
So-
second, man. Come sit over here for a second.
So, oh, okay.
No, keep going.
Okay. So, what was I saying? I found myself in a relationship with a man for almost 4 years. And at the time I was working on my doctorate degree, which is hard, in and of itself, but I got like zero support.
Yeah.
And I was ready to leave the relationship like years before. But what happened, I got so caught up.
What happened?
What had happened was I got so caught up in school, and then in my son.
Yeah.
And so it was really no time to deal with that until I had to deal with it. And so it made me look at myself. Like, what is my level of self-esteem that I would allow myself to be treated less than? You know what I mean? And so I think a lot of it has to do with I've always been what you would call an independent woman. And so just going on that and my drive just to go, instead of just putting his ass out, like I should have did, and
But
it
he
would have
lived with
been
you?
better for me.
He lived with you, and he was talking shit.
He lived with
That's
he
crazy.
lived with me. He did not want to contribute financially, to anything, and it was crazy. But who was crazy? I was crazy
You.
because I allowed it. But just not taking the time, like you said, to yourself is so important.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Give it to a Nick.
Bring it,
No,
Nick.
no. I just want to ask.
You
I
can
just
ask me.
wanna
Pay no rent.
ask, If the roles were reversed, we wouldn't be saying anything about the person.
Because
So
I would
What
be
you mean?
supportive.
No, we're not talking about you as an individual.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying if it was reversed, if there was a woman living with a man, she wasn't contributing to any part of the bills, we wouldn't have any complaints about
Doesn't
this.
sound so bad.
We wouldn't
Well,
look
I mean,
at this like a bad
it
thing.
depends on the dude.
Depends
No,
on
no, no.
the-
So
yeah.
I just think that we shouldn't look down on somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because of whatever they couldn't contribute to the situation.
No.
As men in
He
general.
could contribute. He
He
didn't
wouldn't.
want to
He
contribute.
wouldn't.
Well,
contribute.
listen. I've been with women who didn't even think about reaching for nothing. They wouldn't even fathom paying for shit.
See, I don't roll like that. I pay, he pay, we pay. I don't.
So you don't have a problem if it
did
go
y'all
both
have that
ways.
understanding?
Oh,
Like
no, it
before
needs
that,
to go both ways.
Did you tell him that?
Huh?
though? What was that the understanding before
Yes.
that though? When you went into that situation, like, did you understand that that's how it was gonna be?
So when we went into the situation, let's just say it this way. Let's say if just the rent is $2,400 a month,
Right.
all right, and his contribution is $600 a month.
Y'all discussed
What's wrong
this?
with that? I mean, if you
There's
talked about
food,
it,
there's bills,
Wait,
there's a
did y'all?
dog.
All I'm saying, like, before you went into the 2,400,
Right.
did y'all discuss like we gonna go half on a baby or something like that? Was that something that
We
half on the
discussed
rent.
it because when he got a pay raise, he was supposed to pay more, so
Oh,
that was
kick in.
okay.
Yeah.
But he didn't.
No.
He didn't
but
want
Doc,
to do that.
What you're not understanding is, did you put a number down though? See, me saying when I get some more money, I got you.
right?
That's not a commitment.
Yes. No.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Did
there
you
was
guys
a
sit down
number.
and say, listen,
He reneged.
I'm gonna pay half, you pay half.
Did you make more money than him?
I made more money, so what I did was
that's
I
not fair.
I based it on a percentage. So I looked at a percentage of what I made and a percentage of what he made.
So I'm saying, like,
Sounds like
okay,
you the boss in
when
this
you were
relationship.
breaking
well,
down
I'm
these
the brain.
percentages,
I was
though,
the brains.
was
doing
he?
percentages.
Did you discuss this beforehand? Like,
Yes.
you were like, okay, I'm gonna break down all these percentages, and I
Yes.
just want you to do that.
Yes.
Well, maybe
So
you-
if
maybe you
I'm
wanna-
contributing 30% of my check, You need to contribute 30% of your check.
But you've still got more money left.
So what?
That's
It's
not
a
the same 30
percentage.
That's not the same 30% though.
So maybe like okay.
Yes, it is when
Nah.
he doesn't have any other bills to pay.
Yeah, no, but
Right.
that's not. I still have to eat. That's like a life to live. I got to put gas in the car. I got to see this other chick. you
I
know
got,
what I'm saying?
yeah, I
Well,
was gonna
yeah.
say, you know, you got
Yeah.
side bitches.
So yes.
I got
so
a phone
ex-
bill.
so
I got
exactly. Okay, so exactly.
I got to pay my Tinder account.
And guess
nigga, that's-
what?
You know what I mean?
And that's exactly
Bumble's
what was
$39
going
a month.
on.
Oh, that ain't cheap, nigga.
That's exactly what was going
secret
on.
benefits.
Yeah,
Like, you know
no,
what that
what I'm
is?
saying
Yeah.
is,
So then you
should've-
can see that he did need that extra money.
Yeah.
Hey, he had extracurricular activities that I
So he
was
needed
not
the
a part
money.
of.
Yeah, he needed the money.
He needed the money.
He got to go
Yeah,
out
he
on the
needed the-
weekend.
right. So he was like, no, I can't.
Well, see,
I can't
you said
do
you said a
that.
key word. You
that?
said a key phrase. You said an independent woman. So when you go, sometimes when you go into situations like that, you know, men don't necessarily be cool with that. You know,
Definitely
because it's almost like, and I can attest to this because I've been in relationships like that where, you know, I'm the provider, but at the same time I want a womanly woman, if that makes sense. A woman that knows how to be a woman, who acts like a woman, who doesn't carry herself like a man.
Oh God.
So
yeah.
sometimes that could be problematic when you're independent. Like when you're an independent woman, you may not realize it, but they're carrying themselves like men,
Oh,
and it doesn't
I
mesh
understand
sometimes.
that. Yeah.
And
Well,
how-
no, I trust me. I
How
don't.
independent are you when you're breaking down percentages that you got to get?
Well, because when you go into when you decide
You wanna
to
know.
allow someone to live with you, it's important to be clear with respect to what the expectations are. You know. Now I understood he made significantly less than me, so I didn't. You know, for a while I didn't trip. I didn't say anything. But when the rent went up, I'm like, okay, you know, it went up, so.
But you got to live there anyway.
But I can live there anyway by myself. What I need him for?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You was already there by yourself.
Yeah, so what? Why you
you're
kicking
in
me
the,
out?
You're in the house.
If your situation ain't gonna change one way or another, if I'm staying,
Do you want somebody to argue with it now?
Because it becomes
'cause
like
it
a
do.
leach. You
That's how you
should
felt?
not.
You felt like that? Like
I
he
felt
was
like
just-
that. Yeah, like a user, and
You
that's
can't-
really
you
what
can't
it
feel
was because he
used.
had
Yeah.
other accounts and things
Wait,
going on.
okay, did he
That's
contribute?
why he
That's
couldn't
because he
contribute.
was doing a little bit too much on the outside. So if he was dedicating like all his time to you,
If
making
he made
feel
you,
like
I
I
know
didn't
all
need.
women.
I didn't
all
need
women,
all
you
this
would've been out.
time.
Yeah,
all
you
women
would've-
want to be number one. They always
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
"I need to be
You the
number."
queen.
I need to. They don't even care if you got kids.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not like
I need
that.
to be number one.
No, when a man has children, you should not be number one.
Mhm.
It's children. It's just like with my son. No man can come before my son.
Mhm.
It's just not like that.
See,
Now
you
we
need-
were
you need to
married.
be on
It
my-
says the Bible
you need to be
says
on my
this, and we're
couch
creating
so I
that
can-
kid together. Right, for real. So I
So
said
I
it.
can,
Keep
so I
it
can,
moving.
like, you know,
Hey,
analyze
Vern.
Hilarious.
Person.
Oh, hi.
Who this?
Hey.
Oh, it's Seymour.
Hi, this is Seymour. And
What
I
up,
need to
Seymour?
ask
Feed
darker
me.
skinned Cisco to please expound on act like a
dark
lady,
skin
please.
Cisco.
Wait, say it again,
I
Seymour.
don't want to assume that I know what he meant by
You
that.
talking
But
about
could he please explain he needs a
Alexander
lady
Devon?
to act like a lady?
What
Could
did
he
you say?
please
Act like a
explain
lady.
that?
She wants you to break
what? Say that again.
You want your woman to act like a lady.
She wants you to break that down. She doesn't want to assume
Oh, no.
what you mean.
Okay,
That's
what I said was I asked her about the phrase that she used, being an independent woman. So sometimes that can translate from to a man, that you have a female who's carrying herself with a little bit too many male characteristics.
Fact.
got
And
none
if
of
it's a relationship where it's a man and a woman, then sometimes it could be, for a man, it could be like, okay, I'm in a relationship with a man.
It's almost
And
gay.
that doesn't necessarily translate into
This
a
nigga's
successful type of
It's almost
relationship.
gay.
Does that make sense to you?
No, I understand that, but I need an example when you say carry herself like a man. Because when I think independent woman, I'm thinking adults and grown people take care of themselves. So I just wanted to know, what do you
With or
mean?
without
Okay,
by
let me give you a
acting
real
like
world. Let me
man?
give you a real
Can
world
I,
example.
I don't mean to cut you off, but I think one example is she has a lot of aggression in her voice.
Oh.
Right? Her, the woman on the phone.
Yeah,
So I feel like that's
The
a
one
that's
that-
a
because
the one that say that I have a lot of aggression in my
Yeah,
voice?
she's
There
like
it is, right there.
She considers
Get 'em.
herself
It's
to
right-
be an independent woman. Okay, so what I'm saying is like, okay, I consider myself to be a provider, right? So if I'm in a relationship with somebody, okay, you can be totally 100% like independent in the world, but there comes a time when, okay, in order to show the man that he has value, you have to know how to treat that man and honor that man and respect that man in certain areas.
He had all that, and he was still cheating on me. So
How
when I say
grown men can't
independent
cheat.
woman, what I mean is I need a man, I want a man, but my bills are still going to get paid if I don't have a man. That's what I mean. My stepfather raised us. We knew how to wash, cook, clean. We knew how to do for ourselves, right? But it doesn't mean that I'm going to belittle him because I can do for myself. You know, I still loved him and tried to love him and motivate and encourage and inspire, but it was just like talking to this table.
Right.
But no,
I just think that sometimes
I still need. I don't know the gentleman's name, Mr.
Alexander
Cisco with the
DeVoe.
blonde hair.
Alexander
Give me some
DeVoe.
examples.
Alexander.
I just
Oh,
gave.
thank you, Alexander. Thank you, sir.
Okay,
I just
what
saw the
example
blonde
do you
hair
want?
and I thought about Cisco. Praise God. I just want you can give me some examples. It sounds like you have an issue with independent women.
I
Not
don't
that you have
have
an
any-
issue, but I want
don't.
to hear some
No, I
examples
don't.
of the independent women acting like men.
Okay, first of all, like
She wants to know, like, some
first of all, I don't
characteristics.
have an issue with what you call an independent woman. That's not like a term that I would actually use myself because I don't label things like that. Like I've been in a situation where I'm provider like 100%. I take care of everything. It doesn't bother me that my woman doesn't work, that she doesn't go out and do anything. Okay,
That bothers me.
It'll
no,
bother me.
but listen, okay, because I'm gonna give her an example of an example of an independent woman. Okay, so you're as a man, like you're taking care of everything, and then your woman, because she's so independent, she goes out and she feels like she has to hustle, right? And that means like she's putting herself in a situation where she's projecting onto other people that she doesn't have anything because she doesn't have her own money. Right, so she goes out and she feels like she has to hustle, whether she's driving a Bentley or Rolls Royce or living in a $2 million
But
house.
hustle is
It's
a part
always
of
like,
it.
no, it's not.
Grew,
No, it's not. When you in a relationship, okay, this is the way I feel. I'm gonna give you my mind. Okay, so there's three dynamics when it comes to. There's three dynamics. There's three dynamics. There's the man. There's the woman, and there's the relationship, and each one of those has different energy. So you have to perceive those in a totally different kind of way.
Okay.
So if you're saying I'm over here, I'm separate, wholly separate from my partner, that's okay. But once it comes to the relationship, then you have to put a different kind of energy into that relationship.
Correct.
So you cannot be an independent woman, and then also say that your relationship is going to be successful. It's going to work.
I should not have had to be.
Right, but
I should not have had to be. You're correct. But when you're with a partner that's not in the middle, like you said, contributing and being a part of the two,
then that relationship has to resolve.
That's what it did.
Has to dissolve because it's not going to work.
And it should have dissolved. That's the first thing I said. I should have been done with it years before.
Right.
But because I was so caught up in my studies, in my son, running the basketball and football and all of that kind of stuff, I put me on the back burner.
Right.
I'll
yeah,
never
yeah.
do that again.
You know, also when
So
you
I think we're saying pretty much
we're saying the same thing, but to the callers, like I love women. Like I don't have a problem with women, and with me, like if I'm in a relationship with somebody, I'll stand beside that woman, 1,000%. Like, and she can do whatever she wants to, within the confines of what we agreed to within that relationship.
Well, see, he breached all of that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I was just trying to get some clarification because I know that it seems for some that when you hear independent woman, it seems to have a negative connotation. And I think sometimes we kind of still put these old-fashioned gender roles on one another, and times have changed. And I feel like being able to cook and clean and all that those are life skills. Those are not gender specific. I feel like men and women should be able to cook, clean, wash clothes. Like I said, those are life skills. And I feel like every relationship, you can't look at somebody else's. You got to figure out what works for your relationship. Because I don't look at a man. I as a woman, I'm not looking for a man to take care of me. I feel like you're supposed to take care of children and the elderly, and I'm neither.
Yeah, but
So I'm looking for a partnership,
so let me-
mutual respect, and stuff like that. So I was just trying to get some clarity on that. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're
I'm
welcome.
sorry
I
you
hope
can't handle. You perceive my tone as aggressive. It's
I
probably
didn't say
That's
because
that.
you're
Wanzer.
a
I didn't
little
say that.
dude.
That's Wanzer.
No, I didn't say that.
And
I
I
know
do.
that was
I do.
Wanzer, yeah.
I find it very aggressive.
Shit.
Very aggressive.
I mean, I like.
Yeah, I know, but you're a little dude, so I understand that. I'm like
talking
5'8",
about the other
5'9", so I
Oh, she's talking
understand.
about you.
Yeah,
God
yeah,
bless
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
That's fine.
She did
That was a
she
very
did.
aggressive
She
caller.
did seem like she was.
She was not
listen,
aggressive.
I don't-
She was aggressive.
She was a little.
I love
irritated,
Seymour, but I'm gonna agree with Wanza on this. I'm
I
very
see arguments.
I'm very particular about the kind of
You
women
are
I
an
deal with.
argument.
I don't deal with women who talk to me aggressively. I don't deal with women who feel like they can beat me up. If I feel like any masculinity from a
You hate my
woman,
sister.
I'm
You
going.
hate my
I'm going the opposite way.
Yeah, because you don't want to do. Like you don't want to be in a
I
relationship with.
I don't hang out with niggas.
Yeah.
And no, I don't. Unless we talking about the word, is not really much we gonna be doing.
Yeah.
So if I'm dealing with any woman,
I
if you
love my
show-
role as being a woman. I like being feminine. Masculinity, I don't deal with it.
But
But,
with-
do
with
I know how to handle stuff? I can handle some
With
things,
that
yeah.
caller, if I'm in a relationship with her, just from the second she opened her mouth, I see future problems. I see arguments.
That's possible. I guess
I felt a lot of aggression right from the jump. I was like, independent.
I think it's trigger words too. So when you use words like
I don't know. I deal with a lot of women, man. Like and from my point of view, it's just like I find myself like being an informal counselor to them because they don't seem to understand. Like when it comes to certain things, it's like you have to have a different mentality when it comes to this joint thing, this unity thing. Like
I think the world has convinced women that they don't need they don't need guidance, and I feel like anybody, and this is it's not a man or a woman thing. Anything you do in life, you need instruction. You need to follow someone's example. You need to take lessons from somebody.
Yeah.
You need to be educated about it. I feel like women, I'm only speaking about black women because that's all I deal with. I feel like black women have this thing where can't nobody tell me nothing.
Not
Nobody,
all.
I didn't say all. I said I only deal with black women, so that's all I
But
can
you
comment
just
on.
disagree with them.
Thank you, Wanz. I didn't
What
want to
you
bring
mean?
that. I didn't want to bring that up, nigga. But I was gonna go by it. Yeah.
No, I just said not all.
I thought you said nah.
I
See,
said
I-
not
That's
all.
the same thing as
I
no.
think it-
That's the
No,
same
no,
thing.
no, it's not.
I think
Yes,
it's
it is, Doctor. You know why? Because
Why?
nobody talks in completes, and I find that women always throw in the exception. So y'all go, well, not everybody, not
Well,
all, and I'm
you know
saying
why?
no one
Because
ever talks
I've
in
had
opposite.
to learn not to generalize.
But what I'm saying is
Can
that's
you teach that to white people?
what I'm saying is no one can generalize.
I'm not interested in teaching them anything.
Yeah, no one can generalize. So it doesn't matter if I say all people. That
Mm-hmm.
you as the person receiving this message has to know I don't know all people in the world. So it's impossible for me to say all
Caller,
people.
what's your name and what church home are you coming from?
Oh, man. So stop
Hey,
deflecting,
God, I
women.
have to call back in.
That's
Oh,
right.
this is-
Wanzer, this is Seymour. Praise God. Wanzer, is your child biracial?
Is your child biracial?
Yes, she is.
Okay. Well, see, I think you view black women probably as aggressive anyway.
Wait a
So,
minute, what she said? What
I'm
was
not
the
even
reason?
going to take
My
offense to
child
that. Thank you.
biracial.
That answered everything I needed to know. I don't really think you have a positive perspective on sisters anyway. I don't know if there were some issues with your mother or whatever. So, of course, you're going to deem black women as aggressive. And,
I deem
that's okay.
you as
can have
aggressive.
that. You just answered my question. I need nothing else addressed. You answered everything for me. Have a blessed day.
I deemed you as aggressive, not
Thank
black
you,
women. I didn't
Seymour.
say black women are aggressive. I said you were with your call, with what your,
So
your tone.
You think the tone?
Her tone was aggressive.
And I agree with Wanza. You
She
know
even
why?
called back. And another thing, that's not aggressive.
This is the thing. Men don't do that to other men. You know why? Because a fight can happen. So I can't just walk up on you because I feel some kind of way with an aggressive tone. I have to think about this and say, I got a problem with this man. Let me go talk to him like a regular human being. I think what Wanzer is saying, women kind of disregard that because y'all have this era of protection over you, right? By the white police officers. By the white police officers that you feel like you could just
My
I'm in a
bit.
different world.
that you can call the white. You can call a
That's
white
cool.
cop anytime you want. And I think that's
I
why
think that's weak.
it could be weak, but I think that's what's happening. And I'm not saying this about Seymour, so Seymour, you ain't got to call back, cuss me out. I'm just saying about the tone thing, right? Like when we hear the tone of a woman's talking a little aggressive, in my head, I'm like, you can't whip my ass. So why are you yelling at me?
Hey.
Oh,
Seymour,
shit, they let you
I'm
off the
talking
island?
about your
I think I'm
tone.
gonna break
That's
it
all
down. I'm gonna
talking
break
about.
it down to something just like very basic, because a
We're
lot of times,
talking about bitches. Good,
because
good
a
time.
lot of times it's like, especially when it comes to the relationship aspects of it,
You on.
it's like we don't necessarily understand like how a woman works, and the women don't understand how men work. So we have getting into that situation. There's a lot of misconceptions that we take
Yeah.
into that,
I
and
know
then
how it
the expectations are all, fucked up. Once
Well,
you
I-
get into that situation.
Let me say this on Wanzer to Seymour and anybody else listening.
Don't be aggressive,
Yeah, we know Wanzer could be a bit aggressive when it comes to women, but I got to tell you, I have not seen him be aggressive when it comes to black women. Honestly, I haven't.
Don't advocate
and
for this nigga.
No, honestly, honestly,
I don't
trust
care
me,
about this nigga.
Trust me, I hang out with Wanzer, and I got to tell you, and he speaks very highly of his mother. I just want to say that because that is the truth.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't have a problem with
So
black
what is it,
women.
Wanzer?
It was simply her tone as an individual.
Seymour just called in.
And
Uh,
I
but
understand
why-
she may have been triggered by whatever she
Why
heard,
is
so
that
she called in
important,
with
though?
a certain tone. Maybe she doesn't even, to her, she doesn't have a tone. But we hear a tone. Everything has a tone. And I heard aggression. That's what I heard.
You heard
So
aggression.
Wanzer, if you're
Nah, I
if you're
think-
dealing with a woman, right, and
I
she
heard
gets
she might have been passionate. You might have heard
Yeah.
aggression. That might have been
and
passionate.
she gets a little
Maybe
aggressive
passion.
or passionate with you, would that turn you off immediately? Like if you on a date with the woman and
Oh, yeah.
or would you tell her like, hey, I'm
So
not
you just
comfortable
want
with
easy.
this?
I wouldn't tell her. In my mind,
You
I'm
wouldn't tell her?
like,
Yeah,
this
you
bitch
don't
will
want
never get another
difficult.
steak from me.
You don't want to
That's
challenge.
what I know.
I see you.
I don't like that's not a challenge. It's like what you trying to connect with somebody. It's not a contest. It's not a fight.
No, he
like,
doesn't
get
want to
the point.
connect with anybody right now. I'm not saying.
I didn't
No,
say that.
I didn't say. I'm not saying Wanzer is a good dude, but I feel he ain't in a space to give no woman anything because he ain't
He's
trying to
already-
receive
well,
anything
that's
from
cool.
that woman. He
That's not
just
wrong
wants
with
what he wants, and that's fine if you living like
If I
that.
could
But
find one with less aggression.
you like no.
What is
You ain't,
aggression?
gonna, you ain't gonna find no
Aggression?
less aggressive black
Aggression?
woman
You wanna-
if you continue to do what you do and move the way you move.
Okay, so how can we
Wow.
find? Well, listen, I don't have an
Nah,
aggressive
you-
black
I
I
woman.
mean, women
Lord.
like women are women. I don't care what your ethnicity is. Like there's
I do.
You have to.
because I've been with all different like to me it's just like the personalities are different. It doesn't
Right.
have anything to do
Been
with
with a
your
midget.
Hilarious.
like little person like
You have?
I
midget
just
like
want to throw it out there.
You say you have?
like toss them
I
up
don't,
like
bro, I don't want to get that deep. I don't know. That's his
No, I
his
have.
category. He's a
Oh,
midget
you-
guy.
Say
you
yes.
been-
I got one.
midget or little person.
A midget.
Well, that's like a
Midget
half,
like
Real
deformed.
Or a dwarf.
He
You
said
know,
Or-
the walk.
Shut up.
Dwarf.
Like, little-
Shut
This
up.
nigga said a real
You be
one.
quiet.
No, that used to be a fantasy of mine. I mean, before it happened, like I would always
Hey,
try
I
to
got
meet,
one for you.
And
meet a
that's some
midget.
weirdo
No,
shit.
no, I've done it. Like
Oh, you
not the
have?
midget,
All
not
men
the
are weird. Say
midget,
that. All niggas
So you got a
weird.
midget?
Oh,
not the
shit.
I'm
midget.
sorry. Is midget
little
politically
person.
correct?
I
Midget
call
is
them
one you
midget.
gotta
That's
help
a-
up.
it's
You
a
gotta
tough
help up
word.
on the
Midgets
bed.
are like a
I don't-
party
I
all
think
in one.
Little person disrespectful,
or
right?
dwarf, maybe?
Dwarf
It's
sounds
dwarfs.
disrespectful. I think little person sounds disrespectful. That's like you teasing
Yeah, I think
somebody.
little person sounds
Little people,
disrespectful.
That's
what
like
they
you
call-
teasing
Come here,
somebody.
little person.
Well, I
Like,
would
oh, you
like
the
to
little
know what
body.
they
Like,
like to be called.
Well, just think Wizard
Midgets,
of
they
Wizard
think
of
they
Oz.
like
They
to
like
called
to,
by
let me
their
tell you,
names.
they like to be called
By
their
their
name.
names.
Right.
Yeah,
call
but-
their name.
but-
like,
yeah.
before you go up and be like, hey, little person, ask them what their name is.
Hey,
No,
hey,
but I'm
shorty.
gonna tell you this story.
Yeah.
You got a midget.
Or a
you got a
four-footer.
little person. So
Or
I
a
got a little
four-footer.
person story, right? So I was at this party in Vegas, right? And then I go I go into the party, and it's like this person sitting on the couch. She looked like a little baby, like whatever. We had this
Big,
this
big old
grown-
ass though, huh?
No, she wasn't.
Yeah.
She wasn't like the stereotypical midget with the little arms
was
and
a
the
petite
big booty.
midget?
She was like you and I,
Like
just
a- like a
fully
model
formed.
midget?
So she was proportional, but she was
Proportional,
small.
like this the different kind of like the dwarf that wasn't
Does she have
all
a big
out of
head, though?
proportion. No,
Okay.
just like you
She's
and
trying to
I,
get the idea
she's
first.
just like this big, like
Okay.
this tall, perfectly
4
formed,
footer,
like
yeah,
whatever.
got you,
Like
4
so
footer.
she's sitting on the couch and I'm sitting over there like talking to
She
this
got
girl.
ass?
Her feet was dangling.
No, man, she's not like
I
a
don't know.
regular
outta
big booty
here.
midget.
Why
is
did
not
you sit
my
on the
segment.
couch?
Cause it was like that kind of party.
She ain't
like
got no
it's-
ass or
It was
nothing.
like
What attracted you?
No,
Did
she's
she
like
bounce up when you sat
Just
down?
imagine like you looking at a picture on Instagram.
Right.
You can't tell from the picture.
So you had
She looked like a
were
regular.
just
fully
intrigued.
You
formed-
got catfish?
I was just like, wow, like I
So you
I
didn't
always
see
wanted
no
to meet
booster
one. So I'm sitting here like talking to this girl, right? I'm talking to this girl like leaning up against the wall, and everybody in the room is just silent. So I turn around, I'm like, everybody's just looking at us. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all looking at? So I had to look down, and when I looked down, she was just like looking up at me. She was so that short that I was looking down at her, and I was like, oh, okay, she's just over here staring. That's why everybody's looking at it. So long story short, like I ended up like having an experience with her, and I had all of these things in my
What does
mind.
that
like,
mean?
You fucked.
you
tore
know,
her
just
ass
wild, whatever,
You hit
wild
it?
out, like whatever. But I had all these preconceived notions in my mind, like what that was gonna be like, because I was like, I don't know how am I gonna do this? It's gonna be weird, like whatever. And it was just like anything
It
else.
was regular.
Yeah, it was just like regular. She was just little. You could just toss her around, like just like,
Mine wasn't
She
like
jacked
that.
you off with her little
because she
hand.
had a midget.
Yeah.
You had a
mine-
little person.
Yeah, little person.
You had a little
She
person.
just like super
had a
short.
midget.
The difference is like she's fully She's not out of proportion. She was just like, if you look at her picture, you wouldn't be
You
able
wouldn't
to tell
know
she
unless
was
you seen
tiny.
her next to like the
And then when
curb
you
or
see her in
something.
person, she's literally like this tall.
He had a old Hansel and Gretel bitch.
Yeah, you just had a short person in. That was a short person.
Nah, she's tiny, dude. Like
Right.
she's like a
You keep saying
like
tiny.
a
That's
toddler.
disrespectful.
Like,
You
like a
shouldn't say that.
Hilarious.
she's like a
That's
toddler
not cool.
size.
but-
You know what I'm saying? Like
So
a
you
toddler.
hit? You hit?
Say
So tiny.
toddler.
Well,
Did you
okay.
feel bad about it?
Don't say toddler.
Yeah, I'm trying to get out of that.
Yeah.
No,
It's like a little infant.
I'm
know,
talking about
fucking-
as far as-
like a thick ass
look,
2-year-old.
Yeah, she was bad. Nigga, just like a little
I'm talking about
infant
as
baby.
far as
She
the
was
Nigga,
bad, like terrible, too bad.
Yeah. She like she had a thick ass diaper on. Nigga, I was on that shit.
I'm talking about the height.
Suck my dick like a pacifier, nigga. I was in
Like
that
the
bitch.
height.
Okay, Nick.
I ain't never hit no midget, nigga.
Literally, like when I'm thinking about all the shit you could do with her, I'm just like, man, she could just stand up, like, and I don't have to do
So
shit.
let's go
Like,
around the room. K-Dot, have you ever been with a midget before? Can we say midget? Chat room.
You
Let us
can
know
say
is that
whatever
cool.
you
We
right?
don't
say
know.
Or
whatever
just
you wanna
like
say.
We don't
short
know.
person.
But little
What, they gonna
short
come up
person.
here and jump us?
A
Person
4-footer.
shorter than what?
like,
4-footer.
bitches got
4
big
feet.
dick.
No,
Yeah,
I
4-footer.
haven't had a midget,
You ever get-
dwarf, little person.
You ever got
experience.
macked on by a midget? You ever had a little
Mm-mm.
person come holler at you?
Nah,
They not attracted to you?
probably not.
Do you feel discriminated against?
Mm-mm.
I do. He got a midget. He got
I'm
a
not.
midget.
I'm not unbothered.
I feel
I mean,
some
I
kind
wouldn't
of
call
way.
her a midget.
Wait,
But,
why you keep trying to defend her? Y'all
'cause
together?
she's
or
not a
something?
midget, dude.
Oh,
like,
okay,
I
know.
you know,
Is that
midgets
considered
like
a
something else.
disability?
I need
Yeah,
to
you
see
get
this
parking.
woman.
You get
Oh,
parking.
okay.
Huh? I'll show you.
I need to see
Did you
her.
take her on a
Did
date?
you say a parking
Yeah,
ticket?
we hung out.
No,
Like,
you get parking
I
passes.
dated a
You
deaf
get
girl.
them.
I mean, I went on a date
we
with a
hung
deaf
out
girl.
like a couple times.
I always wanted to date a deaf girl. How was that?
It was
She's like a
cool.
really
We went to
cool-
the club too, and she was dancing.
That's
I was like,
hilarious.
I guess she felt the vibrations.
That's
I don't know what the fuck
hilarious.
going on.
I went on a. I met one at a club.
I met one. Can we identify what we're talking about? This nigga said
I met.
one.
So I was at a club. I was
nigga's
at this club in
horrible.
DC,
Said I
and I
met.
noticed in the beginning of the night a lot of people were, doing
What you
hand
talking about?
signs.
Are you talking about a midget or a
No,
little
I'm talking
person?
about the deaf girl.
It's a deaf.
Oh.
It's
A
a
hearing
deaf.
impaired.
It's a
That's
deaf
right.
midget.
Hearing
It's a deaf
impaired.
midget that he
A
hollers
lot
at.
of people
hard
were
to hear.
doing hand signs, and
Hearing
I
impaired.
thought, oh, that's kind of.
He was
that's
like, "Oh, I'm
kinda
at a
weird.
disco club."
And I'm dancing.
Are they
with this-
gangbanging?
I'm
Yeah.
dancing with this chick, and I asked her her name. You know how you dance? You ask somebody her name. What's your name? She didn't say nothing.
Is that the
Hoping
little
ain't the
person?
same lady.
The one on the left.
What?
No, nigga, that
Yeah.
other little
What
person.
is two of them in the
The left.
It's
They
two
both
little
the
people. You
same
know two
height?
little
The
people?
left. No, just one.
Oh yeah, that's a.
Wait, I want to see your little person.
Yeah,
Let me
look
see.
pocket
Yeah, pass
size.
it all around.
Let me see your little. Let me see the little cutie.
Said
Look like
pocket
a little
size.
fairy.
She
Hilarious.
like literally
Little
like this.
fair.
Does she have wings?
Nah.
She a little
Oh,
pixie
yeah,
dust
she-
on you.
Yeah.
He's like, oh,
Yeah.
Look, K Dot, this
Yeah.
would be the best
That's
pussy you ever had.
Yeah, I'd have kept her, put her in a little pocket. You know what I'm saying? That's cool.
dude, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Nigga.
She probably in his pocket right now.
She look young old.
Yeah, she was wrong.
She got a young.
Like
a
the,
young
the cops will stop you until she turn around. Like, oh, never mind, nigga. You
she,
good.
got, she got a young body and old face.
Why is that 12-year-old in that mini dress? All right,
that's
just go ahead,
not
Wanda.
12. We're not saying 12.
Well, she's little.
Oh, she's,
She's
you know,
not
Exactly.
young.
Like
she's petite.
little.
Yeah.
Like,
That's good though, cause
she's
some
this
dudes like
tall, like,
some dudes,
literally
you
like
know,
3
they
feet
need the
tall.
little
She
ones.
may have fell or tripped over her.
Yeah. All right, Wanda.
Yeah,
So
I'm
you
trying
got your deaf girl in the club.
Yeah, got my deaf girl in the club.
Y'all dancing.
Right.
And
Y'all signing
so I
and
don't
shit.
realize she's deaf. I'm asking her name like 3 times. The music is pumping. I'm like, maybe she
She was
didn't hear me.
scarfacing that
Ask
shit. Hey,
her
what's your
again.
name?
Oh, what's your name? Finally, she's like, and I was like, oh, that's why people have been doing this. So Gallaudet University, which is a deaf university, is right down the street. So all the girls would come there to party and get their dick. And so,
I'm finna go.
You were it for
How
that
did you,
night.
how'd
huh?
you, how'd you
I-
communicate
yeah.
with her?
huh?
How'd you
volunteered.
communicate with her?
Mostly once I realized she was deaf, I was able to read her lips for the most part, and she was able to read mine. And then that's when them sidekicks were out. So she would slide that sidekick up and
Sidekick.
type something. We would pass it back and forth. And her friends were
Paid
like,
it.
we're leaving. And she asked me, can I stay with you? And I was like, oh, okay. I was like,
He was like,
give me some deaf pussy.
I told
So-
her, I was like, I live up the road.
Right. You stay, me, you.
Hey, can somebody pass a piece of paper,
You
please?
know what,
Talk to-
But
Wanda?
I ended up
He
going
said
back
me, you.
afterwards. I ended up going back to her dorm room with her, and I'm used to dorm rooms. On a weekend it's loud, all the TVs and people are drunk and partying. We went to this dorm room on a Friday night. There's people everywhere, just quiet as a mouse. I was like, this is weird.
I mean, you can sneak out of it. Is the RA deaf? Like,
Uh,
you know what I'm saying? Everybody fucking is
If the
sneaking out
RA
of
can
there.
hear,
Who
he's
can
like a
hear?
superhero.
Who can hear anything?
The RA is like a superhero. I hear what y'all doing in there. But no, so I went back to the dorm with her, and we went in her dorm room, and the scariest thing in the world happened. Fire alarm. Her friend that left early didn't know I was coming, and I guess they had a little deal that if they were gonna bring a dude home, they would let the other one know. So she didn't let her know. So when she woke up and she saw me, she went crazy, and she was like, and they were arguing back and forth.
Weird,
It was like, and I was scared.
Oh my!
That shit sounded scary because they don't know how loud they are.
Man, if I was a dude, my meat would have got soft. I'd be like, I'm out of here.
Well, Kate, I went in the bathroom. The shit was so scary. I tried to lift the bathroom window. I was like, I got to get out of here. The noises that were coming from them were just so crazy. I never heard anything. Of course.
I didn't thought he was
that?
in
Was
the
that-
Congo. That shit
was,
sound like
it was actually amazing.
Was it different?
It was crazy. It was amazing. It was good.
Why, 'cause she couldn't talk.
Well, we got kicked out of her place, so she was like, we got to go to your place. And then something crazy happened again. We get in her car. She's completely deaf. We get in her
She turned
car.
the radio on.
This is back when you had a detachable face. When you had a detachable face radio. She leans over, grabs a radio. So I'm already like, why the fuck does this bitch have a radio? She puts the face on, and it was a nice radio.
Did you steal it?
And then
it might have been a used
need
car.
it.
she reaches back, and she has, remember the case of CDs? How you had the
Yeah.
pages?
Oh, yeah.
She's going through the CDs like this.
Maybe she's partially deaf.
No, she was completely deaf. She said they can feel the, vibrations or whatever.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder what it feels like.
That's wild.
Vibrations.
I don't know. but
Well, I want to eat song. Tupac hit him up, feel different.
we had a good old time.
I bet
We
you
had a
did,
good old
creep.
And I got another
Yeah.
call. I was laying in bed with her. All I did
A
was just turn
TTY
to the
call.
side. I just turned to the side, and I was like, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, I'll just cover my
You
mouth.
ain't gotta
Answer
go
that shit right in front of her. Anyway.
This nigga Wanza was like, call her.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Got on speaker. Go ahead, mom. Go ahead.
I want to fuck again. Go ahead.
I don't think I've ever did death before.
Any other? I don't want to say disabilities, but anything unique
With
about?
one leg? Like,
I
no
don't know.
legs?
It's your world, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I don't want to. It's your world,
Whatever your
brother.
fantasy
No,
are,
no,
my
no,
nigga.
Whatever your dreams
weird.
is.
You know what I'm saying?
You did it one
That's
leg.
weird,
You
though.
did no
Like, with
leg.
no
one leg?
legs? No, I don't think I've ever did that.
No.
Would you? You don't think you had, would you?
No, I'm
You
trying
couldn't
to
remember
I'm trying to
one? She put her legs back on before you got up.
Wait a minute. Did I?
Well, these
This
are
is
hard,
like
but they
fake
look like
legs.
yours.
Doc, would
Well, he
you?
got real
Would
legs.
you give it a dude if he was missing the limbs?
Which limb?
Both legs, like Dan from Forrest Gump.
Man.
That nigga Dan from Forrest
It's
Gump.
I don't
big,
know.
though. Like,
You don't know. What if everything else is right? He got his paper straight. You know what I'm saying? He got a nice whip. You know what I'm saying? He got new gloves.
Listen, all that shit can be in line. Nigga, you ain't got no legs, period.
You can buy legs, K-Dot.
No, but I can't.
I mean, I don't know.
I know the
Bionic
real.
legs.
You eat
you
with
got
your eyes.
bionic.
You eat with
It's
your
more.
eyes.
It's more
That's
to
the
it than
difference
just.
between dudes and women. Y'all,
Can you hand me my legs?
yeah, I don't care. You wasn't saying that when I had my other legs.
Yeah, but the legs.
No, hand me my racing
yeah,
legs.
You can
I'm
imagine
going
the
for a jog.
possibilities with the bionic legs and stuff. You can do a lot with that.
Just a
Bionic
little
legs.
freak over here sitting on the other end of this couch, ain't you?
Shit.
It's coming out slowly, y'all. Keep watching, Alexander.
Hey, no, look, hey, put on your legs with the thick thighs. I like those.
This nigga said, "No, hand me my athletic legs."
Put on your 23-year-old legs.
Hey, can you hand me my jogging legs? I'm about to run around the
You got
block.
remote
Hey, my
to that
Nike
shit?
legs. Give me the. You
got
might just do
different-
it over there.
Hey,
Different
give me my
levels.
legs with the ankle bracelet.
You can program like different
We got a
rhythms in
phone
the
call.
legs.
Caller.
Type of shit.
That's fucked up. That's
All of y'all are going to hell.
Not me,
Wanzer
Barnes. Not
said
me.
it. I ain't gonna get no ads on this show. Nigga.
He talking about he slept with a deaf girl, and then you ask if you slept with a girl with somebody with no legs.
I mean, Vern, we all been down the dark road. I had a chick that had no breasts before.
Some people don't go down dark roads.
I had a chick that had no titty.
Clearly, niggas
Well,
go down
that could have been a
She had a
I wasn't asking, nigga. I didn't care about her.
condition or something. That's different. You
I
talking
get a nut
about
off, nigga. I ain't give a
no.
fuck.
Because it's too. First off, it's too many jokes,
That shit was gone.
and then secondly, you can't take them in front of your friends. Have somebody with a little hand. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Yes, you
I'll
can.
take
They
my
already
midget in
built
front of my
up for that
cousins.
shit. They've been being bullied and that shit all their life. They know how to deal with that.
I dated a
but
regular
midgets
sized
is
girl, but
like-
she had like midget feet.
They wild though.
Like her feet looked like Flintstone feet, nigga.
What?
And she would always wear sandals, nigga. And I would so embarrassed. I
Should have
broke
bought
up
her
with her.
some shoes.
I broke up
Wait,
with
wait,
her.
wait, wait.
Should've
Hold
bought her
on,
some
I'm
hold
so
on.
embarrassed.
You said she had what now?
I broke up with her. Nigga. She had the
Said
Flintstone.
she had big feet.
She had Flintstone feet. You know, they wide and short, nigga. Like you push cars, nigga.
She was from
You
Bedrock.
said she had hobbit feet.
Yeah, niggas. I couldn't. Other than
Yabba
that,
dabba doo.
listen to me, dog. Other than that, nigga, she 10, nigga. Other than cold-blooded 10.
Other than her
She wasn't a 10.
Moana
Them
feet.
Yeah,
motherfucking
you can get
feet,
past the
boy.
feet.
She
though,
was
but-
8.5.
Yeah, and you keep wearing flip-flops, nigga. Like I couldn't do it.
So
That's
basically,
hilarious.
you're saying that looks matter.
I've broken up women for
Clearly.
ugly
Of course
feet,
they
I
do.
mean, to a
big
certain
hands.
extent.
Big hands
They
is a
do.
deal breaker for me.
Why?
If you could pop
Why?
a basketball, I'm cool. I'm just not. That's just not my vibe.
Maybe
I
she's
mean,
just
them hands might be
spoiled.
strong.
That's just
though.
some manly shit. I was on a date with this
Big
girl,
strong.
and we went to. I took her to the gym at the time I was playing basketball, and the girl picked the ball up with one hand, trying to be cute.
Nick said if you could pop a basketball, I'm done.
I'm straight. I
It
was
was
a big
all
ass
right.
hand on
No
my shoulder.
NBA players,
Big
huh?
hands might be.
I'm cool, Vern.
Take
Vern? What's a physical deal breaker for you? Glass eye? What are you talking about? A
Nick
lamp?
just being so casual.
A
with it,
vagina?
Like, nah,
Haven't heard Vern laugh like this ever.
I mean, either.
Vern,
Vern, you got some secrets over
I
there?
think Vern hung up on me.
Vern will call back.
Vern
So,
got
Doc,
you.
what's the physical deal breaker?
She said that.
Physical deal breaker.
Give me the one thing you just can't let go. You just like, I can't look past that.
Legs.
For me, it's big hands and little feet. I can't do it.
What if he had legs,
said
but
no
he just
legs.
didn't have no feet?
What if he had skinny calves like he had bird legs?
Needle leg.
No penis would be a deal breaker.
Okay, that's a difference for any man. But what if
Well, no, maybe not.
what if he what if he was just a micro guy? He had the micro joint.
That wouldn't work.
He had the itty bitty. You
It
know what I'm
wouldn't
saying? He had the
work.
mini coupe. He
Yeah,
wouldn't
but
rock
you
with the
could
mini.
you could put something on.
Put an
I don't
extension.
know.
I wouldn't want to do
Yeah,
that.
you can
No.
wear
He
a
probably good
prosthetic.
at oral sex.
He
You know?
might be.
He'd definitely buy you something. For sure. Yeah, that nigga definitely pay the bills if he ain't got that work. You know what I'm
You're
saying?
going to get his 30%.
For sure.
I mean,
And a gift,
I can
nigga.
answer that question because
Nah.
you know I can answer that
He's
because I had this
Right.
experience.
Right. Don't nobody
I
want him.
think, like a super BBW for me. That
What the fuck is a super? You gotta qualify it.
A big woman?
What is super? though?
was super.
Really fuck with her? She a super baby.
Nah, see, okay. So
How big
so
is
to me,
super?
you got like
I've
you
never
got-
seen
you
that
got-
on a tag.
You got
before,
you got big girls. You got BBWs and you got super BBW, which are at the other end of the
What
spectrum.
size
Like
is that?
500
super
pounds?
BBW.
Four?
I don't know how I would say weight, but it's like
420?
super BBW is like you can't figure out how to
That's when you
how
cut
to
the
navigate it. Like you need instructions.
It's only one position. Just
No,
one
he's like,
position.
I don't know how to do it. And I've been in that situation before. I was just like, I don't know how to do this. And she was like, what are you talking about? I was like, I've never had this experience before, so I wouldn't even know how to approach it. She said, I'll just go doggy style. You do it. So I said, you know what?
You sure your knees gonna be okay?
I was like, I can't. I was like, I can't
Lot
do
of
it.
pressure.
I don't know how to do
Was
it.
she so big that you could look over her? Like, you couldn't see her head?
No, it's like, okay, she was
Nah,
like,
yeah.
she was like so big. She was like, I just don't know. I was
How
like,
tall was she? How tall was she?
Like 6 feet tall.
Oh,
Like,
How did it
whatever.
work out
That's
for
a
you?
big girl.
It didn't.
It didn't.
No.
Yeah, she big and
Were you
tall. That's a
intimidated?
lot.
I wasn't intimidated because I was
You
just trying to
scared?
work it out. No, I just didn't know how to
Calm
do it.
down, I'm just asking.
I just never had that experience before. I was just like, how do I do this? He's like, what? So what do you do? And then I had one. I had an experience in a jacuzzi, and it was just like
super BBW?
it was like she was like like the Michelin Man on that commercial. That's how it was.
OMG.
So it was like I was
She
sitting up
said
there.
experience.
No, it was. Because it was like I'm looking around like to see if anybody gonna see me. So I was just like, okay, fuck
Why?
it.
You didn't want to be seen with
I
her?
did not.
He was like a
I didn't
marshmallow
wanna
and
be seen.
a cup of hot
That's
chocolate.
what it was
nigga.
like.
Just-
The experience was like,
So she's the one you can get with, but behind closed doors.
Yeah,
no,
that's
it
not the
wasn't
one
even
you want
like
your
that.
friends
It's,
to be
it's
with.
embarrassing
never-
to be with a super,
like, I never-
super BBW.
It definitely was
no,
like
we were
that.
just in a jacuzzi. No, we were just in a
So
jacuzzi.
you body shamed her.
So what was you
No,
hiding for?
I didn't do none of that. I was
What
just
was you
like,
hiding for?
Why
I
you put her in
wasn't
the jacuzzi?
hiding. I was just looking around.
Did you put her in the jacuzzi because she was fat?
No,
you trying
she
to get her
was
to sweat or
It
something?
was the funniest shit though.
Nick.
I don't know why he was in
Dude,
the
like
jacuzzi.
she was floating in a pool, right? Like a. I'm
And
not
this
trying to
I
be
was
funny.
a saltwater pool. She wasn't floating.
You can use a smaller
She was-
animal. Use a smaller animal than a whale, bro. You was finna go with the largest on the planet.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be
Yeah, a
funny,
porpoise
but it was
or
just
something,
like
like a-
okay, like a floaty. That's how she was just floating in the water, without even doing anything, like moving her arms.
Dead
she was
man
just, like,
float,
floating
nigga,
on top
just-
of the water on her back.
Yeah.
Like she was just on the surface of the water
Like
because she was
cooktop
so
ramen,
buoyant.
nigga.
She was-
Listen,
she was
It's some thick women that listen to this show. They probably finna call in.
I'm not trying to be.
If
I'm
you a
saying,
if you a super BBW,
I'm saying it in the nicest way possible.
she was floating.
It wasn't like because I'd never seen anything like that before.
You didn't know she
Were
could
you
float.
fascinated?
She was just, yeah. She was, she was floating on
Did it
top
turn
of
you
on the
on?
surface of the water. No, it didn't.
Oh, okay.
So I was just curious, like how to figure this shit out. So
Yeah,
I did it.
charity work.
No, I did it. I did it, and it was like it lasted like 30 seconds.
Did you feel bad right after?
No, I didn't know if I was penetrating
Oh, that's
the hole or like a fold.
what I said. Those
That's
are
how it
the
was.
ones-
Oh, wow,
So I
wow,
didn't-
wow.
I didn't
The
know.
hole
You
or the
know,
fold?
hole or the fold.
Oh, call in, ladies.
The hole
Call
or the fold?
in.
Somebody
Where's
said a leg.
Seymour?
He's probably worried
Where
about
Dana?
STDs.
I've-
He fucked her leg.
Now listen, I've been with I don't know if a
Where's
super
Nakia?
BBW, okay, but
super,
I
like super.
I'm gonna
like,
say
super,
like this girl. She was kind of short though. I can't do tall and big. That's too much.
I'd rather have tall and big than short and big.
I can't do tall and big because that's a lot. Because tall and big, you gonna feel heavy. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just being heavy, nigga. You gonna when you get in my car, it's
She
gonna
didn't
move.
feel like
nigga,
that,
it's
though.
gonna-
It just felt like a
You know what I'm
pillow.
saying?
It felt
And
like a pillow.
If she's 6 feet, she could wear 11 and a half in men, and that's my
Hey.
size, nigga. So I'm cool. You
So
know?
you gotta share clothes with her?
I wish my woman would put my shit on, nigga, and fit it, nigga. I'd be so upset, nigga.
It was
You
just
would
different. Yo. It was
100. Listen, I told you once the woman picked the basketball up, nigga. That was enough for me. I said, nigga,
I
get you-
can palm a basketball.
don't do it in front of me, doc. I ain't gonna talk to you no more, nigga.
Damn.
Now you've been with like a super BBW dude before.
What
Who,
is
me?
that?
Yeah, you.
No, I
Have
have
you been
not.
with a fat man?
What's the super?
Have I?
Yeah.
What is super?
Well,
BBW?
define fat.
Look it up. You see what a super BBW.
Define fat.
Yeah,
SBBW.
what's fat? Fat's what, 300?
Think Instant Man.
That's hilarious. I'm gonna say fat. Fat is 300. She was like, "Who's the instant man?" And she clicked. So let's say fat 300 pounds up, right? And then obese would have to be 400 pounds.
300 pounds and up.
300
That's like
pounds?
BBW.
300 pounds would have to
No,
be fat.
I,
That's
no,
not BBW?
No, not. So this is my thing.
Because you can be thick and be 300 pounds.
That's why I said, yeah, that's why I
Muscular,
said, I
though.
don't
You can
want
be
tall
well
and.
proportioned. My son is 315 pounds,
But
but
he's
you
muscular,
wouldn't
though.
know. He's very muscular.
That's also
very
a dude.
well
A
built.
300-pound
6'4".
woman. It's gonna be different.
Yeah. So
Well, I'm almost 200
no, I
pounds.
have not been with
I
anybody
am almost-
that's
I'm like
You almost
300
what?
pounds.
200 pounds.
No,
I'm like
no.
187.
Yeah, 350.
You're tall though.
Yeah, I'm
Right,
like
that's what I'm saying. So
168,
if you're
I
a
ain't
tall,
too far
thick
from
woman,
200
you can
myself.
Yeah, but what if you tall and big? Nigga, that's too much. Yeah,
For you?
I can't. Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
that.
That's a lot, though.
Yeah. The chat room is right. I did date somebody that was over 350.
If
But I'm
somebody
just saying
dated
she-
you, and
she-
you was over 350.
She wasn't that tall though. That's what I'm saying. So it wasn't like a big person. You know, it wasn't like a super BBW.
You said
it was just
the
a
fold
BBW.
or the hole. That was hilarious.
I think super BBW is when they're tall
I
and
like,
big.
I didn't even know what
That
it
had to be.
Yeah, I think a super BBW is
I
when they're
keep
tall
thinking
and
y'all
Tall,
gonna say
tall,
super
and big, like tall and yeah.
we
yeah,
are not
and
talking about
overweight.
predators
Fluffy.
over here.
Right, creep.
But they're
Nobody's
not,
talking about
like-
predators.
Okay, so it wasn't.
So
it
did
wasn't
you
like
have,
it was.
Have you ever had fun with a BBW?
I mean, that was fun. The experience was fun.
Not that
I'm
one.
The
saying-
30 seconds
After
was
that.
good.
I mean, I was just trying to just.
What do you prefer,
Reconcile it
BBW
in
or
my
the
mind.
or
Come
the
on,
or the young body girl, the little girl that you the short girl?
I mean, I like
the short girl or the super?
Would you rather
But
300 pounds
between
or
the
100
extremes?
pounds?
Yeah, between the extremes, which way would you lean?
98 pounds
That
or
chat room
300
is
pounds?
locked
between the little tiny person and the BBW.
In the super BBW.
I'm gonna pick the
You go-
tiny one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Caller.
all
I
day.
ain't mad at that.
No, if a woman is tall and big, that's a linebacker.
Thank you, Vernon.
Burn!
They be
It
like
was
5'10",
there was a
235.
friend of mine
Right?
she had on a wedding
It's
dress,
size.
and she had wide shoulders. So I
Yeah.
said, you need to get the dress that make you look like a linebacker, and she got mad.
Yeah, Vernon, I'm a shoulder guy too. I can't do
Honesty is
shoulders
not
too.
the
I
best
feel
She
you.
looked like a linebacker in that dress.
Yeah.
So I just told her she looked like, because it's just, okay, if you ask me my opinion and I give it to
Nope.
you and you get mad, don't ask me my opinion.
What's
Well,
Vernon?
you can get mad. I don't have to like
No,
your opinion.
K-Dot,
Just 'cause-
if you ask
No, but
somebody,
if I-
hey, does this make me look a certain way or does this make me look, then you go, no, that makes you look like this. And you go, well, what the fuck?
Those wasn't the options, Vern. You can't just throw your own in and put it in.
But, I mean, if you ask somebody, that's just like if a woman asks you, how does this dress make me look? That's a setup. You say, it makes you look, even if it makes her look like a big-ass cow, you tell her it looks great.
I'm not gonna say that.
I don't believe in lying.
No, I'm
Well,
saying that,
you
but you can
should-
get that person
See,
can get mad. You
see,
can have
that's
your
a lie
opinion
right
and
there.
get mad.
I don't believe in lying. I think there's a way to say
No,
just about
there's no
everything.
way you can tell somebody
If
you
you
look like a
want to,
fat-ass
'cause
cow
I don't
in a
know.
nice way.
Well, I
Well,
wouldn't
you
use
can.
those words,
If that's what
Vern.
you're saying.
You can say
There's
half
no
of.
way you can tell somebody that
It's
dress
big.
makes you look as big as a planet. That's just not. There's no
I mean,
nice
if
way
that's
to
how
say
they
that.
look.
Vern, what's too big for you? What's the line? You like I
Say it
can't go
doesn't
past
compliment
what?
your body.
If let's say the woman is 5, what's the average height? 5'4".
5'5".
So let's go 5'5". What's the weight that you like? I can't go past that.
160.
Whoa, that's low.
One who?
Small.
What?
That's small.
So you couldn't get with me, Vern.
He
What'd he
said
say?
160.
Because I'm 168 and I'm
Because
5'5".
I'm
That's
only
her
going
probably
by.
unhealthy weight.
And I think I look alright.
I'm going only by the white people's perspective when they say if you over 160 and you that short.
Oh, that's the
you're
colonizers. That's how they keep us trapped
Well,
mentally.
so you
You
like
can't look
white
at
women?
those
I know,
scales.
Well, yeah,
know.
Vernon, when you
I
look
know.
at those charts, you got to think about how their weight is distributed through their body. You know what I'm saying?
that's
So
not
what I'm
in the
saying. You
head.
can be
Right, it's gonna go in
170,
there
175,
in the ab
and your weight
area,
is
you know,
distributed right, then that's fine. Your chest and your butt could be your weight, mostly.
Mine.
Right.
These hips.
Because a woman's,
Yeah, you thicker
woman's
than-
chest
you
could
thicker
be,
than pencil.
what,
Thicker
50
than a
pounds
Snicker.
by itself.
yeah, I don't think black men genuinely have an issue with
But
weight.
it's new.
I think it's just
I used to be
the
very,
look.
very, very thin.
Oh, really?
I don't think we care about weight.
It depends
Yeah,
on
when I
where
went
you
to
at, because
the
men in the
chemotherapy,
South like them
I
thick.
gained
Men up like, it's just certain men, she too fat for me. Like, no, nigga,
Well, it's
that's just
embarrassing
what it's supposed to be.
sometimes.
She eat cornbread.
It's embarrassing. nigga.
She's hungrier, Vern.
When you with a big body, it's embarrassing
Vern
sometimes.
is crazy.
Because they got to go sideways sometimes, nigga. You be like, excuse me.
Vern
They
said
got
she just
But see, hold on. If she's a big, it all depends
to rock
on
and get up and
how
shit.
she looks.
They
If
gotta
she's
go
a big
shit
body.
sideways.
If she's a big body and she's beautiful, then that's one thing. If she carries herself
We
with
being
dignity
shallow
and
now.
grace and she's a big
Yeah,
body,
we been shallow.
most of the time you
Let's
do
keep it
not
there.
see that. You see her for who she is.
Okay.
But if she just big body and she just flabby and nasty, that's different.
Well, don't take her.
If she
Don't
stop
take her out
moving-
in
Hold
public.
on,
if she stop
hold on.
moving, her
Don't
ass
take
still
her out
moving, then that's a
What am
problem.
I? What
Vern.
am I, Vern?
Look at this,
You're
Vern.
not, you're beautiful.
Look at your camera, Vernon.
I'm looking. She's beautiful. I ain't got to.
Why your voice getting
she's
so
a
high?
beautiful woman.
Would you hit, Vern?
She thick.
Vern, would you hit?
that?
Why would you ask that dumbass question?
Good.
Yes.
That was a great answer, Vernon.
Oh, Vern.
Why would you ask that dumb ass?
Doctor?
Is she single? She's a baby.
She's not, and just like
Doctor?
K-Dot is a beautiful woman as
Aren't you
well.
married?
Thank you.
Just
I
like the
appreciate
people
that.
You hit
women
K-Dot
in this
too?
room, They're
Thank
beautiful
you.
women.
You-
They're not
you
fat,
married her, right?
sloppy, nasty.
Thank you.
Doc,
You
you
know.
married her.
300 to, and it's
Oh.
like
work out a
you
little
get to
I've been
no,
divorced
hold on,
20
let me stop.
years,
You can get to a
19
certain
years.
weight
Oh, okay.
where your body, you have an odor and you don't even.
Wow.
and it's just
She
you're not
got
even
older.
No,
anything.
you're right, Vern.
Well,
You're
wait.
right.
Well,
You're
wait.
right.
Yeah,
And
smell
that's
kind of mildewy.
that's part of
Like
the
busted
reason
biscuits. nigga.
that
Kinda
I'm
sour.
not attracted to you.
It smells sour.
You just say
Like
mildewy.
really men.
He kind of
Because
smells
body odor-
mildewy.
Yeah, it's because
Older?
they always moist in the
Yeah.
creases. They always moist right there.
I
Because
can't.
They
there
need
was
powder,
this guy
man.
who I went to
Yeah.
job corps with. He was
My
just
line is when
big.
they start getting dark spots.
Big,
Nigga. That's when I
and then
start.
was
That's
just
your
like
line.
between the
he had
legs.
You know, I
one
told you
foot.
my
It's
line
like
is
he washed
the
up,
pastrami
he
meat.
just-
If
it's
your
just
pussy
too much
look like
body fat.
pastrami meat, I'm cool.
Pastrami meat.
If your lips is extra,
Yeah. Look,
long
little curtain.
I'm
Wait, you don't
about
like
to
that? You don't
That
like the
sounds
long
pretty cool to
lips?
me.
Nah.
nah.
What?
I
What
like
sound cool to
that.
you?
Like butterfly.
Pastrami
I
meat.
like it when the pussy got extra meat. It look like a roast
They
beef
like
sandwich.
the
Yeah,
seal
this
lip.
is fat.
Well,
See, look, and listen, and let me say
That
something.
need to be clipped up and look right.
Look.
They don't need to have
Nah, that's
extra
the
meat.
best
Them,
one.
you don't want hog jowl.
Pastrami
Sorry.
meat?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, thanks,
You
Vern.
got one pastrami,
No.
two pastrami.
I'm no
Like
no on
butterfly.
pastrami. K-Dot's no on pastrami. So let me say this to the ladies though.
You don't like
y'all,
that?
y'all need to stop worrying about what you look like.
You don't like that?
Very much so.
No, I don't. No, I'm cool. I need my shit tucked in, nigga. Neat,
You
fold
like
it up, nigga.
You like it with no lips?
Nigga,
like
I
that?
need that shit. Well,
Just a
I like
I
hair.
need that oyster
I like hair though.
appearance.
I'm a '70s vibe. I think I need some '70s.
Oh, you need a little hair on.
Playboy
that's cool.
magazine.
Like a little
Yeah,
hair.
old school Playboy mag.
Bring
Nigga,
the
I
whole lot,
need.
girl.
I like hair. I need some hair on my shit. I
like-
don't want it smooth
like
and all of that. So
Fat. Like you gotta have some lips on.
So
it.
you
Like,
want
come
that funk to sit in there.
yeah, I like the way vagina smells. I like that shit. I
You
don't
want
want it to
that
smell
hot-
like lotion, nigga.
Yeah.
Like bitch, you smell like
You want your pussy to smell like hot pussy.
yeah, like some vagina, nigga. I'm trying
Right, I get it.
Caller.
on. Sterilized.
That hair will
State
keep it
your
in
name
there.
and
Yeah,
Keep that funk
you
in
just
there
lay
for
on
you.
it, nigga. Soft on your cheek, nigga. Come on.
Yeah, you
Caller.
like that?
Hey y'all, it's Nakia from the Bay.
Oh, yeah, she's a freak.
Hello.
Hey,
Yeah.
thickness.
So a supersized BBW or SSBBW as they're
She about
called,
to break it down.
are women who are like size 28 and up.
I don't know what that
Wow.
So
means.
you're looking, so you're looking at a woman who's like Rasputia.
Who is
Who was
Rasputin?
that?
Somebody move my seat.
From
Give me
Norbit.
something
Oh.
realistic.
Right.
Precious.
Yeah,
Precious,
yeah.
maybe Precious.
Yeah.
What about
The ones
Lizzo?
that have like the folds and the hangs and
What
all
about
that
Lizzo?
jiggly. Lizzo is almost there. She's not there yet, but she's almost there.
So Lizzo like a skinny super BBW.
She's just a bigger BBW. She's not a super size.
Okay. Okay, that's a good reference point.
Who?
Lizzo. She was saying Lizzo is right under a super BBW. Because Lizzo's tall too, though, right?
She's not that big,
But
though,
she's
right?
tall, though, right?
Yeah, Lizzo's tall. She's like almost 6. She's like almost 6 feet.
Yeah, she looks like she's a taller
But
woman.
it's the way she carries her weight well, in my opinion.
Yeah, I wouldn't say well, but
Yeah. So you can't go by someone's weight because, like you said, it's the way they carry it.
Yeah.
It's basically the supersized BBWs are the ones who have like the big rolls and like you know how your grandma, like they used to say, the grandma elbow and the fat hanging over, and yes, that's the supersized BBW.
Hey, Nakia.
Nakia, you hear K-Dot?
No, these.
Oh, I didn't hear. Hey, Kayla, how you doing, girl? Miss you.
I miss you too,
They
man.
just sent me some samples.
You know what I'm saying?
She missed
I
me.
could.
But she don't. My nigga
I've been
don't.
missing before.
First of all, I'm talking to her. Get out of her conversation. Damn.
Nakia, when I'm not here for a while, I do miss you.
Listen, I was in Maldives and these Africans, they thought I was a nigga.
That's a super BBW, right?
And Nakia, I'm sorry
That's
I
a
missed
big
you when
ass
I came
woman.
up there, girl.
Oh,
But all
okay,
the
yeah,
flights, I kept getting bumped out and bumped
hit
out.
Girl, let me tell you, when you came to
I mean, you know,
I was
30-second
so drunk at the
experiment.
club. I threw up twice at the club before coming home.
Girl, that's the kind of club and all.
Nakia, so I just got to see a picture of a super BBW, right? And from what my cousin just showed me, it's like the size of, like, you know, the girls who can't get out the bed.
Jabba the Hutt.
You know who
Like
got
on
it
that show.
on the show when
yeah,
they got to
that's
go
a
through
super-
when they got
that's
to
a
go through
super
the door
BW.
sideways.
Yeah.
That's what he just showed me. Nigga.
Yeah.
That's what he just showed me.
That's
When they
a
can only
supersized
wear
BBW.
t-shirts, nigga, like one
On
of
that
those.
waterbed, like,
Yeah,
All them,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
most of those girls you see on
When their hips go left, right.
My 600-pound life, or
Yeah, bro, she looks
those are the
600
ones
pounds.
that those are.
That looks 600 pounds right there on that picture.
I think she may have been like that. That's
Yeah,
why I
it's
said
like
she was
600,
floating on the
yeah.
surface of
oh,
the
that's
pool.
the one that was in the jacuzzi?
No, this is just a random
Oh,
picture
okay.
that I pulled up. But she looked like she was that big, though. Yeah.
So,
saw
Nakia,
that?
do you have any deal breakers when it comes to men? Is it
you
a
get
weight
that?
thing with you, or
I don't know if you call hit it. You call
You know what? Now I do find that I can't deal with big dudes anymore. I can't. I used
What
to,
is a
but I
big
can't.
dude?
I'm not
Pause.
flexible like that no more.
what's a big dude?
Like
Pause.
like fat dudes. I can't do fat dudes.
What's fat? Give me a weight.
I can't go by weight because I have a dude. I know a dude now who's 6'5", 250 pounds, but he's not fat.
Ooh, that's a nice
That's
size.
not fat on
That's a
6'5",
nice
though.
size.
How much is it?
No, it's not. But he's solid. I mean, solid. Like, so I can't tell you a weight.
Send a
Oh,
picture.
that's-
So what is so what do you mean by a fat
I'm
dude?
flash
So,
right
like,
now.
400 pounds, that's
I
a
might
fat
need to make a
dude.
call.
What do you mean? What do you mean by a fat dude? Like a nigga that waddles? Like what do you mean?
Not a duck.
He always got
like
snacks
a
on
dude
him.
who has a belly, who has a big belly.
A hard. What's that
Right
sound,
tackle?
Nakia?
That's my boss's phone.
Oh, you mean like a hard belly? Like a nigga got the hard belly?
No, soft, like the ones that the big one just and jiggles and
Okay.
two bellies don't work out. Two bellies can't.
I never. Okay. I
The
don't know.
ones that's built like Lil Terrio.
I actually know who that is.
I'm trying to think like the old Rick Rosses.
Wow. The
Oh.
whole bro.
Where they belly hang over their shorts.
So the kind that
Yeah,
snores
Yeah.
in and out.
like I can't do those. That's my
So-
deal breaker for me.
Okay,
Eat
Have
fat.
you
The
been
kind
with?
that's so big they
fat
put
junk.
thighs on hot wing. Oh,
Nigga, ain't
Wing
that
stop.
I was the only person thought that was some fat shit to do. I'm like, they got a whole chicken here.
I mean, when you that big, though, you got to use a stick, like, to wipe your... I'm saying,
You
you
wouldn't
gotta-
know. You was at the crib. You wouldn't know.
You saw.
I
So,
can't have
so
I
Nakia,
mean,
like,
it
hey,
was,
what's
it
the
was,
stick
it was
in here?
30
Put the toilet
seconds,
paper on.
man. It was just like, a good hot 30 seconds.
I wouldn't say good. Nakia, have you ever been with a guy with a disability?
you did, remember?
What?
Like,
The what? Oh, the trait. Yeah, no, you don't tell us about the trait guy again. That was fucked up.
He had a voice box?
No, yeah, he had to have a trachea put in his joint.
Mm.
And the kid still fucked with him a little bit after that. So we clowned her for 2 hours about that shit.
No legs.
But that's good because I don't think. Well, I know men are nasty, so we would definitely fuck with a chick that had a trachea because
So he had that voice box
a
thing.
nigga gonna try to put
Right.
a shit in there.
He's like, hey,
Would you
come
try
in here,
to? Would
suck
you
my
try
dick.
to? Anthony, because I know you a freaky kind of nigga. Would you try to fuck a chick in her trachea if
Probably.
it didn't hurt her? Like if it was numb, like she had it for a couple years, so it's numb now.
If she
Man,
if
you
she
can't
if she
do
could
that, man.
control
Got a
it,
little scar tissue
if she
around
could
it, so it's a
control
little
it and
firm.
tighten
You
it.
can't do that. You're going to kill her.
Yeah, I mean,
she won't be able to breathe, though.
how big is the hole? Is your dick just gonna fall in the hole?
It's just stretch though. It's neck meat, nigga. It's just stretch, you know.
I might try
neck
it.
meat, pastrami meat, any other
You would try it?
deli meat.
I might try it.
That's
I
how.
would- I
So
wouldn't do
women
that.
out there, this how niggas think. They at least would try
I
it.
mean, I wouldn't do that.
You got to change issue. Well, you
wouldn't
fucked
do
this
that, but you
500 pounds.
6.
600 pounds.
What about
I had to set the scene for y'all. Like it was dark. Like you know what I'm saying. Like
It don't matter how dark
jacuzzi
it is.
lights
When you
on.
said
like,
you didn't know if it
600
was
pounds
the
is-
hold or the fold, that
I
was
did
enough for
not.
me.
I didn't.
That's a big girl.
You know,
bro.
600 pounds is 600 pounds with and without the lights on.
It does look different in
but-
water.
I mean, but it felt like a soft pillow. Like you know what I'm saying. That's
And
what it
I'm
was.
really
Because
on the fence about
I was holding her like
her
this.
floating in this. I think a lot of water came out of that jacuzzi.
No, she was in the pool. Like she was in the pool, like floating on her
Hey,
back,
Dad.
on the surface of the
Don't.
water,
She had like a wet
You
napkin in
said
that
like-
motherfucker.
on the top of the water.
That napkin out that pool. nigga.
No, I had one that I held like that.
What?
And you hold them like this.
Yeah, that's how
And-
you had to do it. Like
And this one, remember I told you that?
She was that
So
wide.
this one I'm holding like this.
She was that
Yeah.
wide.
Yeah, she was this wide. You know what I'm talking about.
yeah, because I was like,
So you on top.
no, She was sitting on the edge of the jacuzzi. I was in the water, man, and she was like on the edge. So I'm,
You just
so
slid
I
up on
was-
her, blew some bubbles and shit.
I looked around. I was like, can nobody see me? Cool.
They see her big
She had
ass.
you covered.
Yeah, and I was just like, he
said.
This nigga fucking that pool duck.
so while I'm
This
doing
shit,
it,
the
I'm just
water
like,
going out.
so while I'm doing it, I'm like, yeah, this is kind of cool.
Yeah,
Can
they
nobody
get
see me?
seasick.
Nobody can see me. Oh, this kind of
Oh,
cool. Like,
shit.
you know,
What was she doing? She was just there.
You know,
she was
She
doing her
moaning?
thing.
She
You ever,
wasn't
were
doing
you ever
nothing?
married?
Yeah,
No,
she
I was
was
never
making
married.
noise or whatever.
Have you ever been married?
Who, me?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You, K-Dot?
To the game.
Hey.
And I know you're
Yeah, I'm good.
but you know,
Why? Is there a question? Like,
No, I just wondered.
oh, you
just
just
being
want
nosy.
you ever
to
had
doing a
one?
poll?
You ever had a super
You
freak?
asked me if I was married.
Oh, yeah.
You ever had a
Well,
super freak that seemed to have no boundaries? You're like, I can say anything
Yeah,
I want. I
yeah.
can do anything I want.
Yeah.
So that's how this big one was that I had.
That's dangerous.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
see that.
there were no boundaries. So she would say crazy shit. I would say crazy shit.
Big, so.
And,
You
know,
have
this is
fun,
a
huh?
great big fat white chick.
Great.
No,
big
you got a
fat
lot of
Very
fun.
pretty.
Yeah.
You know when it's like, you're so pretty.
I mean, I've known a lot of women.
oh, what are you
I've known a
doing?
lot of
She's
women that
cute.
did
Eat a
not
lot
have
of
no.
little Debbie's.
So this girl was, she was like this. She had no boundaries.
Yeah.
She would say crazy shit. Then
probably had no ass either.
No, she did. Then she started saying black shit.
Yeah.
What you mean?
Yeah,
Oh.
like you
Asking
know,
for grape soda
give
and
me
shit
that
like
black, you know, give me
Oh,
that black
yeah, yeah.
dick, you know, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Give
Right?
me that nigger dick, boy.
Yeah. So
Go
she's
cut up
saying
some
crazy
watermelon.
shit. So then I start saying
cut up
crazy
some
shit.
watermelon.
Remember, there are no boundaries. She's saying whatever, I'm saying whatever. So then she said some black shit. So then I'm
You
like
said some white
this.
shit.
I'm like this. And I said, you great, big, fat, white bitch. And she said, stop. Do not talk to me like that. I was like,
Wow.
what
Oh,
else?
but she can call you a nigga?
She ain't want to be called. Well, she didn't say
I
that.
think the fat.
Oh.
Nick was exaggerating.
Oh.
I think the great big fat.
Yeah, but when
That's
I say
three, you
great,
can't-
big, fat, big,
White
white,
it
big,
that high.
Whale of
Yeah.
a bitch.
oh, she
She was
stopped.
like that. That was
Fucking
it.
massive.
That was-
That's my limit.
I found her boundary. I like to
limitation.
find
Massive,
boundaries.
obese,
I like to find boundaries.
fat,
That is
Yeah.
one of your
humongous bitch.
theme.
Yeah.
That is kind yeah.
I think she didn't like the way I broke it down. I said,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
great, big,
Yeah.
fat. Yeah, she didn't like that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, were you still
Because nigga,
stroking
you
while
say
you
great
said
big
Yeah, I
bitch.
was.
That's like a title
Yeah.
to a book.
Yeah.
First of all, all
Great
three of them
big
things
fat.
mean the same
Look,
thing.
I'm
Great
not
big
gonna
fat.
lie.
Nigga,
You
that's
a
all.
big bitch. That would
Look,
make,
but what
that
did
would
that-
make me feel like I'm about to get speared.
Hey, look, he knows how it
Wait,
feels.
wait, hold on. So tell me, how did that feel when you were? What did it feel like, man? Because I was telling you, it was like hold on to a marshmallow for me. It was like,
You know, I
caressing
never
a
had a
giant-
chick that big before. So for me,
Oh, that was your
in
first
my
time?
mind, I'm like,
we got the same. We
I'm
had the
like-
same experience. Like our
my arms
minds.
are all the way out.
I think
couldn't
y'all had
go
the
out.
same
I
woman.
can't go
I
out
think they had the
no
same
more.
woman.
I felt like I was trying to fly. My arms are all the way out here and shit.
It's just,
Hilarious.
Was the sex good?
I see
It
your
was
eyes.
actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it was. I was
Yeah.
surprised. I was surprised and shocked at the same
And I had to
time.
balance myself because I'm on top, so I'm floating on top. I'm
Oh,
not
you
even
did a
on
whole.
the
You did
bed.
the full
Now y'all doing the
experience.
extras.
Like
you gotta get the full experience.
you floating on the top. That's
Doing the
different.
extra.
See, I
Carl,
ain't
she
do
was
all
still like a floaty.
that. Yeah.
Why would you call her a big? And you didn't just call her a fat white bitch. You
Big, fat,
said
great.
you
Yeah,
big,
great,
fat
big,
white
fat.
bitch.
No, I said you great big
Oh,
fat
I forgot
white.
the great part. I think that great part is the part that hit the boundary. You great.
Did
big,
that
fat
turn you
white
on
bitch.
after you got all that out?
Yeah, I love it. You know what I liked about, you know what I,
Press up.
look, what I liked, what I liked about this chick was you could say whatever the fuck you want to say.
Yeah.
That's why
Melinda,
men.
you can't.
That's why men go to prostitutes. They can't talk to their wives like this at home, right?
She said, "Hey, watch your mouth, little nigga."
Look, men go to prostitutes so that they can say whatever they want to
Is
say.
that why
Yeah.
men go to
They're getting
prostitution?
paid.
Wives have boundaries. You can't go home to your wife and be like,
could fuck.
"You great big fat bitch." You know, you
Yeah,
can't
she
do that.
will get mad.
Well, you could.
But wait a minute.
you know.
Were you paying this woman to have sex with her?
No, I wasn't.
You
I
don't
was.
pay
I was.
fat women,
I was.
girl. You don't have to pay fat girls.
Prostitutes.
No,
You pay
Vernon.
prostitutes.
I mean, I bought her some
What you
sandwiches
want?
if I had to add it up.
Girlfriends and
He said
fat
you
chicks.
Vernon, you don't. Vernon,
You
you don't have to pay fat girls to have sex with them.
Shit, dudes be paying fat bitches.
You don't, no, they do pay them, but you don't
You
have
have
to.
to.
Wanda just,
Yeah,
Wanda
you know.
just
I
said
mean, walk around with
it's like talking to a prostitute.
Be nice
No,
to
it's
'em.
not. Prostitutes get paid for what they do. The girl you was with, she wanted to do it because she wanted to do it.
How did you
That's
meet the
different
fat
because you
girl?
called her a great big fat white bitch.
It was
Salad
a
bar.
while ago. A while ago.
He said at Panera.
I
You
know.
know,
one
you
thing.
know how you met her. You don't
Met
forget
her
that.
at Panera.
No, I forgot. It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
And
I
then
didn't
did you?
know that
And
was
then
on the
after
menu.
that, she got mad. Did you buy her something to eat? And she was good.
Did you feed her afterwards?
I never.
Is that
fed-
mandatory?
I never fed her.
Like flowers for
Well, I
regular
think
women?
that's why.
They
I
don't
think
eat.
that's why you
That's what
couldn't
they say.
call her a great big fat white
Shit,
bitch because
they
you're not feeding her. And you know that that's a sexual thing too.
What?
What, eating?
No, yeah. When they have BBW
they had a food
clubs
involved,
where
yeah.
they have the women laying down and the guys feeding them cake and stuff.
Would you do that, Vern? Would you go to a BBW club and feed a fat white
Listen,
First
woman?
off,
I have a
first of
BBW.
all,
I
I
didn't know
don't
what that
fuck with
meant.
white women, period. That's number one. Number two, why would I pay to go to a club to feed anybody when I can go home and
No,
eat
you
for
don't have
myself
to.
for free?
Like,
I'm
so
not
listen,
feeding nobody else. I'm not a charitable organization. I don't do that.
I didn't know what
Niggas
BBW
Hold on, Vern. Go ahead.
Like, so my homeboy was like, "Yo, you want to go to this club with me?" So we drive all the way. I remember it was in Long Beach, and we get out, and I was like, "I see big women, but I ain't paying no attention to that shit." The sign said BBW, right?
Come in and feed them.
Man, so we in line or whatever, and I'm like, "Damn, there's some big bitches over here," but like, you know what I'm saying?
Long Beach got big bitches.
Yeah, right. But I'm like, it's Samoans and shit. And so I'm like,
Oh,
oh,
them
you know
are
what I'm
some
saying?
big ones, yeah.
So I'm like, we
Like-
get in. So when we get closer to the door, nigga, I start smelling all different kinds of cuisine.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm not joking. So we get to the door, we pay, nigga.
Cinnamon, nigga?
It was a taco cart, a
He
fried
said
chicken cart.
cinnamon.
Like
God.
walked in. So when I walked in, nigga, it wasn't nothing but big bitches and little niggas everywhere. I was like, yo, what the fuck is this?
So let me ask that question. All right, thanks, Vern. Let me ask this question for everybody that had experience with the big ones. Why do little dudes like big girls?
I don't know,
What is
like-
that about? Why do it seems like skinny
I don't
dudes
know.
or in shape
I
dudes?
didn't get a chance to ask because I was out of
I'm
there.
not.
Maybe
I'm
they-
not.
maybe
I
they
don't,
just
I don't
like-
look for big bitches. I'm not into them. You know that one that I'm telling you about. That was you know,
Random.
Would you do
I
it
was
again? Another 600 pounder?
Just take out great.
Another.
Next time, don't say
Let me,
great.
okay, let me see if I can guess. Maybe it's because they're available.
That's fucked up. but go
yeah.
ahead.
No,
Maybe they
you
can't
know
get
what
no
I'm
other kind of pussy. Like
Don't take
so,
much to it.
Yeah, they skillful. They
Is
can-
it hard to fuck obese girls?
That's a
For-
wide
from my
assumption. You
experience,
think
yeah.
they ain't getting dick?
Yeah.
Is it
It's-
hard to
it-
fuck them, or you gotta?
It's
what-
very limited. Like
You
in-
mean
in the
hard
shit
as
that you
far as to get
positioning
them?
wise?
Yeah, to get them in the room, like you have to.
Nah.
Like,
He meant to book them.
you have to be nice to them or something, or like how does it work?
Nah.
You said you got to be nice to them. So
I
you
mean,
not
that's
nice to
the
big women
easy-
on
if
a
you
regular
leave a-
That's the
occasion.
easy part.
Bitch, get out of here, big bitch.
I think that's the easy
You leave a
part.
trail of Doritos to the bedroom and just be in there butt naked.
Yeah,
I think
you
it's
have to-
easy to fuck them.
You have to
Like,
feed them. Did you have to feed old girls? Did you have to?
nah, she was in the
Listen,
pool, man. Like,
Big
you don't, ain't
women,
gotta
if
feed-
you
Some
listen,
grapes or
I don't
something?
have no parts of this conversation with these niggas in here. Like,
I like big girls.
they
man.
said
Shout
some
out to-
I'm not
foul,
saying-
wild shit about y'all.
Shout out to the biggies, man.
I'm not saying- I don't know. I can't say
They
it was
don't
hard.
think niggas, they don't think nobody wants y'all. You know what I'm saying?
I want them.
Fellas, if y'all prefer the
Anthony
fluffies
has no discretion.
The fluffies,
Right.
like, you know
over
what I'm saying?
the thin
Discriminate.
bodies, let me know. I think a lot more dudes like bigger girls though than
Because
like,
they perceive them as having like their
food-
skill set.
food
No,
or-
no,
oh,
their
okay,
skill
I'm
set
This
is
nigga said food.
skill set. Like their skill set
They
is
cook?
at a higher level.
clean, get dust
Their
stuff
vaginas
good.
is wet.
No,
It's gonna be
they say,
wet,
They
nigga.
say
Maybe
that
lusty.
they have more skills. That's what I.
They more limber.
No, they
Black-
just have. They're more
Big
skillful.
girls are
Nick.
flexible.
Yeah, they're very limber.
I can vouch for that. Big girls are way more flexible than you think.
They're good in the
they
winter
know
You know what
time.
I'm saying? They
Turn your
never
heat
they
down.
never complain.
They know how to,
Unless they sweat a lot, then
suck a
what?
dick like whatever.
They always gonna pay for you when you out with them. They gonna pay when you go out.
They're great to snuggle with when you just wrap your arm around all that meat.
Yeah.
You're in the
But
bed.
you know what I don't like though? I don't like when big girls
Hilarious.
try to forget that they big and they try to do little girl stuff like lean on you and shit. You know,
Or
how-
put their
Put
leg
their leg
on
on-
you.
yeah,
sleep.
like put their leg
Yo,
on
get,
you.
heavy
I'm like,
ass
I'm
get
like,
that ham hock
Right,
the
put
fuck
your
off
It's a
me.
lot of it's a lot of work though.
Put your thigh to sleep.
It's a lot of work
put that big ass
because
ankle off my.
you
You
know
know what I'm saying? I'm bent
It's only
down like
certain-
I'm under a rock.
it's like only certain positions you could do with like you know like all that type of shit.
But
True.
I
Limited.
can't.
so where would you rate the sex, Wanzer, on scale 1 to 10 for the big? And it's not just this one 600-pounder. I'm sure you had more big women in your lifetime.
I think big girls are probably nastier because they have to be.
Oh, you think so?
I
They're
think
who?
so.
You make a
Because-
lot of assumptions, my
Because
nigga. What is
I
your
think
rating?
so because nobody really wants to keep them.
What do you mean by nasty?
Yeah, who's nobody? You?
All big girls.
Are
can
you
give
speaking
good
for
head.
you?
They can give good
For me.
head.
Yeah, because
But big
I've
girls
seen
need-
plenty of couples with.
All big girls.
Big
Big girls will be really
motherfuckers.
freaky. Because they want
Maybe
you to come
Can't
back.
Get nobody else.
They want you to
man.
come back.
But
So
do you go back?
Do you mean freaky like they're gonna?
I've
do
gone
Yeah,
back.
freaky. What do you constitute as freaky?
like-
Because
Yeah.
when I say like, my thing is women do what they want to do to you.
That's
so
what I'm
yeah,
asking
so
you.
I'm like, if they being freaky, that's like a special treat on top of some pussy.
Yeah.
Because that means they want to be freaky with you. Because every woman
Well,
ain't
there aren't-
freaky with everybody.
There aren't too many big girls that are like, no, and stop.
No, no,
I think
that's
No,
big
but
girls-
like,
that's
so
what
you
she's
talking about
asking, yeah.
asking.
That's
So
what
you
she's
saying
asking.
you asking these big women to do freaky shit? You asking them to do what you want because you saying they ain't saying no and stop. I'm saying like a freaky woman just start doing freaky
Right,
shit
that's what
on
I'm
their
asking.
own. If you asking, that's not.
She just has low self-esteem.
Yeah, my nigga. you know what I'm
So you're
saying?
saying if it's a request and she does it,
She just got low
Yeah,
self-esteem.
she just fucking with you like nigga. That don't mean nothing.
Yeah, but I'm asking, are big girls naturally freaky? Like K-Dot saying,
Yeah.
do they just do more freaky shit
Shit.
without you requesting it? It's off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Yeah.
Okay, if you ain't
Because they're
requesting
trying
it,
to
I don't know.
oversatisfy.
I
can't
them.
say
You
that.
come back.
you can't say that.
Nah.
so you
This will
saying
be-
that everything
I mean, you
is
was in public, man. You was at the pool.
everything is ferocious.
Nah, that was at my house.
That
That was at my house.
That's
but
what you saying, Wanzer? Everything ferocious. They appetite, they sex, everything's ferocious.
Everything's over.
I don't think by default they're like that. It just it just depends on the person.
Man.
Default.
Like
Y'all go
everybody-
out first,
No, I
because there's
said
going to be some
by
big bitches
default,
outside ready to
they're
square up
not
with
like
y'all.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't say every single woman is the same.
Of course
I'm
not.
just saying, generally speaking, if you
Based
get a
on your
bigger woman,
experiences with the
she's
big
probably
ones.
going to be freakier than a skinny.
Maybe it's
woman.
because she think nobody will want her. Like
It might be her last chance, you know. So
Yeah.
she gotta get it
So
all
she
out.
got to be that way, like in order.
And
to
I'm
She-
just one opinion. We
Or
might
maybe
have
she
to get some
burning
calls.
carbs. Like, she big.
Yeah, I mean, I see more big women in relationships than I do see fit women. So I don't
That's
know.
because they pay bills.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I heard
Making
this
a
to
lot
be
of
true.
assumptions.
They ain't gonna ask you for
Yeah.
30% of
This
your
what's been
check.
going on when I ain't been here. This nigga Wanzer is throwing out some wild accusations. God
No,
damn.
So look,
They
look,
just wanna pay-
we got
I
that.
mean-
You can move in with big
They
girls.
just want to pay bills. They're more freaky.
Yeah,
like,
this is what, my nigga? You been waiting in that chair. I got shit to say.
Do we have
Yeah.
any women that can call in?
I
and
can meet a big girl and move in
talk
with her
about your
today. Move all my
experiences
shit in
with guys such as
So-
what I have on my left.
That nigga said I could meet a big girl and move in with her
today.
Dang.
No, that's real talk.
They're more easy.
you don't have to
pay,
be homeless.
No, that's real. That's
Pay
real
all
shit.
your bills.
That's real shit. Yeah. All
They
you gotta
cook for
do
you, like-
is pipe her down and hold her hand in public, nigga. That's all you gotta do. It just don't let go of her hand when somebody walk up, nigga, and you stay.
And when you
I'll
in the
be
passenger,
passenger seat, just don't duck
Well,
down.
G,
I couldn't do that
Get
because
this
that's not
nigga
my
out
preference.
the seat.
That's just,
If you don't duck, if
Pop, you came a good time. We talking about BBW.
Yeah,
that's just not my
BBW.
preference.
Speedy's
His
back.
horrible
Speedy's
story.
back.
Who's mine?
Wanzer, you still on the mic though? Come over here.
Yeah.
I'm
You
putting
come
you
sit
on
in the
mic right
middle.
Yeah, you come sit in the middle, my
here.
nigga.
We got to keep this commentary.
No,
telling
not
him
big.
He tried to fuck
Not
one.
big.
No,
You know, I was
But
telling
he
him about
don't
the
know what he
fantasy.
did.
Pounds,
So,
you know, if
I
it's
told
a
him about
whole
the
or a
fantasy
fold.
experience like one time.
Show my pops. Show him
What?
the picture you showed.
Oh, shit.
Y'all want to see the picture?
Oh, he
Spit
liked
on
that
it.
though.
How y'all doing?
I did not talk
I had to
about
go
it.
put out a fire. I don't think I did though.
We talk
What
about soup.
No,
people.
we
It was a school fight.
Hey,
This
your,
nigga
your,
Wanzer-
your sister,
School fight.
your sister,
It was a school fight.
and Joe's daughter.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I figured it was
You
probably
hit
a school
that?
fight.
Not that particular one.
Or something that
she
same-
would-
same
she
size.
was like
Something.
that.
Example.
Yeah, like why? Why would you do that?
I like big girls. That at some point I go, you know, I'm good. Good looking out though.
That's the
How was it though?
I mean,
Tastes
you
like
know,
chicken.
Why your voice go so high? You see what I mean? You know, it was crazy.
I was stretched out like that. You know, I was
He's
hanging
still
on.
on the
But-
fence if he.
I was hanging
Now,
out.
know
now,
it's right.
in your defense, most
Oh
guys.
shit.
That's not a good way to start a
I got
conversation.
it. I got
In your
it.
defense, most guys we have what is the shit on the bucket list. We got some shit like
that wasn't.
Have
that
you done
wasn't on my bucket
I know,
list.
but you got to still
It
do
just
it.
happened. So I was
gotta still do
I'm
it.
in a moment. Like,
No thing ever just happened.
It just happened.
Your dick just didn't
'Cause I
come
saw
out.
her-
He swam up
No,
to
I
her.
saw her. I saw her floating in the
to it.
pool, like she was floating on top of the surface of the water, and I was just like,
on
wow.
top of the surface of the
So
water.
I was like,
And so you pull your dick out.
Right.
So you take
You know
off
the
your.
whales come up to do the blowhole like she
No,
was,
I was
she
just
was about
like-
to do that shit.
You have to leave.
He said his dick over
she
there
was
floating.
no,
He
she
was
was
like, I wanna
floating.
hit that.
Why'd you
was-
say she didn't see no dick float?
He sent his dick over there floating.
She was floating on the surface of the water, and I was just like, wow, I've never
Like
seen
bacteria.
this before. So I had to go down.
Like algae.
So you swim over there. You scuba dive to the
No,
well.
I was looking
Like
out of the
that.
window.
And she looked at you and went, "Hey, look like a
Grab the
morsel."
little thing, I'm gonna skim her off. She's
No, you took the hook. No, you took a hook.
Let me get you. Come on over here.
There was
took
two
the
BB.
bacteria
There
out
was
the water.
there was two BBWs in the like one was in the jacuzzi, like one was in
Impossible.
the pool, floating. She was floating, so I was just like.
So you go over. You go over.
Nah, I go down, and I'm just like I jump into the jacuzzi. So I was messing with the little one at first, and then they went in the house because the dude got mad because I was trying to push up on the other one. She was smaller, so that left me with the bigger one. She
Okay.
was sitting on the edge of the jacuzzi. So I'm
Well,
just
she wasn't on
like-
the edge. She was actually on the whole couch.
She was naked, like
No,
she was
she
just
was
full
on-
naked.
She was in
full-
the deep end.
She was full naked, sitting on
Better
the
known
edge
as
of the
shallow right
jacuzzi.
now.
So it's just me and her. And I'm just like, okay, I'm in a jacuzzi by myself. What should I do? So I looked around.
Let me
when
go
nobody,
fuck a fat bitch.
Nobody can see, so I just said, fuck it. Let me just see what's popping.
You got your
As
rape
you
on?
should.
He made sure
He said you got your rape on.
No,
You did ask her it was cool,
was
nigga. You didn't
naked.
pull your
Like,
dick
she
out and
was
put it
just
in.
full naked. And I'm
He
just
said,
like,
got your
let me
rape
go and see
on,
what's
man.
up.
So you walk over. I mean, you swim
We already
over.
talked about
Stand up and
infants
turn. I
Right.
stood up and turned to my left, and she was sitting on the edge of the jacuzzi. So she was like, "Come over here." So I just went over there and then put my arms like this and just jumped in.
Like
And
in
as I
gym
said,
class.
I didn't know if it was a hole or a roll. Like
He
honestly,
didn't know if it was a hole or a roll.
Did she go not there?
A
it
hole.
was whatever it was.
It was wet.
Oh,
My
whatever.
brain was just like exploding.
So-
I was just like,
So you bust one
my eyes would
and swim
pop.
back. All right, thank you.
Nah, I was like, okay, cool. That was cool.
All right, see
You didn't go-
Now what?
See,
You
that's
least-
the complimentary breakfast in the morning.
And that's it. It had
You
never
might not
happened.
want to tell this story
That had
again.
never. No, I'm saying. I'm
in the
just
morning.
trying to hype it up because that had never happened to me before. Like that experience
all
in 30
day.
seconds and holding on like that. It was just so much overload for my brain. I was just like,
Well,
wow, this shit is
Over
just crazy.
overload is a bit much, but okay.
Yeah, it was.
Hilarious.
It was overload.
No,
You
I
missed a lot.
think the biggest girl I had is a girl named
And with that, I gotta
E.G.
go.
Oh, yeah, E.G. He's a big girl. Thank you. Oh, give you information, man, so people can get the stuff.
Oh yeah. Okay. So AlexanderDevoe.com is the site, and it's
Big
gonna have
bitches in the
all
pool.
all the merch. There's like earbuds, like sunglasses, hoodies, hats, boots.
Can you bring some for us to
everything.
wear, dog?
Yeah, next
The
time
hoodies?
I'll bring.
Yeah, all right, cool.
Yeah,
Can you bring stuff I can have?
so you can have.
Damn, dog. Can
bring
I
some
get
food
something
right
first?
I mean,
You an
asked about
employee.
Gary, just playing.
Shout out to employees. All right, thank you, brother. Thank you, cuz.
Nice to meet you.
Who's getting on the couch? Walter? Oh, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? No, I don't have no extra, nigga.
Somebody in the jacuzzi. They waiting
That's a
on you.
BBW.
In the jacuzzi. I hear the water.
That's a. Oh yeah.
Sorry,
a
he said
s-
super
a
BBW.
super.
Okay, thank you, brother.
A
Super.
super BB.
There go one of your whales.
That's a nice picture.
Oh, too soon. Too
you.
soon.
All right.
Oh, that's right. You doing real estate? My cousin do everything, nigga.
I
This nigga,
see.
this nigga, he
That's
ain't
about
leaving
right.
nothing unturned, bitch. I'm doing it all. Fuck what you're going to do. Glad to be back.
Somebody take the couch, please.
Y'all want to ask me what happened? Oh, what happened?
Yeah, what happened? Boss?
Your sister
What happened?
and Jolie got into an argument in school, and it got heated, and they arguing in the hallway, and people, instead of stopping the argument, everybody got their phone out.
Oh, no.
So now I'm pretty
Made
sure
it
my
worse.
daughter's going to be on World Star.
Hilarious.
What were they arguing about?
Goofy shit. What little 16-year-olds always
That's what
argue
she's
about?
16, so I feel like
Nothing.
all 16. This is just being
Nothing?
16.
It's
Nothing.
She looked at me. I said, turn around. That
But
bullshit.
why do they have problems in the first place?
I don't know.
That's so stupid.
Some shit that happened in the ninth grade.
Call it.
Caller, what's your name? Where are you calling from? And are you at work? Apparently you are. You're on the freeway or something. Nigga.
Hey, this DJ out there.
Oh, you in the back of the motherfucking van,
Amazon
nigga.
King.
Can I get my package?
Hey, can't get nothing.
We know you hit a
But
big girl
everything.
in the back of them things, boy.
Hey, but on the topic of big girls, man, I think, man, every man, either you done hit a big girl before, or you just ain't never had no bitches. Like, you hit a big girl at the age that we all at.
That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah, you somewhere you got to hit a big girl.
Hilarious.
Even if you got to cover for your buddy, because they leave you with one.
Exactly. You have
Yeah.
to take one down. Now, some people, they like big girls, like Speedy.
Yep.
Motto is,
I'll
you gotta
admit.
be too something to do something.
Yeah.
Do something to do something. Put that on a shirt, Pop.
Lightweight.
Or if she under 280, she ain't a lady. You know what I'm saying?
If she under 280, she ain't a lady.
That goes on the back.
Right. That's on the back.
Do something.
Do something, do something. You're under 80, you ain't a lady.
Like in high school and stuff, like I had a little bit of an infatuation towards, you know what I mean? Something that's a little, you know what it was.
The big bodies?
Big body bends. You ain't pay your bill. They cut you off in full stream.
Oh, you missed it. So your cousin was in here. He said he had been with a little person.
Yeah.
Smaller than Wanzer's person. This was like a real
Nobody
little
could be
person.
smaller than Wanzer's.
Nah, this was a real little person. That
This
he
bitch
showed
wasn't
us.
even
I thought
reaching
you
the
said she was
peephole.
Small but proportional.
No, she was
Yeah.
proportional. She's like a young old lady. Like she had a little girl body and an old lady face.
Think fairy. A fairy.
Yeah,
Is
like
proportional.
a fairy instead of like a
So,
A 3-inch fairy is
so she was a grown face baby.
Right.
Grown face baby.
One of them St.
You a
Jude
baby,
kids
but
with
you
that
got a
wig
grown
on.
face.
One of them.
Where you been?
Everywhere.
The white, the motherfucking
you
white
got
Air
that
Force
sand.
Ones is doing it.
Well,
Shout out.
I was working and then I went on vacation.
Where'd you go, Kato?
Yeah, you was all in the water and the sand
Yeah, I
and
went to
shit.
Maldives.
Where's that at
Where's
for
that
the
at?
black people?
Where's that? We ain't got no money like that.
Where's
It's
Maldives?
in Asia.
You rich.
First
No,
of
I'm not
all,
rich.
I don't like your tone,
No,
nigga.
it's
Bring
in
your tone
Asia.
down.
How did the
you
Asians
missed
treat
it.
you?
Nigga
Wanzer.
bad.
What was the lady's name? Seymour called.
Oh yeah, they
She
got
gonna whoop your ass.
Called her aggressive.
Well, you're not seeing
aggressive.
dogs.
Yeah,
So you ate Chinese food every day?
No.
Were you scared of
when I got-
Corona?
No.
Okay.
When I got to Singapore, first of all, like I was
Wow,
served
you
the whole
traveled.
time.
You
You
surfed?
surfed?
Sir, like.
Huh?
They called you sir?
The whole man, sir. the
They
whole
called you
time.
sir?
Yeah, it was so bad I
Oh.
had to go into the men's bathrooms every time.
Right.
Like because
Why?
they would come in there and get me out. Like I'd be like,
They
I'm
come
a,
and get you out of the
and
bathroom?
I'd be like, I'm a woman. They was like,
Prove it.
Ask everybody.
right. That's what.
They
That's
have
what
me
I
like
was-
this. Look.
No, that's what I thought it would have to go to. At this point,
Why
though, I
would
was
you
like,
do
fuck it,
that?
I'll just go in the men's bathroom. Like, I don't
And
care.
how was it in there?
Nothing's clean. Like fucking America need to catch up with international. Like all they bathrooms have fucking alcohol wipes and you.
There you
wipe
go.
it.
Oh,
The man, the myth.
The man, the myth, the
My
legend.
man.
We missed you.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't gonna go. I ain't gonna go that
Yeah, I
far.
ain't gonna say I
That
missed
far.
you, nigga, but it's good to see you.
Good to see you. Oh
But,
shit!
like,
Time to
nah.
play our game.
Hilarious.
What's going on, G?
You gotta
It's
just say good
beautiful,
seeing
but
you,
like,
Nick.
ain't no black people out there either. So you
So
like a
so
unicorn.
literally hilarious.
My bad.
So literally, they made you use the men's bathroom.
They didn't make
Appreciate
me. It was just more convenient because I was just getting stopped.
So when you go in there, you see dicks out. Do you,
I didn't give a fuck. Like,
but you went to the stall.
do what?
All at the funeral, grabbed the casket. Who in there?
He just came in. What? Who fucking?
No, it's like, yo, you came in too late. I didn't say lube. When did I say lube? I said alcohol wipes. Right. So no, it was I had a great time, but like, yeah, we need to travel more as like groups.
She went to Asia.
Right.
She went to Asia.
I went to Maldives, but I had to stop in
ready to
Singapore.
travel.
Did you fuck?
Some more.
I could have, but I don't know.
You didn't
the
bag
people
a
like
Nigga,
that.
you didn't
I
hit
coulda bagged-
nothing.
I could have bagged. First of all, I was only there 4 days.
I don't give a fuck. 4 hours.
And it's
Ask
a-
Marcus.
listen,
4 hours. Something happened, right?
Okay.
Something happened. Somebody.
Listen.
Niggas.
Y'all niggas. So listen.
You a nigga too,
Maldives
apparently.
it's a Muslim
According to them
country.
Asians.
Because you
nigga.
Asians use a
Right,
nigga.
but listen, it's a Muslim country.
Oh,
so
yeah.
if they catch you doing any homosexual
They'll kill
activity, yeah, it's 1,000 lashes, my nigga. So no, I wasn't really interested in fucking.
In the streets, in
know what I'm
public too.
saying?
They're gonna do it
Oh,
in
my
public.
bad.
Why?
They had
Go
just
there
killed.
for-
They had just killed a nigga who
No,
had
that's me, that's me, that's me.
who had
That's me.
4 grams of weed, and he
So-
made it to the main island, like on the resort. Yeah.
So
on the
you can't do any you can't fuck
they
no
don't
bitches
do-
in Maldives?
No, because that's a Muslim country. They
Then
don't-
why
they
you
don't
go?
even identify.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Fuck.
Because
Oh.
you can go to resorts. First of all, nigga, because I want to travel.
Okay, I don't like your tone or delivery right now.
Doing
Sound
living
like
like
Juan.
I'm living in other areas. That ain't stopping me. It's gonna stop me from fucking, but I want to see shit.
So in the privacy of your own room.
Yeah, you can, but like you
They would know.
It,
They would know.
If they catch you, they go
If they catch you,
100 lashes.
can't
Here's
make
the
no
thing,
noises
like
and shit.
on the resort, on the resort, you probably could.
But don't
But this
take
is
that
on the
chance.
thing, like I just learned, like this is my first time going there.
Okay.
So on the resort, next time I know I'll
No.
fuck on the
So
resort.
did you bring any toys and shit with
No,
you?
you can't bring none of that shit, my
None of
nigga.
that.
Okay,
It's a
how much
Muslim
was
That's
it?
1,000
No.
lashes. They find one of them dicks in her.
If they found a dildo
So what-
Yes.
How much
vibrator
was
in
it
your
to
shit
go?
at
'Cause
the
it's very
airport,
expensive,
1,000.
right?
they would just whip your ass right there.
No, you'll get killed. They'll take you to the y'all laughing, but like take your black ass over there.
Because we here in Woodland Hills,
I
man.
want to know how much the trip was. 'cause
Mr.
I heard
Nasty.
It was like astronomically high.
It just depends on where you go. Like I could tell you, like my trip was almost 10,000
Yeah, that's about.
with like flights.
You paid for that?
20.
Yeah. How else?
Can I talk to you for a second?
If you want to.
Who'd you go with?
it's
No
a
bitches.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going no bitches. Man.
Next time, can we go with you? We'll you know, we.
As a
No,
Wanda
but
kind of
now
look like
that
a
I-
girl.
Now that I
That'd be
know
fun.
how to move there, I can do more
Yeah.
stuff. Like I had to learn.
So when's the
what
last
it
time you
was.
traveled without your dick?
You know what I'm saying? Well,
It's been a long time.
I never travel with it internationally because you have to.
No, I'm just saying. No,
Y'all make
I
it
know
sound like
you
a
don't.
fucking AK-47.
No,
When's the
well,
last
no.
time you
No.
traveled
Like,
with
what they
you?
gonna
No,
do
you
now?
travel
Why
with
they
your
gonna
dick,
be
right?
so-
Yeah, but like,
It's in the case.
No, it ain't no case, my nigga. Like it ain't.
First of all,
Listen, it ain't
again,
like-
your tone.
No, nigga, but I'm telling you, like you carry your dick in the case.
I do. I used to.
He didn't give me a chance, Marcus. He asked me. I was about to say the same shit. No, go ahead. Caller.
Y'all need to listen to K-Dot because they
Y'all
don't give
niggas
a fuck
weirdo.
what country
Yeah,
you
yeah,
come
say
from.
y'all being funny, but
If
if
you
I
do
like
some
that,
shit in that
y'all
country and they
laugh.
tell you not to do it, or you, because they give you, they let you know the rules before you get there.
That's what I'm trying
K-Dot,
to tell y'all.
again, I
Fuck
didn't
up
tell
and
you to
fuck up
fuck
here.
nobody.
Do
I
some
just
stupid
asked
shit and
if
see what
you
you get.
fucked.
I'm from America, yeah, well, you finna
I
take
met
you
like
100
four
lashes
bitches, but
and
like
go
I
your
was
ass
like,
back
I ain't
to
Full
America.
prospect.
And they beating your ass
four
with a
legit.
stick.
They was
About
down.
it. About it.
Yeah, but like I'm like, if I fuck any of y'all, bitch, that's 1,000 lashes. And you
Oh,
think
no,
I'm finna
100,
let a
I mean
nigga whip me?
1,000.
I'm squaring
Yeah.
up with Sri Lanka,
And K-Dot
Malaysia.
is two big
So did you give them your
dudes
number
with-
so if
and
they
then
come
they have
in?
a big ass dude with a cane.
Well, they
And then
also
and
might have
it's
been a
like, it's right
setup.
out in public.
Yeah, it might have been a
You
You know,
setup.
there are people they follow from the airport. See if she tries to fuck you, we gonna beat the shit out of her.
Right.
I got a question. You went by yourself?
I went with people I know, but we was all traveling differently.
Oh, we got a phone call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hilarious.
That went to Singapore and he did some graffiti. And
Graffiti.
he thought
They
since
beat his
he-
They
ass.
whooped him. Yep.
Yeah, as they should.
And that was
He thought
I
that
hate
since
seeing
he was an
graffiti.
American,
I
that
like
he could
graffiti, but I
that
don't
he
wanna
could
see
get
it
by.
everywhere.
They say, "No, come here, bro. Come get these lashes."
And then like
And
COVID
then they
got
banned him
everything,
from the
like
country.
Singapore is
That was
like
Japan, Vern.
Wide open?
That was Japan, but
no
in
Singapore.
they wouldn't let us
First of all,
go.
you can't go outside the airport.
Thank
If
you,
you can't
uh,
show them an
you.
accredited reservation at an accredited hotel. You gotta be.
Did you get
vaccinated.
Did you get vaccinated? You got both
No,
shots?
nigga, like COVID test everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
So are you going to
But
get?
like I have to because after November 8th, you can't travel. You can't travel internationally. They won't let you, if you're American and you're not vaccinated, you can't fly back to the
Home.
States. Yeah.
Oh, you
so
stuck
that means
there.
you can't even fly out because you have to be.
Oh,
how
just
would
to
you,
go there,
Yeah.
yeah.
How would you be vaccinated not vaccinated internationally? So everybody gonna have to get vaccinated.
Yeah, they're making it real bad. But the Maldives is where I wanted to really go.
It's beautiful. Like I had a wonderful time, but like once I figured everything out, like I was trying to make sure like I didn't die. You know what I'm
How many
saying?
days were you there?
You would have
said
died
4?
from 1,000
4
lashes.
days.
And how?
That's a lot of lashes.
The hotels on the water. The hotels. On
I know, right?
Well,
After-
you know the
after
main
the
island is
first
closed to tourists.
5, I'd
You
be
can't
like,
go
okay.
You can't go to Mali.
Plus, they might see
See,
some
but
shit with
how's
K-Dot
he
that they ain't never
That's
seen.
what I was. That's the same
No,
thing.
they've never seen. I can tell you for a fact they've never seen like no gay nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I'm like a unicorn. Like when I tell you, they was staring like everywhere I go. Like,
But you look like a dude.
They're
I
like,
mean,
the fuck
but
is
like-
that?
Yeah, but like if I'm telling you I'm a woman and you still like no,
What? She
that
look like
means
a
you
dude.
ain't seeing nothing that look like me ever.
Right, but,
So-
but did you were you mistaken for like a musical artist or rapper or anything?
No, it was just a man.
Shaq.
Really?
Yeah.
No, no.
How about
I'm not
Shaq?
trying to
No,
be
they're
funny.
saying the whole time.
She
But,
had
like,
to
on
use
What
the
about
restroom-
LeBron? No.
Did they think he was
No.
like an
She had to
accountant
use
or
the
something?
men's
No,
restroom
they
because
just
she kept getting
it was
I'm
a
sorry,
black.
I'm just-
No, I'm saying it was a black
wow.
traveling group, so it was like 60 of us.
Oh, wow.
But it was 60. I don't think
Oh.
they had that many black people on that resort before in their life.
Was it all black?
It
in
was
the 60 group? No.
yeah, all of us.
Okay. So K-Dot, you were like, no, I'm a woman.
Yeah.
And they were like, yes, sir.
No joke.
Right.
And you were cool
Right.
with that.
I had no choice. Like at the end of the day, like.
So
I'm
when
like,
did you stop saying you were a woman, or you just kept saying that?
After a while, I was like, fuck it.
Did your walk change?
No, nigga,
after you accepted it?
Yeah, did your dick hang low?
Got a cool walk. You know what I'm saying? My walk already is legit. You know what I'm saying?
Ask everybody.
But ask everybody.
Every time they saw you getting at some woman, like,
Well, K-Dot, since they thought you were a dude, that means you could have fucked bitches.
I could have, but my nigga, I don't know. Like you're saying,
take no chance
yeah, like
like
I'm
that.
not gonna take no chance. I don't know if they got cameras in that resort. I don't know because here's the thing: like the resort has Sri Lankan because they're serving pork, they're serving alcohol. They can't. The real people who live in Maldives can't work on the resort because that's against their religion. They can't handle pork. They can't.
So,
Yeah, they can't be nowhere near that shit.
who works there?
Sri Lankan people from
Foreigners.
Sri Lanka, foreigners,
You-
like Filipinos.
You would have worked there, won't you?
You know what
Oh
I'm
yeah,
saying?
I tore me
So,
some ass
like,
up too.
Now,
yeah, Maldives.
when you flew over, did they take you on the amphib? You took the amphibian plane to go across for the.
No, I didn't have to take the seaplane.
I've never
We
seen a
took the
nigga
regular
that look
plane
like he
to
don't know shit, know
Maldives,
everything.
and
This
then-
motherfucker know
And
everything.
then we took a boat.
Have you been
Like,
there?
They
They
had
have smart friends.
It's called a seaplane. This nigga trying to
get
be
on the
extra.
gecko?
Well, no,
It's a
no,
seaplane.
Amphibian
It's a
plane.
seaplane, but they're amphib planes. They're all
Nah,
amphib
nigga,
planes.
but niggas call them
Amphibian.
seaplane.
But they I didn't go to Maldives. I went to Fiji.
How'd
And
you know all
Fiji,
that shit
Fiji.
though?
I traveled a lot, and then
Impossible. What? So, nigga, I know you.
Sure,
You-
when
you-
was that?
I ain't never seen you leave my site since I've been on.
Hilarious.
when I went to
He never said, "I'll be back."
No, nigga ain't tell- never told.
when I did Kenny Hill's gig. We
Who's
were doing
Kenny? Oh, Kenny Hill. Yeah,
Yeah,
back
we were
in the day.
gone. We were gone 2 months, and then I did Kenny Hills. I did the USO. I did the USFO.
Did you go to Okinawa?
Yeah,
You
we did
there?
Okinawa. We did. Remember Johnson Island? Johnson Island. There was one
Yeah,
plane that
I
goes
did.
in.
What's her
on a
name?
Monday,
Roz.
one plane
What's
that
it?
goes
Roz.
out.
You know
Well, that's
Roz.
how they do flying
Roz.
out there.
Roz G, not Roz G.
No, female Roz. Roz.
Oh, Roz Brown.
So it's me and Roz Brown, and we're doing Okinawa, Korea, Seoul, Korea.
Yep.
And I forgot,
No,
and
Osan,
then go
Kunsan,
Hiccup. Then we go
Kunsan,
and go
Seoul.
and go
Yeah.
Hiccup. So she dies on
What?
every
Oh.
show. Like
I was
it's
like,
like
damn,
nigga.
died?
I mean, just
Horrible.
death of 40 naked goldfish, dead. So
So dead means she's not.
She's
She's
bombing.
she was
She's bombing.
bombing. Like they motherfuckers
Worse
just
than I did Tuesday.
triple that. It was horrible.
You didn't bomb
And
Tuesday?
so I was feeling bad because she was just. But then when she didn't, when you go in front of the officers, because you have to go, you go in front of the enlisted, but the officers got mad because they weren't doing shows for them, but they don't want to listen no way.
Hilarious.
They don't give. They don't give. They did. Them motherfuckers had on their fucking air jumpsuits, and they don't give a fuck about us. They just wanted us to be in there because motherfucker, you ain't gonna be on the base and I come in our room. So they didn't laugh at shit. So I didn't give a fuck about them. And so she starts crying. We got to do 10 shows.
She's crying because she bombed.
Yeah. So she's third show. She's crying. She's like, I don't know what to do. I said, "Walk out, write you some jokes." Nigga, bitch, try to do my jokes. Give me my jokes back. You ain't gonna die with the shit I think funny.
That's not
You went
working.
with Roz Brown.
Yeah. So wait a minute. So she just, I said, God damn, I don't know what to do because it was. Put your hands together for Roz Brown and crickets. I mean, even the crickets said, "Nigga, let's stop. We too loud."
How do
And
we get on this boat?
and so she just was just, oh my God. And I was like, God damn, Roz, what the fuck we gonna do? So I'm trying to find
Get some
if
funny
he had
people?
another comic that could come out and take, because she was like, I'm gonna just go home. She was gonna go home early.
Right.
She was like, I'll forfeit the money. I'm gonna go home early and they could fly somebody else out. I said, well, you here now, bitch. You might as well just stay and just die and just live in your death.
Just try something new every day.
Yeah. Bitch, talk to people. Well, let's just do a talk show.
Right.
Go over there and sit down.
Ask a question.
Yeah. Ask them what joke they want to hear.
What's your name?
Tell them about that time. Yeah.
Tom, huh? Cool.
No, you know,
What you have for dinner tonight?
Kenny got cut from it because he was screwing us out of the money.
Wow.
Oh, I believe that.
Yeah, because we did.
I believe
we
that.
did Osan, Kunsan, Punsan, and Seoul.
And
Because remember,
Busan.
you told me about the mink blankets.
Yeah.
And I went 3 months after you.
Yeah.
So by the time we did that, then we did,
His
we did
mic not on
Okinawa, and then we did Okinawa and Misawa.
Uh,
Remember the northern part?
Yeah.
So we had to go. We had to do
How
the whole
you
rim.
remember all that shit?
Speed
You
on
guys,
those
you guys
is
were
north.
on, you guys
Yeah.
were on amphibian
Yeah.
plane?
I
Yeah.
was
No,
there.
no, I gotta go on
Obviously, I
an
remember the
amphib
northern
plane
part. Yeah.
in the
Marcus,
Philippines.
do that again. Nigga, I've never seen you without a hat on. I just saw you without a hat on.
It's just.
Oh yeah,
Nigga, you look like Wanzer.
Basically.
Well, you look totally different though. If you walked in without your hat on, I'd be like, "Who's this dude?" Man? Like, come here.
No. We did the Philippines and Guam.
Yes.
So when we did the Philippines and Guam,
The
the Philippines and Guam, we got on amphib planes because they were taking us on hoppers. And Hawaii when we did Roger Mosley's joint.
Mm-hmm. I hated that
on
dude.
islands.
This motherfucker. So Roger Mosley, rich ass,
From
he booked the comedians, and he's like, "Yo, Speedy, I want you to come to Hawaii." And I'd never been to Hawaii at the time he asked me to.
The only black dude that was on Maggie
On Maggie
Yep.
P.I. So he had money, and they was
big as a motherfucker.
clocking. So he goes, "Yeah, I want you to come." I'm like, "Okay, what y'all paying?" He goes, "Well, we're doing per diem."
Oh, no.
And it was 5 days. I said, "Per diem?"
Yep.
He was like, "Yeah, you never been to Hawaii, so you just come do, you're doing it for
he's
me."
thinking he's doing you.
I said,
a favor.
"Motherfucker," I said, and I just played on what is per diem? It's $70 a day. I said, "Man, I'm good." He said, "Well, you just gonna turn it
milk
down?"
over there is $10
Yes.
for half a gallon.
No, not then.
No, it was expensive, but it wasn't that much.
It wasn't that much. Not
But he
then.
was only doing $70 a day
75 a day.
for per diem, and I
Yep.
turned him down because Louis
He had
Dick's
100.
manager,
He was giving
she was the one that was hooking it up. And I know they was taking all the
Beverly
money.
Muse. They was taking
and
everything.
it was packed houses.
Yeah.
In
Every
Hawaii.
show.
Mm.
And
Packed out.
I had a headline for Shang. I had
I almost said impossible. Go ahead.
No. I had a headline for Shang because Shang got sick.
Okay.
Shane caught he got in the
Yeah.
first show. He was throwing up. So I was like,
he's good.
I was
like, damn, I'm about to. But anyway, in the Philippines, that's when we had the amphib planes, the amphibian planes, because they had to take us over to a couple spots, and that's where I got on. But they were all
in the
military.
water. How's that feel?
Nigga, are you doing
Nice.
another conversation?
It was just
Yeah, right.
it was almost like getting on a regular plane with the wheels.
I want to get a picture of what you got.
My bad. I'm sorry.
You're good. Hey, you know
Is
what?
that Rob Payne?
I bombed
I
once.
hate you,
I
motherfucker.
went over.
He ain't talking about nothing.
You bombed?
I got a bomb story. I flew to Germany. First time I ever flew anywhere, I flew to Germany. And I was shooting for this company. It's like their whole thing was taking brothers from, from LA to overseas.
Okay.
So when you did that, that was a big deal.
Yeah.
So I had all this pressure. I was like, flying over to Germany, serve this dick.
On the plane. Get this dick.
Serve this dick.
Hang on, caller.
German pussy. Go ahead, dog.
So I fly in, I get there, everybody, we get a game plan. We're going to be there for
How many guys?
Just me and another dude.
Okay.
So we're like, you go out in town, and, I'm like, Germany's cool, seeing all these damn white boys all over the place, crew cuts and shit. I was like, all right. They playing nothing but hip hop, so it's just
That's crazy, ain't it?
Yeah.
right.
That's how it was in Japan.
Yeah.
Japan the same way.
Right.
Played hip hop and
Yeah.
Right.
but go.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I was gonna say because our gig got canceled because of Evan Lionel.
Yeah. Okay, we get to that. Yeah, Evan's a fucker.
Love it.
Hilarious.
He's a fucker.
So we get on set like a day later to do the scene, and I'm with the girl, and
You about to fuck a real German bitch?
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but what?
Yeah,
I was
pretty
like,
much.
I was
Old
already,
school
in my
Mike.
mind, she was everything, cool.
Yeah.
Brunette, petite, perky titties. I was
Speak
like,
English?
a little bit,
All right.
enough.
Yeah, to get by.
She knew action.
Action?
Did you say wax?
That girl, what you care about if she's speaking English?
I like details.
Right.
So we get out there, and we shooting out in the countryside and shit. We went down to this like little, I don't know what it was, like a barn and shit. And I just couldn't get wood.
What?
Nothing was
Like-
happening.
You should have took my drive with you.
So hilarious.
Was Viagra
So
out back
did you
then?
say suck my dick? Because usually suck my
No.
dick usually get me where I need to go.
Yeah, she did all that, but it was like a noodle. You suck a noodle.
Easy.
No, I don't know what a noodle is.
Yeah, it's a noodle. It's just,
What was it like anxiety?
I think it was because I put too much pressure on it. I came in there thinking this is Europe. This is working for one of the.
Did you get paid?
But did y'all have like a layover, like a time? Did you go like get off the plane and then have to go straight to work?
Nah,
Oh,
we had
okay.
time. Like I said, we
Okay.
went out. We got got situated.
You know,
But did you still get paid?
Huh?
Do you still get paid?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
because what I ended up doing, was faking it through the whole thing. Yeah, Ben. Yeah.
Hold on, put that back in.
Yeah, I did, he was
Put
like,
that back
just,
in.
we'll angle it right, we'll get a little, it's all
I think I
edited.
seen that one. Yeah, baby. Hey, look, I'm balls deep, baby. Yeah,
Right.
balls deep. Take all that dick. Take all that black ass dick.
How they treated
Yeah. Let me see them pretty
Germany loves
motherfucking
you.
blue
That was
eyes.
good. So I bombed, and they threatened me with the whole, well,
You better perform next time.
either that or you gonna be on the next plane back and shit. And I was like,
That's even more.
So is that like the next day or the same day? You got to do another scene.
Nah, they gave me a day off.
Get it together.
Get your dick rest.
Go talk to your dick. Y'all come back. We figure this shit out.
Take a dick to get a massage.
Then you came back and beat the brakes off somebody.
Oh yeah, well we went to.
It was like the Hitler Museum. Take that nigga in. Get this nigga angry.
Kate, you on timeout. Go outside.
They pointed to you and said, "Who's my smoking?" You're like, "Oh shit!"
I got it before.
Food run my diddle.
Oh, we got a call. Caller, what's your name? And
Sorry, my bad.
do you got a noodle?
Yeah. You ever sucked it?
So, and I have a question for you, Speedy. If you have two headliners, how do you guys come up with who closes the show? Or is it just like one day, one day, one day, one day?
Well, if it's two headliners that whole week, they'll alternate. If it's just one, it's two headliners and just one show. Usually they'll figure out between each other and they'll just go, "Nah, dog, you go last," because they may have a different joke to end on that's bigger than the other person's joke. It just really depends who it is. If you said, let's say you go Earthquake and Fox, they would just have to figure it out. Or you go.
I was thinking that
Cedric.
before, like, let's say it's like her Earthquake's hometown. He would finish that show and then
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you could do it that way as well. That just says, okay, yeah, it's your hometown.
This
I'll
nigga
let
make
you
a
figure
good
it.
manager.
Right.
No, I'm just asking because I'm trying to figure out, like, for some of these concerts, you have these egos, and I'm trying to figure out how do they usually get that shit done.
Oh, then too.
Because
No.
you have one who will close the show, and they all in that shit.
Vern.
And you go, okay, what?
I tell you what it is. It's their quote. So let's say you had Drew Hill, you got New Edition. It depending what Drew Hill's quote is. If their quote is lower than New Edition goes after them. That's how that goes.
Oh, okay.
Depends on what they're they're able to ask for. Yeah, what they're able to ask for. And if you're asking like Tony probably getting paid. Now, Drew Hill, then you might have to go second.
Could you explain to them exactly what it goes into being on tour? Most people think that it's easy and they getting all that money. Could you please let people know exactly how much money is actually being spent all over the place?
Well, I mean, for the artists, they don't get this. Is the promoter that's putting that money out. So the promoter. So what happens is, if somebody books Mr. Marcus to come do it, let's say he's a singer and they want him to come do a show, and his quote is 5 G's. He get 5 G's. The promoter has to get his limo. Got to make sure his room is tight. He might say, "Well, I only stay in certain kind of suite," so he got to make sure he got that suite, depending on who you are.
The venue.
Does the promoter say that's encompassing that 5,000?
No.
Because when they were breaking it down, when people were
5
breaking it
G's for
down,
me to go on stage, and then on top of that, depending on how big you are, you can order blue and black M&Ms, nigga. And that's what's gonna be in that car.
Yeah, that's on the rider. Because when most people was breaking it down, and these were professionals, they was like, you got to pay light, you got to pay stage, you got to pay sound, you got to pay all.
The promoter does
get paid, and usually that money comes out of the artist's pocket.
No,
out of their quote.
not at all. I don't know who told you that. That's not true.
But they was like, the best thing to do is have people who's helping pay for sponsors. That's the best thing to do. Trying to do a tour by yourself is expensive.
No, you can't. I mean, no one does a tour by. The only person that I ever fucked with that did a tour by themselves was Renee from Renee and Angela. And I told that story. Yeah. This motherfucker booked me, because he had made a gang of money with Michael Jackson. He had an album out, and he was like, literally people in the lobby was buying this album. Go, where's Angela? He was like, because he was signed. He was like, well, I don't sing with her no more. My man went, cool. All right, well then, nigga set that motherfucker back on the table and left. But he was the only person and I've been doing this shit for a long time that promoted his own tour and took a L. Now I mean took a motherfucking L. But he made a gang of money with Michael Jackson because he wrote on not the Bad album, the one where he had all the mask on.
Oh, Remember the Time?
No. The whole album cover was like with the mask and the monkey and.
It looked like a circus.
Yeah.
Damn,
he wrote on that album.
Dangerous.
Yes, he wrote on Dangerous, and he wrote, I think, 3 songs and got stupid money. Wow. Like, stupid money. I don't even think the songs made to the radio.
This petty shit, he went to, I forgot who it was, concert, and bought out the first 2 rows and sat in the middle of it, and was like, yeah, your concert ain't shit.
Who did that?
50.
Did that to Ja Rule?
Yeah, well, he was fucking with Ja
brought
Rule.
out the first 2 rows. Or
He
something?
brought out the first 2 rows and just sat there and then just left them empty.
But here's the thing, Ja Rule got the money because.
Well, he didn't get the money.
I mean, I'm just saying that the
Promoter.
seats were bought, so
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if somebody sits them or not. You can
But
put
it's kind
mannequins
of
in
weird,
there.
nigga. You see your nemesis in all the seats, nigga. You
Your
like, this
nemesis.
motherfucker here.
And ain't saying shit. But boo!
Yeah.
Boo!
But everybody behind him is cheering.
He
Well,
should
they
have hired
scared. to
everyone
cheer.
to boo in the 2 front rows.
That was, yeah, that would have been dope. Nah, that'd have been dope.
Would you go back
Thank
to
you.
So childish.
Not to the resort. If I
So
go to the
so
main island.
we go back to
So yes, I'm sorry.
Mr. Martin.
Not to the-
So you come back to, and that's the same girl or different girl?
Different. When I came for the comeback.
How she look?
For the
How's she-
comeback.
how'd the
Really?
comeback?
Comeback is always.
Good for
The comeback.
That's right.
Was she a dime piece?
With no
Yeah,
angles
yeah.
that time.
We flew to Sweden.
Whoa.
Sweden.
And when I landed in Sweden, it was just like. Oh.
So that's it. If you can't get your dick
Got
hard in
that-
Germany,
Got that Nordic
Definitely
ass.
get harder. Sweet.
No, because you did.
Not a mic, bro.
I'm sorry. You did Germany, didn't you?
Yeah, fuck you, okay? Nigga.
No.
No, I never did.
He said, nigga, fuck
Because the shows in Germany.
You nigga can tell me. We know when I was there.
No, the shows
Bangkok.
We did, the shows we did in Germany was Gilberstadt, and Rotterdam in Germany.
Okay.
But the porn that I seen out there, there was no. There
I
was
was
no
watching
brothers.
porn out there.
Yeah, the European porn is,
I
is
didn't
a
watch
trip.
any. I didn't watch any porn. I was trying to make it. So.
So you were there 2 days?
No, I was there. I was there for like because we traveled. We went from Germany to Sweden and from Sweden.
Did
to
you fuck any
Amsterdam.
bitches that wasn't
Oh, yeah.
on set?
Ooh,
That weren't on
Amsterdam.
set. Yeah.
See, but how
Cool with
did
them
you like the
still to
women in
this day.
Sweden?
Did they know who you were?
Nah.
Oh,
Well,
that's even better though.
Nah.
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 you was just a
It
regular
wasn't
nigga getting pussy.
This is the first time I ever went to Europe, so this was like, I want to say '98.
Oh, okay.
After that, they knew who you were.
Yeah, well, when I got to Amsterdam, it was funny because we were like, it was like the end of the trip. We had, I got my mind right. And we were coming out. We were coming in.
Red light
We were
district.
coming out of the right, right. It was coming out of the hotel, and these brothers were walking in. It was like, Mr. Marcus. I was just like, oh, we from Atlanta or Detroit or some
They was
city.
based out there.
Yeah, they were just out there. And some brothers were just out there, and that just kind of connected the dots for me. I was like, cool.
Niggas just go anywhere.
Nigga know me in Sweden.
I mean,
Before
in
you
Amsterdam.
filmed out
Amsterdam.
there, did you see any of the European porn?
I mean, yeah. I mean, because European porn was probably why I got into porn. Because that was some of the first stuff I saw. Because they were just more diverse. Black
So
and
you
white. It
watched
wasn't-
porn and
it
went,
wasn't
nigga, I
no
could do that.
restriction.
I
Huh?
can fuck bitches better than that.
I mean, what was your thought when you watched it and it was like, I could do that
That's
shit?
hilarious. I can fuck bitches.
I know I can fuck.
I mean-
I fuck all my bitches better than that.
If
I mean,
somebody paid me
was
to
it that
fuck
mindset?
bitch.
Was it that shit? Was it that or?
Nah, because it wasn't. You don't know what it's gonna be like. I that was one of the probably the things why I like doing it. Probably like you going on stage, you don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't.
I got a
really
question
don't.
for you.
Impossible.
I feel like
But
porn.
who interviewed you? Like who? Where did you apply?
Yeah, where'd you go?
Yeah,
How
you
do
know,
I
I'm
sign
gonna
up?
get into this. I'm gonna go here. Like where did you go?
I was told to bring my application to you.
Or my dick? One or two.
Right. Now motherfuckers do. They show up now with their whole little resume on their phone and shit.
Hilarious.
Do you think somebody like
References,
Wanzer
last
getting
two
into porn, do you
bitches.
think he would make it?
Oh yeah.
Who?
Hilarious.
Wanzer.
Well, he's asking Mr. Marcus, not you.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, you can't answer your own goddamn.
Right.
Do you think somebody like Wanzer would make it in porn? Do you think?
Well, his answer right now. That's the confidence you gotta have.
Right.
You know.
It's a V-neck
I
lane.
fuck all kind of bitches.
So, hey Nick,
It's a
you got
V-neck
Nick.
lane.
You gotta put your headphones on this one. Put your headphones, turn your mic on. This don't have shit to do with what we talking about. So yesterday we play a racquetball. And this nigga take his glasses off. He said, it fucked up. Only clean one side.
That's the side the sweat is on. The
Hilarious.
sweat is coming down
Almost
right here.
fell out in the fucking thing, nigga. I
So you had a Terminator eye in there.
and he kept doing it. He kept going. And he took it out. And I said, Nick, keep clean out one. I said,
The sweat.
"Nigga,
You know how
I know."
glasses will fit one
I said
side
you
tighter?
only did one side
So
because
the
I knew.
sweat was coming down right here.
Did you win though?
No!
Almost won.
Beat the brakes off this nigga.
Almost won.
Almost doesn't count.
Racquetball.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Beat the
what kind
brakes.
of porn do you think you would?
Yeah, what kind of
be
porn you
into,
would do?
Wanzer?
Would you want to do gang bang, double up?
Interracial
I was
for
about to
sure.
Come on.
Oops.
It's too soon.
I miss my boy. You know, he like him a good different bitch. He like pink lips.
You know.
They all got pink lips.
Yeah, what would be your specialty, Juan?
My specialty,
Little people.
Face shots.
Man, porn is
Oh,
so.
this
It's
nigga
so
said
there's so
face
much.
shot.
There's so many
Yeah.
different things.
What you do?
in
What you
porn.
do? Midget porn?
You know what I
Would
mean?
you
You
specialize
might
in-
be jerking
What do you-
off,
I mean, what do you look-
and then change your mind and be like, nah, you know what? I want to see this now. You just switch in the middle of the shit.
Oh, you switch in the middle of jacking off?
Who doesn't?
They're not gonna
Who
hire you.
doesn't?
They're not gonna hire you.
Who doesn't switch?
Oh shit!
You
Somebody
deliver
know.
pizzas, you will be that guy.
You know,
Did you bring pizza, Robbie?
here's a question for you.
No,
I got your text.
I think everybody wants to know this question.
because I was.
Why? How come in black porn they leave the Timberlands on and the hat?
Because that's just
they
the
need
scene.
to grip the.
that
They gotta
fits-
grip the floor.
Isn't that who the person is? That's like they're
I'm
called.
saying all
what it
black
is?
dudes in porn do that.
Marcus,
You
Marcus
talking
started
about
that, yo.
Yeah.
No, he used to do hat.
Look, he's like,
Like,
yeah.
I think what it was for Mark.
Wait a minute.
I'm sorry, man.
And again, I don't want to speak for you, Marcus, but I'd assume
I'm glad you offended.
Did you start that?
what a hat thing. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then your boy that had the two guns.
No,
Yeah,
that one
Wesley.
gun. That's, yeah,
Gun.
Wesley.
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 Got two guns.
I don't know. Nigga like he had two pistols.
It's
on
the
his head.
editing. It's the editing. Looks like it's two, but,
Yeah, look like it's two pistols.
So you said Timberlands and a hat?
They always got on fucking boots and a hat. They don't
No,
never
that's
take them
one-
off.
one
And
person
they always
do
got
that
one
hat.
foot
One
up.
person got a
Yeah,
boot.
bitch, I'm balls
The other
deep.
person got a hat.
They always
Yeah.
balls deep.
Motherfuckers wearing knee pads. One dude was wearing sunglasses. He always wore sunglasses.
Yeah, but he
One dude
googly
wears
eyes.
Oh.
chains all the time.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Everybody was just.
Everybody had to have
Yeah,
yeah.
but
Our
Down
boy
little
died. Our boy had a chain. He had a chain and had a globe. And every time he was
gonna
hitting
talk
chicks,
about
it
a dead
was, it was
person?
popping him.
Robbie.
DYs.
He
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
bring it.
Are you serious? He
No,
died on set?
No.
No. D no, I don't say. D
Oh.
was my boy, but
Oh.
he would.
Rest in peace, D.
He was doing so much stuff in porn. He would like, hey, I'm having a party. What are you doing Thursday? And you'd be like, nothing. Come to my house. So he would have just regular parties, and his parties would be a mixture of just regular people. And then he'd go, okay, you, come on. And everybody just be in the back, just really partying, just not drinking or doing drugs. But he would just have, okay,
Yeah,
those
you
are-
doing drugs.
Those are
Was it-
square.
was
He
it-
said
was it
he
guacamole?
probably was doing
You
drugs.
doing drugs.
There was just he would have square people on this side, and then he would have industry.
So
people on
Wanza
this
would be
side.
on one side.
Yeah,
and
Wanza
then-
would be on one side. Wanza would come, hey, I want to talk to her.
I want to come with the bitches.
No, but everybody had everybody.
But
had-
Wanz,
everybody
you didn't
had-
answer the
One
question.
at the door.
Wanza, what kind of
What
porn?
are y'all doing in there?
Wanza,
He said,
what
are
kind
y'all
of porn
doing?
would you be doing?
Shit, I don't fucking know. Bring some bitches in the room.
Bad booty bitches.
No, because you say that, man, but you probably.
You
White
freeze
girl.
up. You
White
freeze
girl.
up.
White girls.
Nah,
Big booty white girls.
Everybody, because some people are like one way, and then as soon the sexual side of them kicks in, they just turn into a whole nother person.
So what you saying? He missionary?
Well,
He family style. He's
first thing
family
I gotta do
style.
is I gotta get a hat because I'm black.
So Wanza, if the
And
light
don't wear
if
that
the lights
V-neck.
came on and the camera was rolling, you think you can get wood and go?
Nah.
If you take some drive, you can. Where's that drive?
Where's that at?
Nah.
Where's the drive?
Because there's
You
a
sprinkle, sprinkle
to
it.
get his shit to him now.
You sprinkle it on it.
Society, a little bit.
I mean, I
know.
hate to say it though. I mean, as bold as I've been, there's only a couple of instances I didn't catch wood, and one is in somebody's like, hey,
Germany?
let's film this. I was like,
Oh, hey.
I mean, if it's
another one was being watched the first time I was watched.
Yeah, because you become kind of you're
Conscious of
conscious.
that.
if it's a private video,
super conscious.
yeah. But if we talking about a full set,
Like
no.
right now, it's all of us, and go and get down.
Right.
Hell no.
Dirk Diggler style. Roller girl.
No, Speedy. When I'm fucking, you don't need to be there, Speedy. So no.
Wow.
Wow.
Why you pick me? There's a whole lot of motherfuckers to pick, bro.
Robbie, no, you know.
Oh, so K-Dot could be here.
I could
That's
definitely
fucked
be
up.
there. I'd be
they
like,
can stay.
you're doing a
They
bad
are.
job,
I mean-
my nigga. You're doing a bad
You don't want
I
K-Dot to
would-
come
I
in
would
and,
watch.
hey, nigga, I got a backup for you.
I don't want K-Dot to be standing there with her dick waiting for her turn.
Yeah.
Wait no turn. Like, nigga, get up.
Hey, if she back there just comment, that's real selfish, my nigga. Stop being so rough.
Hey, K-Dot be like, Wanza, 2 more strokes, my turn, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, I know you went unfulfilled with that first one.
So,
Hey, look, K-Dot be standing there waiting her turn, jerking her dick.
Now I
come
be rubbing my
on.
nipples.
Caller. Oh, you hit the thing? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling
You
from?
roll like this from side.
Caller.
Hello, I'm here.
Hey.
Dana.
Dana.
Hey, Dana.
Dana.
Yes,
Dana.
I am laughing about Speedy's joke about Wanzer. I'm sorry, Wanzer.
You thought that was funny?
Oh, my
It
shit is funny.
was.
Which one? Which joke?
Yeah, which joke? Which one?
Hilarious.
The one about him only cleaning off one side. And he was like, the sweat was on that side. You couldn't see it. That's why it wasn't clean. Tell that part.
And it was stalling. He was like, oh, what's the score?
It's like an extra breath.
Yeah.
You was stalling. Now that I think about it.
That was funny. I'm sorry. Wanzer is all animated. As soon as Marcus got to Germany, that nigga hopped up and wanted to hear the story.
Yeah.
He interjected.
Well, he is. His last name is Wanzer.
I'm like, damn, Wanzer?
He has a German last name.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I went to Germany.
Wanzer like white bitches. Tell the truth.
Yeah, I like white bitches. I like Chinese bitches and black bitches too.
You are into white women.
I don't know why. I don't know
You
why.
like that
You're the South
bologna
African.
smell.
Yeah. I've dated everything. I don't know why people always think I only like white
but
women. I don't know.
it's just your thing. Some men are just like that.
I
They
never
just like
said
what
that.
they
How are you
like.
gonna tell me what my
You
thing
gotta
is?
defend it, Wanzer.
Why you get so
okay.
upset?
Yeah.
Why
your voice so high?
I never said that.
Your
People
V-neck
always
is
say you
drawn
like
up.
white bitches.
Well,
I'm
here's
like,
the
yeah,
thing.
but I also
if you do
I
like
all
black
bitches.
you gotta bring the blackest bitch you know
Yeah.
here.
And you've never had the black.
She gotta not even be. She can't even be a 10. She gotta be a 15. Or Wanzer ain't talking to her.
And she gotta speak Ebonics. She can't be an educated black. I need to see a ratchet.
She said she can't be educated.
No, he ain't gonna have no ratchet. I already know.
Yeah, that's what I said. You ain't dating all
No, he
spectrum.
not gonna have no hood racket.
You ain't dating all spectrum.
I ain't got time to be arguing with nobody else.
And that's why you date white women. Because an educated black woman gonna argue with you.
Hey, boo.
Like, nah, I like this shit in the box.
You don't like this crumbs on the top? You don't like these breadcrumbs?
But no, yes, I do like white women. I like black
Dana has a
women.
question for you.
I like all women. I like beautiful women.
Wanzer?
No, I don't. No, I don't. Just Ms. Director, Speedy. You don't know what you're talking about.
First of all, I don't like your tone or delivery.
Whoa.
That's what I don't
Well,
like.
it ain't gonna get better, so.
I'm gonna hang this motherfucking phone up. I know that.
Well, I know how to call back.
She got
You
redialed.
all the way fucked up. Hey, boo.
Damn, Dana.
She's talking to you.
What you
I'm
say?
talking to K-Dot.
I'm sorry, what you say, Dana?
Say, hey, boo.
Hey, Dana.
Uh-oh.
That is my
Hey, we
boo.
missed
Like, you know what I'm
you.
saying? I miss you too.
Did you have
know
a
what I'm
good time in
saying?
the Maldives?
Yeah, I'll be out here living. I'm back though.
You said you coming back.
Oh, we missed
I
you.
was out there for 4 days.
No.
Dana, you ever slept
No,
with
4
somebody
days was cool.
that had
Because
a
it's like
disability?
the whole day of flying.
Hell no. Other than a fool.
Calm down.
That takes
So you
four
wouldn't
days.
give a.
Intellectually disabled.
So everybody else ain't nobody else. I'm the only motherfucker.
Basically.
I mean, Wanzer's the only person.
No, and then when Wanzer was talking about if they asked him, Speedy, when you weren't there, would he fuck with somebody with a trach? And he was like, well, it depends. How big is the hole?
And if it work, the muscle spasm.
Yeah, can you contract
the
it?
noise of the mucus would bother me. Like, even the thought of
The
it.
noise of the mucus would bother her.
That makes it wetter, don't it?
Exactly. That's what I'm
Well, we know
It
that.
don't make a difference. That's
But
so
who you gonna
disgusting.
tell that? Like, I wouldn't be impressed. Like, if we were sitting in the car, you'd be like, hey, K-Dot, you know, I fucked a bitch straight the other night. I'd be like, all right.
You ever fucked a bitch in the neck? It's amazing.
I'd be like, nah, my nigga.
You would kill her and go to jail for murder and be where you really want to be.
Around a
I'm
bunch of
just out
dudes.
here. Oh, shit.
Okay.
You put your finger in there, too.
Compare V-necks.
Dana, you know one day, Dana, this shit gonna catch up to you.
Rubber esophagus.
What? What did
All this shit talking you be doing.
I
One
like it,
day,
Dana.
you gonna-
I've referenced several times in all my phone conversations that I talk a gang of shit.
She like
yeah, but you can't just keep doing this shit and not
I like it.
expect the repercussions.
Oh, Speedy got his little feelings hurt. You want your belly rub?
Don't let her talk to you like that, OG.
Why you said belly rub though? She said you want a belly.
I mean, I do, but damn.
Would you feel offended if a girl rubbed your belly?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Speedy. All right. Damn.
Turn the camera
I'm
on.
just saying,
What you
Dana.
gonna pay me $20 for it?
And Mark Howard said he didn't know that was you at the show, and then when he thought about it,
Mark Howard and his dad by looking ass.
Oh, my God. Don't talk about him like that.
He do have
Dad
a dad
bod.
bod though.
No, he's shaped like, I gladly pay your Tuesday.
for a hamburger today.
What did Mark say?
Sweet though. Dana was so sweet at the show.
Speedy, what did he say? Because
Dana's
he was
sweet in
looking at me like, yeah, that's Dana from Pasadena.
He
What
just
did
know
he say?
he just
You
didn't know that was
like
you.
that, too?
He was staring staring at me like just in the corner like a perv.
You
And
is
I was
tight.
like, Mark, what's wrong with you?
That's Mike.
Well, I
He
mean,
won't admit it, but you is tight.
And he is a perv, so they all go together.
well,
I
no.
mean, but Speedy and all of his friends are.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, I'm just-
Shit.
I'm not a
Very
perv. I just know what I
accepted.
like.
That's generalization.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah, Dana, we are not perverts. We're strategic daters.
I like how you
With
put that.
Robbie and Wanzer and not be a perv.
I mean, it ain't like we fuck bitches together. We just hang out.
I mean,
Allegedly fucking bitches together. Allegedly.
and I like Robbie. Robbie is like clumsily
Impossible.
likable.
Oh, thank you, Dana.
I'm not likable? What the fuck?
Yeah,
Robbie's
well,
likable.
you're below
Yeah,
Robbie.
you below Robbie right now.
I don't know how that comes out.
She did not make mention of you at all.
You're below Robbie. That's a hell of a
Robbie's
start.
likable. What?
Right.
At least I know I'm above both you motherfuckers.
You know what's funny about he was just so confused that she gave Robbie a compliment. He was, hold up.
Right.
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe
over
she,
here,
maybe she wasn't done. Maybe I
Yeah.
jumped the gun. Maybe she wasn't
Look,
finished.
now you over here
Go ahead,
campaigning.
finish saying what you want to say.
And I
He's
don't
like,
have
I'm very
anything to say to
tolerable.
you.
So Wanzer wants his flowers now. Can you give them to him?
Yeah.
Flowers
You're supposed
now.
Oh shit, he can get him with thorns.
Wow. Dana's a
That's
cold
fucked
piece
up.
of work.
Dana
She a
mean.
cold piece
She
of
a
work.
meanie.
Dr.
Hi, Dana.
Ooh. Hey, girl.
Is she likable?
Yes, because Dana was a sweet
Dana
lady
is
that was
sweet.
talking to us
Dana
after the
is
show.
sweet.
She is
She's
very
sweet.
sweet, Wanzer.
Yeah, like a
And I
big
walked up
pitcher of
and
Kool-Aid.
like,
Hilarious.
Robbie, and wouldn't even let me say hi to him.
See?
He was like, no.
Who did that?
Get out of here.
Yep.
Speedy did that.
Yep.
You was
I did
hating
what?
on G?
Is what she say.
What happened?
I don't know.
That
Dana said
that
Speedy
blocked
was-
me from saying
Speedy
hi to
was
Dana. You
cock
made her part of the
blocking.
crew.
Oh.
I docked you. I stopped you.
Yeah.
You wanted to say hi to Dana?
Yeah. And you blocked
For
it.
what?
Why you looking like that?
I thought I said it.
But
Dana
y'all
is
was already
sweet.
talking, so you was like, "Hey, Dana," now, and you just jumped in the way.
Okay, none of that happened, but I don't
He
know
said
if
you
I was
just
talking
jumped in the
about- He
way.
just saw me and I went.
Okay, caller, thank you.
I was like, we didn't jump in a long time.
I was like, oh, okay, well, whatever.
It's too soon.
I'm sorry, you know.
Yeah.
Trying to get it
You could have
cracking.
came back. You jumped off the jet.
All right, Dana, have some fun.
Shout out to
Need you five.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Pasadena.
Yeah.
Robbie's likable.
Oh, thank you, baby.
Robbie is likable.
Bye,
Still stuck on that, huh,
Dana.
That's
Wanzer?
what she
So
said.
we know our order. So you're last, then Robbie, and everything else is tossed
Yeah.
about that. I think that's fucked up that the girl in front of you with a not her dick. She bought it.
She what?
Listen,
She bought a dick.
Cool
Oh.
is cool. Like, my nigga, I'm that nigga in my community.
Oh, can I ask you about your community?
Please.
What is wrong with these motherfuckers?
I
Why are they
can-
mad
I
at
can-
Michael Myers?
I could, nigga, that's not, let me tell you,
That's
that's
the stupidest
that's the
shit.
white community.
But that's that makes him look really
Yeah.
like you can't say shit no more.
No, that's
What are they
because they're
mad
not
about?
they're
What are
not
you mad
getting
about?
they're not getting their way. Like Netflix is like, we ain't firing this nigga. We not talking. We not
Yeah,
taking
but you gonna go to a
Yeah,
fictional
that- we
character and
gonna
go,
complain about-
he killed some homosexuals and
What does that sound like? Who complains about every little thing?
Karen.
Black people killed
Karen.
the first 10 minutes of the
Karens,
movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we not like I don't care enough. Like I don't care enough about my
But
community. to go out
that's what
there
they
and do
said. They
that.
said because he killed a few gay characters, they were mad. It's like, wait a minute, the nigga was killing gay people
He
in the
killed
first.
everybody.
Everybody.
No, but he did in the first Friday's 13th.
Nigga, he
the
killing
second one,
kids. He
the
killing
third one.
everybody.
That's
You know
because
what I'm saying?
gay people take things, or I hate
Freddy
to say it like
Krueger
this, but
did it.
it seems like they take things literally. Like we're getting killed enough in our community,
No,
you
you're
shouldn't
not,
be.
though.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Did you
they
say
want
we? Nigga, why'd you grab your pearls?
the-
Oh,
Hilarious.
you the one
You
that
ain't got no
called?
pearls.
Nigga called.
Well, you
But
over
you
here-
see what I'm saying now?
you
How they'll
know, you
translate
over
it to
here
real
peanut
life.
butter cups.
Yeah, and licking the paper.
I am eating a Reese cup.
Yeah, that's on you on
This
the
ain't
road.
got nothing to do with
Yeah,
nothing
it
else.
do.
I mean, versus cups. Next thing
It
you
is
know,
a dick.
First is Reese's in your mouth.
next thing you know, you're tucking. Next thing you know, you're tucking.
Tucking and taping.
Okay, now you got a bottom V-neck.
And now you're bottom.
You don't want to be a bottom.
That easy, huh? All it takes is a Reese cup. Huh?
Yeah.
I'm just like,
You don't want that Wanzer. Then
It's called trigger points.
I wouldn't eat that Reese's if I was you.
Wanzer's using his button down, so he's tying a knot in the front.
You know what I'm
He's walking
saying?
with a half a midriff.
dressing like Ginger from Gilligan's Island.
Come on, man.
That's it.
Y'all missed the joke.
Next time you go to Maldives, I'm gonna call. Hey, it's a nigga woman there.
Yeah, they gonna be like,
On
we
your
seen,
island.
we seen her. She's a good tipper.
It's a woman fucking bitches on your island.
Man, 1,000 lashes. I'd be like, that nigga wands are cold. He's a hating motherfucker.
He's a bottom.
That's
1,000 lashes.
100 lashes.
Yeah,
so.
100
So
lashes.
you like
Well, you know,
that?
old boy got 15 lashes.
Yeah, it's 100
in Japan.
lashes.
He got caned when he got caned.
Yeah, he got caned.
Yeah.
But you know, the cold piece was they told us when we were in Singapore, they said you couldn't chew gum and spit in the street that you go to jail.
Damn.
Wow.
You can't do nothing in Singapore but just visit.
Yeah, don't fuck.
I mean, there's a lot of places that I've been that I'm grateful I got to see at a young age, and then even before I had kids, and then by the time my son was 6, that was my second time I went to Japan.
I do want to go to Singapore, though. It's beautiful.
It is certain parts, but you know what? Like people who are going to Dubai, you know, they're on this whole Dubai high.
It's too many rules for, like, women. Like, I want to go, but,
Well,
like,
you're
I
not
gotta,
really one.
I gotta know,
Damn.
but I still have to, like,
Look,
adhere to
if
their
you-
shit once I touch
If
down
you
there.
ever go to Bahrain first,
Be locked
because
up
when you
abroad.
fly in, you're gonna fly in Abu Dhabi,
Right.
which is the richest.
Locked up
No, I
and
do. I want
abroad.
to go to Doha.
But go to Bahrain because Bahrain is where a lot of the black folks are,
Okay.
the American black folks, and you get to at least live a little Beverly Hills, Ladera Heights type of life there.
Okay.
All right,
No, I'm
now,
gonna travel.
now that we
I'm
I'm gonna, you travel, so who gives a fuck?
Hating ass nigga.
Yeah,
Then Compton, you know, certain places
Right.
just like Compton.
yeah. I went to New York. I went to Philly.
You did. You was out
Yeah,
there.
so anyway,
I ain't going no jet.
Germany. What was your
It take a G5. It was
Yeah,
on
I ain't
G5.
going no jet.
It was on a
nigga.
G5.
Now you take an amphibian plane.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta take an
You
amphibian.
gotta take an
I
amphibian
don't know what that
plane.
means. What is an antler? Like it's a fish or what is it?
No, he.
It looks like a boat at the bottom
Looks like a
instead
boat
of
at the
Oh,
bottom.
those
the skip.
planes.
Yeah, they got
Yeah, a
skips
seaplane.
underneath. That's
You know
just
what an
like,
amphibian
it's
is?
amphibian.
Oh, a seaplane.
Nigga, I don't know what the fuck you was talking about. Amphibian.
It's an amphibious plane because it looks like
Well,
half a boat.
Yeah, but it's
Amphibian is an animal.
Yeah.
No, they dock in the.
No, amphibian is an animal.
No,
Yeah.
I believe you what it's
Okay.
called, but an amphibian is an animal.
Right.
That's not describing something that's on top of water.
Yeah, that's their old
Yeah,
amphibious
but a
planes.
seaboat is more.
Okay, seaboat.
Seaplane.
The whole
Whatever,
time you
man.
didn't know what they were talking about either, nigga.
Nigga, they changed shit
I
around.
shut down, Pops. He said amphibian plane. I said, I don't know what is going on. Planes cannot be
I
animals.
just don't
No,
fly.
they-
I don't fly
They
on
flying
that.
in the daytime.
Well, they
and in the
changed.
nighttime,
It's
put
just
you
like they
on a
don't
boat.
they don't call condoms prophylactics. We called them prophylactics back when we was in school.
And they,
what?
What is that? The jail?
So lost.
What is a
He
prophylactic?
said we don't call
Prophylactic
condoms.
condom.
They call them
We call-
prophylactic.
What is prophylactic though?
But
Is
that's
that,
what-
is that
That's
the
like
ointment
it's
they
like
put
an
on it?
amphibian plane.
Oh,
Just get in.
Listen for your dick.
Nigga, get in this latex plane.
And if you get wet, no, but we didn't call it. We didn't say latex. It wasn't known as that. We called it prophylactics.
I thought y'all called it Jimmy's in your day. Wasn't it Jimmy's?
It was
That was near the end of the
Or a
80s.
hat.
That's-
Jimmy
that's
hats.
the
No,
end
I'll
of the
tell you,
80s. In the early 80s, we called it prophylactics.
My homegirl's daughter went, and she didn't realize, like, we was like, man, I'm so glad these suitcases got wheels because we was tired. And she was like, what y'all mean? We was like, suitcases didn't have wheels back in the day. You had to carry these motherfuckers
Yep.
around.
A carry-on was a
And she was
carry-on.
like, hi. And I was like, see where this handle and these wheels are? That shit wasn't there.
Yeah,
You
it
just
was a
have to just
handle
carry
and
that
work
motherfucker.
that
I was like,
motherfucker.
damn, that shit's crazy.
I'ma
They
tell
don't
you-
even know.
I'm gonna tell you what's even worse, K-Dot. Motherfuckers would have luggage. They would wheel motherfuckers' luggages. Put it in a wheel. So and so gets a luggage and stuff like that. Yeah, wheels in the South.
Say it again.
Means I don't know what you're talking about. And he said, yeah.
If somebody, no, I'm saying if somebody.
No, go back up. Okay, do it again, Robbie. Hold on, I gotta make sure I hear this. Do it again, Robbie.
People died. They would put the luggage in the
Speedy
wheel.
said,
Who would get the
Oh,
luggage?
the luggage
the
in
fuck
the
you talking
wheel.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah.
Yeah, nigga, I thought you said. He kept saying, no, they put the luggage in the wheel. I'm like,
Interaction happened.
Really? Speedy, did you hear that?
Yeah, you was like,
So you said, so
Yeah.
Robbie said what he
Sense
said,
enough.
which was confusing. And then you
Yeah.
said, and you even made the face, you went, And then Robbie said,
Yeah.
and then he explained the shit because he read it together. He said they would put the luggage in the wheel.
yeah, that's
I
nigga
said,
talking
in
like,
the wheel.
Dibba-dabba,
He went,
dibba-dabba.
well, when they die. I said, well, nigga, say that first. You got to say when they die, they'll give you the luggage because it's in the wheel.
Because it's in the wheel. Yeah, my uncle.
Yeah, but you missed
wheel.
the
I thought
die.
they put
Are we talking about
a
Are we
wheel?
talking airplane wheels? What are we talking about?
Yeah, when you die.
I'm
Wheel.
sitting here trying to wrap my head
Wheel.
around luggage
Wheel.
going in a tire. Nigga, I'm like,
Yeah, me too.
In a wheel.
why would they put the luggage in a tire?
He gotta work on his enunciation.
You gotta
No.
work on-
Enunciation.
You gotta work on
Enunciation.
WH and
Enunciation.
WI.
A wheel.
He did enunciate.
A wheel.
Right?
Enunciation.
Enunciation.
What is it again, Doc? It's
Enunciate.
Now he said it correct.
It's enunciation.
One syllable words is not your.
That nigga said they take your luggage and they put it in the
we
wheel.
had you had us all thinking a wheel. A real wheel.
This whole time, I'm like,
Yeah, I was like, why would they put their luggage in a wheel?
yeah, what's going on?
Hey, don't you yell at your kids like that.
Close the door, girl. What you doing? What's going on? Come in and go out. Yeah, come in and go out. Close the door.
Oh, here, can you do that?
Can you slide me in?
And talk to
Can
me?
you slide me in?
But that goes to Brooklyn.
Oh.
He's out there.
Did you want to say
I know
caller?
He wanted me to bring it to him.
Where's he at?
He
Yeah,
didn't want to come in.
What? Oh,
I
because
can't
he think
really
we're going to show him off. You take it to the thing.
Don't quit being shy. It's all soft.
He too tall to
Yeah.
be shy.
Caller, what's your name? Caller, what's your name? Where you going?
Worst fucking story ever.
Yeah? And you've had some bad ones.
The same thing that they thinking. Why the fuck would you put luggage in a wheel?
Yeah, my nigga.
In a will.
And I'm like, then when he
like,
said
that's
when
some
you got
country
it, put it in the
bunking
wheel.
ass shit.
I'm like, why didn't you say that part first?
Because niggas
Rob,
don't know how to
you
talk
one of the
nowadays.
worst storytellers
They
I've
don't know how
heard
to
in my
speak
life.
properly.
That
Thank
nigga
you, Vern.
said-
I appreciate you.
Yeah, because
No,
you
you shouldn't,
left
that was
out shit in
horrible.
the story. Like, somebody died, and when you die, they give you the luggage goes in your wheel.
No. He could have just said, when you die, they give you your luggage. They didn't have to wear the whole wheel part. Didn't even have to come in.
Look, first of all, there's a will and there's a wheel.
You know what I'm saying? First
There's
of all,
a-
Y'all keep saying they put it in the wheel.
First of all, there's a fuck and a ye.
no, my nigga, like,
No.
like
He actually
eel,
had it right. He
like
actually-
eel, like you're not saying eel. You're saying eel, like wheel. So we're like,
Whatever the fuck it was, I was confused.
nigga,
for like
everybody
5
was
minutes.
confused.
Okay, caller, thank you.
I know, right?
We've heard your concerns.
We're writing them down,
Vern, you gotta hear
and
this
that
part.
employee won't be here next week.
We're gonna address the issue.
That employee won't be here this week.
We're gonna do an internal investigation.
'Cause we're gonna talk about this
Something, 'cause
offline.
That shit was terrible. That's like the third story in a row.
That's why
Like,
I said,
damn.
look, that's why I went, huh?
You killing me, Vern. You killing me.
No, you killing yourself.
There you go, Vern.
Well, yeah.
Vern, you hanging out with us too
Vern
much,
said
man.
you kill yourself.
Hey, y'all ain't driving my car.
Well, I need my backpack.
Oh, yeah, that threw me off too, Rob. I didn't know what you said.
Yeah, the will.
Thanks, Vern.
The will.
Yeah.
Will.
Yeah.
So if you die in a plane crash,
That shit.
they just go by whatever's written.
Whatever's written down. Yeah.
Well,
your
hold on.
last will
Well,
and
Robbie, that's
testament.
not to. Robbie, that's if you die anywhere, they send your shit
And
to you.
you have
I'm
a will.
I'm just saying that. No, when I was going to funerals when I was young, when I was a lot younger, in junior high and high school, and someone's
Did he
will.
say when I was going to funerals?
Yeah.
Who goes to funerals? What you
Was y'all
like?
kicking it, nigga? What do you mean? When
Country
you,
folks, nigga.
That's how they
y'all
used to
wasn't
eat.
hung out
Is
at
that like a
funerals?
get down?
We've been going.
Nigga Wazir said that's how they used to eat.
I thought you worked at it.
Come on, baby, let's go get some chicken and some
You know
greens.
your auntie died. We know he good tonight.
When relatives had died,
Yo,
we would go to
Ron.
funerals. But in the funeral, whenever someone read the will
Right.
and
There you go.
testament,
Right.
Thank you.
You gotta add that last part. That's how you know
Right.
we talk about
Now
it.
we-
How you say it again? How you say
the
it?
will and testament,
Now say the ones that roll.
Wow.
will,
Will.
will.
What heel?
Now,
What
nigga,
heel?
did you say
I'm
what he?
country.
What heel?
Will.
Nigga, you pronounce the T the S.
Next thing you know, he gonna say, well.
Yeah, well.
They put it in the well.
They put it in
Why
the
would they
well.
put it in the
So
well?
now they gotta fish they shit out.
They put it in the bottom of
I
the well.
must say, Rob,
So in the country, it's a scavenger hunt.
I don't know how you do it when you get ready to tell a story and the room goes silent for some reason so that your story is heard
I
clearly.
told you he came here dressed like Soldier Boy.
Yeah.
Daddy.
Hey, he did come dressed like Soldier today.
Crank that.
What does Soldier Boy look like? What does he wear?
White t-shirts. When he first came out, he
White
had
Just give him a
t-shirts,
mirror.
hats on,
white
glasses.
yeah.
You know what? I don't listen to that type of music, so I wouldn't know what.
Oh,
Huge
man.
gym. He used to wear big baggy gym
You don't
shorts.
listen to nigga music?
No.
Soldier Boy was the man.
The only thing I saw recently was on what's the guy, Little Yachty.
Lil Yachty.
You know the guy that puts the little beads in his
Yeah.
hair? And I was just like, man, girls would put beads in their hair when we was growing up. Don't know dude do it, but now he's getting his nails painted. Said that
He
men
did
should
it.
paint their nails.
So
too.
so I was,
Somebody- he did.
Crazy.
so
to
I
me.
had we had a show the other day with Nat, right? And Nat was saying how his son had painted his nails, right? And he was saying that he said his son got it from Tyler Creator, which is Tyler's gay, but his son likes Tyler as an artist.
Yeah.
But I find it interesting. Like I feel like a lot of men now are kind of copying other men's style without wanting to be individuals. You know what I'm saying? Like back in, you always seen dudes that had their nails painted, but it might have been one dude, and everything about him was unique. Like Prince, for
Right.
example. Like he
Prince.
didn't just wear ruffles. Everything he did was Prince.
He wore, yeah.
Yeah, let's say everything he did was Prince, though. I think now it looks a little weird when you dress thuggish,
Yeah.
but you got your nails painted.
But he was still masculine when Prince was still masculine when he did
Yeah,
it.
that's what I'm saying.
How would you know, bro?
Yeah, how would you know, bro?
I don't remember Prince.
Yeah, I don't remember Prince being masculine.
painting his nails.
Okay.
No,
Well then, thank you.
He was masculine with you.
Yeah.
What you saying?
Yeah, that was weird.
He's a little strong with you.
He was very strong but gentle.
But gentle.
That was his
Prince would be the only nigga who could wear panties and still a Euro.
Hilarious. He
Euro.
good though.
Still
Well, I'm
Euro.
gonna be there too. We all gonna have
Still
panties
your
on.
girl.
Oh, girl. I thought you said steal your euro. I was like, why you stealing my money?
Come on, man. Nah.
What happened, dog?
Nah.
What happened?
He said you talked about it, dog.
Nah, come on, man. Nah, I'm good.
What you gonna dress up as?
With a little thong. With
Uh,
a little
No.
thong. Had your little cheeks out.
You dress it up, Walter?
I think I might dress up as a bank.
I got a great I got a great costume if you want to wear it.
I'm good.
No,
What you got?
you be
Speedy?
like a cyclops.
Oh, that's funny. What an asshole.
Or you can be.
And that's your,
Speedy loves his joke. Look at him.
that's your
I don't
friend
like
too, Walter.
You could be the 3-titty alien from Total Recall.
The 3-titty alien from Total Recall. Nigga, that's
See, I didn't say
hilarious.
that. I didn't give you no titty.
How do you remember Total Recall? That's that's hilarious.
That ain't funny. That ain't funny.
You got a microphone in your drink, nigga. That shit loud, the motherfucker.
Take off your headphones.
Oh, I forgot.
It won't be loud no more.
I delivered.
You'll be delivered.
You know he got to
No, when's the last time you dressed up? Like for Halloween?
1 year. Let me see.
Or what was the last thing you
My
was?
buddy was in the Marines. I borrowed his.
That story don't sound like
I
it's
borrowed
gonna be
his.
good.
I borrowed his uniform. It's Halloween.
Brought the office
And-
uniform?
You wore another nigga's
So you
uniform?
dress like the village people.
Yeah, no, look. So,
He was a nurse.
so all night
So
long.
who was the Indian?
His friend.
He wasn't a sailor.
Yeah.
I fucked with you.
So what was it? Why would you
I
wear
fucked
another
with
dude's
you.
pants?
It was a fucking Marine uniform. What do you mean?
You was wearing another dude's pants.
Did he wash it
Speedy.
first?
You was in another nigga's fatigue.
Yeah, nigga.
He
It's
said you was
fatigue.
in
It's
another
fucking
nigga's
fatigue.
fatigues.
He just sweated in
It's
the
fatigue.
motherfuckers. And
He didn't crawl in them niggas.
how'd you know y'all was the same
fatigue.
size?
It's fatigue.
He eyeballed him. See what you bought, 34, 35?
What size those boots? yeah.
You want to hear the story, nigga, or not?
No,
Hey,
we
but
don't.
Wazir, isn't it? It's illegal to wear army fatigues if you've never been
Yeah,
in
you
the army, right?
impersonating
Yeah, if
an
you're not
officer.
Yeah. What's that called? You know, Rob. You
it's
called.
It's
That is not what
No,
it's called.
Valor.
Yeah. Valor. Act of valor or something like that.
Yeah, something like
So
that.
so why did you do it? So you dressed up like
No,
you
you
was
know
in.
what I'm talking about. There's a name for
There's
it.
a name for
You
it.
can't
So you dressed up like you were in armed forces.
Yeah.
And you went to the party.
And I went to the party all night long, and it's on Halloween. I'm at a Halloween party. People are thanking me for my
Good
service
service.
all night long.
And you
Good service.
when did you start rolling with it?
I was like, thank you. After everybody kept saying that, I had to start saying thank you.
Well, you had a real uniform on.
Huh?
They trying to share their war stories with you. And shit.
Yeah.
You meet any
yeah.
veterans?
Yeah, I would just be like, that's crazy.
They were
So
drunk,
your friend
too?
ain't got no legs. I was like, man, that's.
Nigga in a whole toga outfit trying to talk war with you and shit.
Did you make up any war stories?
You know, let me tell you, I did a movie.
Impossible.
No, I did this TV show, Veep. Did anybody see
Oh, yeah, I
Veep?
remember Vic,
I remember
yeah.
Vic.
Yeah. So
Which
I played-
alien were you?
I played a police officer on there.
You know which one I thought you were.
I don't know. This episode was years ago. So I got the full uniform, cop uniform. We got a police car, right? And there was another dude that was playing the cop too, but he was a little off in the head. Something was wrong with him. You know how sometimes you be like, this motherfucker ain't all the
He
way.
telling the same story about you right now. There was this other guy.
So the guy,
Yeah,
Anthony
yeah.
Wanzer or something.
No.
He had an eye.
No, niggas tried to extra me. No, I had a line.
No,
Yeah,
he had it.
It was
He
like,
didn't have a line. No. So we were on a break.
Pull over, bitch.
We were on a break. and
I'm
this is,
cop 2.
I'm cop number 3. Cop number 2 was a little off balance. We're on a break. We're on a break, right? You know, at craft services.
Oh, you can still go with
and
the story?
there's a
Nigga, this story's been over, nigga.
God damn it, nigga. So we're in Baltimore.
Right when you was cop 2, nigga, this story was over.
Better call in
We're
and
in
say your
Baltimore.
story's
We're in
working well.
Baltimore, so they had real police officers. You know how it is on a big set. They got real police officers. So we look just like the real Baltimore police officers. You cannot tell the difference. So I'm standing there, and the dude that's a little off was standing next to me, and there was 2 real cops walking towards us because they thought we were cops. So they was gonna come have some,
Cop talk.
So I'm like, oh shit, this is cool. Let me, I'm gonna run with this. Let me see what we gonna talk about. So they're coming towards us. I tell the dude, I said, hey man, and he's a little off. I said, hey man, look, they don't know we're not real cops. I said, don't say nothing.
Well, why'd you say it to the off nigga?
Because he
know
probably
he
gonna
doesn't
fuck
know.
it up.
Because I didn't want him to fuck it up. I was like, let's just have some conversation with them and just, see how it goes, The 2 cops come over. They were like, they walked up like cops. It's different when 2 cops walk up to other cops.
Real cops.
They walked up to us. They were like this. I went like this. Because, when you're a real cop, you don't say nothing. I just did like this.
No.
Because,
You ain't a real cop.
I figured.
That nigga was in
You're a
jail.
cop 2.
Yeah, I was in jail.
3,
He
I'm
was in
sorry.
jail.
You're a cop 3.
You got to remember, I did some time. I know how cops act. So I didn't say nothing. I just went like this. And they went like this. And then they came and stood next to us. And the first thing that this nigga said that's all about, he goes like this. We're not real cops. And I was like,
You don't do no crime with him.
like, motherfucker, what the fuck?
That's not a really off thing for somebody to say. He just
Yeah,
kind
he's
of
like, I'm not
threw you
using
under
my
the bus.
It was off because I
card.
told him not to fucking do that.
Because you was going to ride with it.
Right.
But your gun wasn't real.
Yeah, I want to say, yeah, we had to. Exactly.
All right, what would you have said?
Nice save,
I just want to say something.
You like
crazy.
donuts?
Let's go crack some heads, huh? Let's go crack
Fucking
some
niggers.
heads.
Yeah.
Fucking niggas.
Think I saw a couple coons around the corner. Up to no good.
Let's go crack some heads.
Let's go check them out. That motherfucker said, oh, we're not
But they
real
didn't
cops.
notice you. They didn't recognize you weren't a cop with your hand on your hip.
No, Robbie.
Coming over.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
sassy.
was like this. We're crime fighters too.
And then my man went, no, we're not.
We're not real crime fighters.
We're dating.
I got a ticket on the right chick.
I want to get
So that's
into
it,
my
the
shit.
story, nigga? That's it?
That's it, nigga. That's it.
You went that far with that bullshit ass story. That's a
The
15
dude
minutes.
gave us away.
Yeah,
We're
but-
not real cops. It ends there, Speedy.
Well, you should have Derek Chiffon
Well,
that nigga.
sometimes I'm incoherent, but my story ends pretty soon. It just.
Well, Robbie knows when to stop. When I look at him, he'll go, oh, okay.
And Robbie used a lot of big words to make it interesting.
Yeah, you didn't use no big words.
Yeah, so
We're playing 2 fake cops.
our
And
amphibious
then 2
car
real
was
cops came.
outside.
Your amphibian car.
We're at an amphibious car outside. It was cool.
It was cool.
I did eat a donut. That was cool. They had donuts on set.
I told him I was going to
That
get
was
smart,
cool.
too.
Get smart. This is fucking hilarious.
The
only thing I ever did was for Halloween, I don't dress up.
You never dressed up?
I never dress up. I want to.
Pull the
I
mic to you.
want to take it to the next level.
Pull the mic to you.
I got
Now, what does that mean? The next
Yeah,
level?
what's the next
you
level?
trying?
Some people be
You trying to be a fucking creature or
you
something?
see how
You trying to go to West Hollywood next level? No, I'm talking about that parade.
gonna
like,
do it, that's what I
no,
look
people
at.
like it be straight people at that parade.
You gonna
Like,
do it? Like,
Oh, I go all the time. To the parade.
I'm not surprised.
Not all the time, but I've gone a lot. But you see some weird shit.
Yeah, nah, but you see a full
So-
committed.
Motherfuckers
makeup.
go for it. So
From
we
the
get
head
there.
to the
It's
toe.
me, TDP, Johnny Mac. So it's a dude, a police officer, cop 3, directing traffic. He directed. This nigga's directing traffic. That motherfucker turned around and
Ass
all
out.
the ass was out. I lost my fucking mind. But he was still directing
And
traffic.
You couldn't unsee it.
Yeah, it was a wrap by that time.
That's
and then
crazy.
Was he good at it?
I should go. When is it?
I haven't done
it's
you gonna dress up as?
Sunday.
What you gonna
Sunday.
be?
They're out there Sunday.
Is this Sunday?
Well, I can see you.
Yeah,
dressed up.
what have you dressed up as?
Hey, Speedy,
I don't
Speedy.
know, like,
We should ride our bikes.
Like, what's Wonder Woman? What was in the beginning of Wonder Woman? All the women wearing all that.
Oh, I didn't see the first.
You know what I'm talking about?
It's like Aztec.
WW84.
Yeah, like the
Yeah, all
like
the-
Greek goddess.
I was like the
A
carnival
Greek goddess.
thing, you know.
So what have you dressed up as?
A witch.
Well, you said that kind of fast.
Yeah, that was
Every
good.
time.
I can believe that.
I'm a nurse.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you know what?
Sexy nurse.
Yeah, sexy nurse, a regular nurse.
Big titty nurse.
The high heel boots and
Okay.
the
Okay.
little white. Yeah.
My
I've done that.
son
Little
went down there
white
2 years
white
ago
fishnets, maybe.
with his buddies. They went to, because there was a Halloween contest.
Your mic's not on.
It's on here. It's on here.
Okay.
He went to a Halloween contest, and the funny thing was when he went in, my son was like, he dressed like an Aborigine. He just had the loin.
Your son was at the parade?
Yeah. No, he didn't know it was a parade.
He said he was dressed like an Aboriginal.
He didn't know it was.
I caught him too, Nick. I was gonna let it slide.
Did he have a sign on saying he was Aboriginal?
You be guessing all day, caveman, ancient Roman.
Look at my feet. I don't got no shoes on.
Tarzan.
The Ming Dynasty.
A Mayan.
No, nigga, you
Look
better
how
stop
dirty my
now,
back
nigga.
is.
Said my son was dressed as an Aborigine. Like this motherfucker, what are you? I'm an Aborigine.
What is that?
I'll give you a clue. Look how
So
dirty
you
my feet
baloney?
are.
Yeah. Are you Eastern Samoan, nigga? What is it?
Nigga had a
All right, so your son dresses up as an Aborigine, and he's at the gay parade.
What does that mean, Aboriginal?
He had on the loin, like Australian Aborigines. He had on the loin.
He had a big
He was
nose.
at the right place.
So he don't know.
He didn't know.
He's at the parade.
Yeah, he's at
He
the parade.
found out quickly.
So he's on the dick float.
Hold on, your son is out there in a cloth and a big stick, and he don't know where he at.
No shirt.
And he's calling himself an Aboriginal.
With some suede shoes.
It sounds like he signed up for the parade.
I'm gonna be
Like he was the leader, nigga.
Right.
He knew exactly where he was.
That nigga knew exactly where he
Boy,
was.
Robbie's son is
Exactly
good.
where he was.
They was on the,
He just told you he didn't know where he was.
Pops, he was on the Big
Trying
Bang
to go
float.
down under. Who wants to go down under?
Hey, his son was on the dick float, but he was a pubic hair.
I'm an Aboriginal, Dad.
Aborigine. I told my dad what I came down here for.
I'm indicating
Imagine
daddy.
you caught your son. You caught your son wearing a dress and holding a stick, and he said, "No, I'm not gay. I'm an Aboriginal."
Son, I'm sorry.
Hey, Walter, that might have been the best joke you ever told, nigga.
That was a good one.
What'd you say he was?
He was indigenous.
Not indigenous. Indigenous. Shout out to.
I can't believe you told a story about your son. So my son's at the gay parade.
So did he go for an
Indigenous?
Aboriginal?
Hey, it is, right?
Australian?
You gonna write it down?
I'm writing it down.
Indigenous.
How
Yeah.
you spell? How you spell?
I want to know, how did he find the parade with the outfit on? You could just find no parade.
No, but this is the funny part.
If you go to West Hollywood, you know where you're going.
ICKNESS.
What happened was when he started.
Indigenous.
They
That is
started
a
in
great
Hollywood.
warning.
Hold on.
Maybe an I.
Ones are still talking.
K and the I.
You don't want to use I when you're talking to Wanzer.
You don't want to.
That wasn't funny, Speed.
Hey,
That wasn't funny at all.
That was funny.
I'm gonna start talking about his stomach.
That was funny.
Yeah,
That shit was hilarious.
I can lose this.
No, you can't.
You lost that.
Obviously, you can't.
This nigga Robbie said his son didn't know what was going on.
No.
All right, so your son wanders to West Hollywood.
Right.
He met up with his friends at Hollywood.
Again, you
Okay.
wander to that.
He met up with his friends.
At Hollywood and Highland. And they took
Okay, so you know that's a clue, nigga. Where we at, nigga?
Yeah.
That's a few blocks from. Okay, well, whatever. Let's go.
Because I thought they were, partying on Hollywood Boulevard. He goes, yeah. Then my friend said, we're going to take over to this other place. And then
We're going to take it on to Santa Monica.
He said, the first dude who said, that's a nice costume. What's your name? He said, oh.
How'd he say it? How'd he say it? How'd he say it?
Your son was
costume. What's your name?
Your son was like, "Boy,
He said, "Thank you. I'm indigenous."
Nigga started doing a rain dance. Hey, yeah. Ho.
Indigenous, could you stop, please? Anyway.
He's like, why is he dancing in the shape of a dick?
It's almost raining men.
Here's the cold part about it. He in the car with his friends. I'm going to call my dad. Dad!
These
I'll never believe this shit.
They don't know what an Aboriginal is.
They said it's a nice costume, but he didn't tell me what I was.
Oh my God.
God damn. So he tells you he get in the parade.
No,
he left.
He left. He
Oh, when the guy says.
When the guy, he said, he goes, I didn't know.
He couldn't handle all them compliments.
I didn't know that.
Hey, Aboriginal.
Hey, indigenous.
Bitch, I'm still in my car. What the fuck's going on?
Are you the original man?
Your feet are so dirty. I love it.
I
said, hey, indigenous.
What's going on with your friends? If you drink, don't drive. Just catch your Uber.
He said, "Hey, indignant."
I get to see the niggas on the floor waving. Hey, Aboriginal.
Oh, that's what we've been waiting for. Indignant.
Ooh, bitch, that go man one. Hey,
Man one.
Man.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. Who thought you out?
What happened was when the guy got
so where did he think he was going?
to Wanzer's house.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's even worse, nigga. I don't know. It ain't good.
It ain't good
So
for him,
where he's on his way to a party or okay?
He showed up
With
like
other
Casino
dudes.
Man.
He was at a party, all right.
Like who?
It's raining men's.
I ain't digging this no more.
I didn't think of this no more.
I'm an Aboriginal.
I've been delivered.
Sorry, son.
Oh my god.
Your son ain't never gonna live that down.
Yeah. All the karate ain't gonna save him on this one.
Fucking rainbow flags
It's raining
everywhere.
men's.
Yeah, as soon as you bend the corner.
Listen,
Everywhere.
Look, the
On the
boy-
ground. This nigga did not know. Did he have a mask on?
Hey, he didn't hear the music, Robbie?
I didn't ask you a question. The only thing I said was,
Get out of there.
Why you
and keep your ass low to the ground.
They don't play YMCA at regular parties.
What do they play, Wanzer?
I'm too sexy for my shirt.
He
Too
didn't
sexy.
smell all the good cologne and it smells. I was like, this nigga.
Nick,
his friends was holding.
I
his
love
hand
you,
and
son,
he
because you ain't never called me with that story.
You ain't never been indignant.
Or Aboriginal, nigga.
You better not go anywhere outside without your shirt on unless you shoot a basketball, my nigga.
Robbie's son left the house like, I'm gonna kill him with this.
Is it cold? I don't give a
You know
fuck,
what's
bitch.
messed up? That's exactly what he said. That's exactly what he said.
They ain't seen the first man.
They ain't seen the first man.
21 at the time. He was 21.
Yeah. That's right. That's a hell of a story to tell there. What happened?
I'm looking for my phone.
What we call it? Did you have it to me?
I think
We was doing the show.
It's raining men's.
Tanisha said, fuck this show. Where's my phone?
probably by the chicken.
Oh, well. Right by the watermelon.
Usually are by the chicken.
Hilarious.
In the watermelon. Whose shit is that?
My extra phone.
Okay. Sorry, you guys.
You dress up next?
It's extra phone.
Nah, the last time I dressed up, I was a kid. I was
indigenous.
I was indigenous. Like, I wore my first outfit was a lion outfit, not Lion King, nigga. It's before Lion King. So I was just a lion.
lion.
Top, I had a onesie, nigga, with my face sticking out. That was my whole. And then when I,
with a basket, with an Easter basket.
and the worst thing about that was all the kids would grab your tail and shit when you get to school. You had a funny outfit on. Then I was Superman. Yeah, and then after that,
I remember that.
Yeah, after that, I was
You know,
over
Superman's gay now. You can't.
Yeah, he gay now.
His son.
Is his son? I thought he was gay.
No.
Who's his mama?
No, they had Superman kissing somebody.
No, that wasn't
Superman's
Superman.
son, who's the new
He had the outfit on? Oh, okay.
Thank you.
He's the new Superman.
It's in here. Thank
Superman's
you.
son.
I'm glad you know so
So
much
this
about
new
it.
Superman is flying faster than a speeding bullet
He's bi.
on his way to get some dick.
Or pussy.
Crazy.
Wanzer, too soon.
Yeah.
Either or.
We just left the
That's
parade.
crazy.
We just left the parade.
That's crazy to me.
But who writing that?
So have you dressed up, K-Dot? As what? I had a bad joke. You want to hear it?
Sure. I'm all ears.
Bad
So-
joke, good joke.
Every time I dressed up, I was in a relationship. So I was like,
That was a couple thing.
right.
Oh.
So I was the caveman,
And she was.
the cave woman.
Oh, ain't that cute?
No, not
Did-
the socket in the plug.
Damn.
Yeah, let me guess, you were the plug. She had a big ass socket hole.
And then like she was like a naughty nurse, and I was like a doctor.
Gynecologist.
So all night long, you was like, let me see what that pussy
Then,
looking like.
One day I did DJ Quick, like I feathered my hair.
She was
For
into
hilarious.
No, I went to a party.
I know, who was she? Like,
No, this one I
Dr.
just did
Dre.
on my own, and I just went
So
to a party.
are you single now?
Very much so.
Okay, so you're not gonna.
So who was the girl that came to my party?
What party?
But nigga.
Oh, that was my niece.
Oh, okay.
Nigga, if she's big, nigga, that's not my type.
I didn't say it was your time. I didn't know who she was. You didn't introduce her. She was just sitting there.
She just came like she young. She just happened to be.
Yeah, I know. She put about 23, maybe.
No, she 27, but
That's
she was like,
cool.
"Can I come?" I was like, "Sure." It's going. You ain't gonna.
Yeah, but
enjoy
you
yourself.
didn't introduce me, so I
I'm
didn't know
sorry,
who it
no,
was.
She was scared. Like,
What's she,
She ain't gonna know
27?
who he was,
She-
but you know what I'm saying? I done told her before, like, Speedy, you know who that is.
What'd you tell her about me?
That you was my homie, and you was a comedian, and
You was Aboriginal.
yeah, you was indigenous.
No, I ain't indigenous.
You ain't gay no more.
I ain't gay no more. That's a damn shit.
Taking my female enhancement.
And that's why I had to stop going
Getting
everywhere
ready.
with Aaron, because everybody was saying Aaron was my girlfriend.
Who the hell is it? Oh,
Yeah, everybody kind of. Oh, Marcus said, where they at? He asked about.
Oh, you wanted the male enhancement?
He didn't want them. He said, where are they?
He just asked about.
Can't hardly read the print.
He
I can
said
see.
he ain't been like
But I
that.
can tell that, Aaron, you guys just friends.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's
why
what I'm
somebody
saying.
would think
Yeah,
anything
like we
different.
super friends.
Well,
I know you ain't trying to argue with her ass every
Yes.
day.
now that you're single,
All of y'all need some drive up in here.
now that
I'm
you're
good.
single, how do you see, now that you're single, how do you see the dating scene from coming back?
Nigga, are you asking her a real question? Okay.
Yeah, I'm only because
No, that's fine. That's fine.
She's single now. You
It's
was
your
in a
show.
relationship before you left, right?
No, I haven't been in a relationship for a minute.
Also,
But-
do those curls help you get bitches? Cause
Why? You want
See,
some?
that's what you want to
you
ask.
know, is that why you leave them out? She just want the girls to see she ain't got no. She want the girls to see she ain't got no nigga shit under there.
Let me see. Let me see.
That's just my
Hey,
style.
let me see.
The Tito
Kay,
Jackson
Kay,
curls out.
let me see.
That's just my style. That's all dry.
Ooh, yeah, look at that.
You know what? Your hair on the sides.
Oh, you got a high top
Marie's
fade.
hair on the top. Nigga.
It's you know what it is? I'm just picky. Like I don't have no problem. Like
Can I have the bitches you don't want?
I mean, if we go out, like yeah, I'll
Cool.
be like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
How you know they want you, Wanza?
They don't have to.
You gonna force them? You gonna make them?
nah, you know what I'm saying? If they fuck with him, like then they ain't exclusively for me. You know what I'm saying? If they fucking with him.
Right.
What's funny though is when I first got to the island, a gay dude thought I was a dude. So like,
Oh, shit, that would've been weird.
We walked past each other, and so like, he left, and I ended up coming to. He went and changed.
So y'all like X-Men? He could just tell.
No, I don't know if he could tell. Like I had a hat on, I had my sunglasses on and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that nigga came
Said
to the
y'all
pool
like
in like a
X-Men.
thong and sat next to me.
Did
And
he
I
say
was like,
nigga?
and he was like, what's up? And I'm like, what's up? And he heard my voice and he was like, I thought you was a nigga. And I was like,
I
oh,
thought
I'm
you
like,
was a bitch.
and I was like, no, I knew he was a dude. Like, you know what I'm
I
saying?
knew he was a bitch.
And then so then we got cool or whatever. You know, you be on these resorts, you meet people.
So he's
then-
one of the 60.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So then the day before I left, some South Africans came.
Them niggas.
And they was partying in the pool and shit. And one of them, she was bad. She had a gang ass.
Black chick?
But she was South African.
Come on, gang of ass.
Yeah.
that don't
You ain't put that with no white girl.
They
So,
do
like,
have ass now.
You know how they got the bars
a
in the
gang.
pool?
Uh-huh.
So I was sitting by the pool. I was lit. And she was talking. We was talking for maybe like 30 minutes. And then her people came over. And it was like something, you know, and they speak Zulu, I think. They was talking whatever.
Swahili or Zulu?
No, Zulu.
They spoke Zulu?
They spoke Zulu.
Nick said that was racist.
So,
Wow.
she
So
turned
she said-
around and was like, I thought you was a nigga.
She said that?
She said it like that, but she still gave me her number and shit. Like, we still ended up talking.
I couldn't have sex with an African woman because it's just that accent will throw you off.
She said,
Come on, Wanza, fuck me. I
Yeah,
don't
that's
feel
what they-
comfortable. More
that's what
dirt.
they-
Why is
More
Wanza in the
dirt.
room? When did Wanza get in the room?
That's fucked up.
More dirt, more dirt, more ants.
It's different though. Like it's kind of
Fuck
like
about
because they say like cheers and
Fuck by the
so some of
animals.
it was like African, but then some of it was like English.
British.
Yeah, British because
Yeah.
they would speak Zulu and then they would speak English too. Like they would do both.
So Zulu, so how did it sound? It was like, yeah.
That's racist in the motherfucker.
Nah,
it was just
Wanza said cluck, cluck.
but you know I'm nerdy. I was asking shit. So like it sounded like a regular dialect, but they speak. So they told us a couple of words. Like if you want to say "see you later,"
See you later.
yeah, but that's not the way they speak is very proper. So it was like "not my nose something, not my nose say something."
How do they say motherfucker?
Oh, I didn't ask no
Motherfuckers.
You know what I'm saying?
She wasn't trying to get beat on the island.
No, I didn't ask. No, I mean that's just not casual
You are the
conversation.
motherfucker.
Like how you say bad words, nigga. Like how old are you?
You can't talk to foreigners like that. You gotta talk nice. You can't be like, how do you say, I want to finger your pussy and ass at the same time? Like,
What the fuck was it?
You can't ask them how to say that kind of stuff.
Once again,
My nigga,
Wanda,
like,
half of what you
damn.
said is
Please
true.
don't go to Maldives doing that.
I mean, how old were you when you found out that this meant fuck you?
That was a lot.
2?
When this man fuck you, or that's fingering.
Yeah, that's when I was in France and Italy. That
Oh
was
no,
fuck
I
you.
didn't know that.
Yeah,
So you do this, that means fuck you?
fuck you.
That doesn't mean come over here.
I thought that meant come here.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
No wonder bitches was running from me.
Hey!
That's the Eiffel Tower.
Hey!
I
I
saw
fuck you
5
too.
bitches at the Eiffel Tower. I was like, hey,
Now I
yo.
know in Korea, and I think I told the story on the radio that. So I'm there the whole time, and every time I got to put the money on the table, they would back up. So I'm thinking, oh, these motherfuckers don't want my money, but I didn't know they can't take the money. You have to present it, so you have to do this and then send it down. But I didn't find that out till toward the end because I kept.
Where? Singapore?
No, in Seoul, Korea. So, because I would buy shit and just hand him the money, and my man backed up and he said, put it down. I'm like, so you don't want my money? And, I'm starting to, but somebody had to tell me you have to present it to him.
I wouldn't want
But
to
they did that in Japan, remember? 'Cause
Yeah, Japan,
in Japan,
Seoul,
they had
Korea.
they had a little basket. They put the basket, you put the money in the
Yeah.
basket.
Oh, yeah. I've seen
That's because they observe people. They know how nasty we are. Like, you
Well,
see how
yeah.
Speedy
No.
got all that nasty wet shit in his eye and he keep doing this shit.
Change back
And then he go in his pocket and he want to give you his money. You be like, nah, nigga, put that shit on the
There was
counter.
no windows. The thing that got me about Okinawa.
Dude got one.
When we were in Okinawa, the coldest piece that happened was we went to
He
this
didn't
place
even-
called Naha Music
He didn't see me either.
because everybody was talking about the freak nasty shows and shit. So they
Well,
had
you laugh at yourself.
They had Polaroid pictures of women up on the door. They had like 12 Polaroid pictures. So you picked a woman, 3,500 yen. You go ahead and pop it.
3,500 yen.
That's like $3.
Sounds like a lot of coins.
No, because we were looking at that. So we went and we seen because you remember how they had in Seoul the freaky shows. They had one where a chick was on like a trapeze.
Wow.
And they had these, white dudes normally do their stuff. They had him lay up on the stage. They swabbed down his dick with a little swab.
They had you lay up on the stage.
Oh, they fucking
Had
for
a
real?
white dude.
And they swab
Yeah,
it.
they put a condom on him and then they spun her. So when they spun her, she was holding her trapeze and her legs was wide open. They spun her. And as she did 3 rotations on his dick, all you see them goes, oh.
He was Asian.
Or the chick with
He
the
was
banana. Yeah. No, the chick put a banana. Yeah, the chick put a banana in her
Oh,
stomach.
yeah, I seen that one.
Yeah, and then she was shooting it out across the room, and white boys
Like
catching
pieces
it
of
in
the
their mouth.
banana.
Shooting pieces of banana.
Yeah.
Well, first,
Bacteria.
the one because she's called Mama Son. Yeah, for real.
Mama Son.
She's called Mama Son,
Bacteria.
and she don't really, she don't look fox, she don't cute, but this
Corona,
bitch, she was the coldest bitch there. So she is a bottle with a stack of quarters. She sat on the bottle, the quarters disappeared, and she walked around the room and she hit her stomach, and the quarters shot out like toom toom, it took off, and then she got the banana, put that in there, a whole banana, and it shot out pieces of the banana. And so she gets they always get a new recruit Marine or whoever.
Like a muff.
Speedy went home and practicing.
No, I was watching. So she had the white dude laid on the floor, and she got on top of him and shot it right in his mouth. Literally shot
the white dude?
No,
the
the
banana?
banana in the mouth. Piece.
Disgusting.
That's crazy.
Look, the worst thing was
What they sick?
the worst
They
thing
sick
was
people.
seeing all that
Sick individuals
was the chick who
like
cut.
in general.
She put like it was like a yo-yo with a fishing wire, and she put the yo-yo inside, had the fishing wire hanging out, and she was slicing up apples with the fishing wire and dropping it in people's mouth. We got to see some wild shit.
And the craziest thing I ever saw, first thing I ever saw, any sex related, was a Japanese video. They took a live octopus, cut the tentacle off, and then stuck it inside her vagina while that thing was wiggling around. And she was just like, how Asian girls. Pokemon.
Yeah, that was racist.
Wow.
That's how they be.
I'm sorry.
Why did they kill the octopus? Why did they kill the octopus?
Well, you know what happens when you chop off their heads, right?
I thought it was just some
Same reason Richard Gere put a gerbil in his ass.
Well, no, gerbils.
The vibration.
Yeah, gerbils. They burrow. So
Yeah,
that's
but
what
octopuses
Asian girls are good to have sex with because they
and
make
squids, that's what
You
they
said they're
do.
cool?
They're limbs.
No, he said they're good to have sex with. Go ahead, finish your story.
They do, but it's
tell us
all-
about the Asian vagina. Go ahead, Mark. What is it about the Asian vagina? that
Asian
you
vagina.
like?
What's in there?
I heard it's shorter than
Seaweed.
most vagina.
My bad. What'd you say, Walter? There he go.
Man, that shit sounded impossible. Bullshit. Ain't no way it could have happened.
Here come
Nigga, you said 4 o'clock, motherfucker. What happened to you?
Yeah.
We was just talking
My
about
show.
Asian bitches.
Quick question. Now you've been overseas too. He's talking about Okinawa. We talking about Thailand and every place else. The freaky deaky stuff.
His sons are aborigines.
Right.
Indigenous.
Wait, who?
My son dressed up as an aboriginal.
His son is indigenous.
At the gay parade.
Hold up.
No, nigga, take it the way it's coming, nigga.
That's what? That's what happened. His son went to a gay parade dressed
He
as an
didn't know
Aborigine.
it was a gay parade.
Yeah.
Wait, how was the nigga dressed as an Aboriginal?
No,
He
he was indigenous for one day.
Damn. Damn,
See what happened when you come late, nigga? You came late.
Nigga, that's scary. So wait, did they whoop his ass?
No, they don't call it whooping your ass. They call
They
whooping
complimented
your
his ass.
The real Aboriginal showed up and challenged the nigga to a duel or something?
Nigga got hit on. He said, "It's time to go."
So what was he wearing?
Uber.
No shirt.
loincloth.
A loincloth.
Yeah, loincloth
And a stick.
A stick.
Oh, Hollywood and Highland for
That was his
Halloween.
Aboriginal costume?
Yeah.
Oh, that
And he
nigga
didn't know.
was racist as fuck. Have you ever met an Aboriginal?
Apparently not. He didn't meet no gay. He met a lot of gay people though.
I like your costume.
He met a lot of
He
dudes.
started in Hollywood with his friends. They said, "Hey, there's another party." He said, "Okay," so he rolled with
Oh,
them.
he thought it was a regular party?
He thought it was a regular party.
In
They
West
rolled to
Hollywood.
West Hollywood.
On Hollywood and Highland.
He started in Hollywood Highland, and they rolled him to us.
Nigga, wait.
Anything that started Hollywood and Highland,
Right, nigga, that's a sign. Wow.
you in the parade, nigga. You starting the parade off.
They were like, we want you in the front.
Wow.
I told my son, I said, "Son,
You know what happened? They said,
What
"Where's
did
the
you do?
Aborigine?
said,
Put him
what-
in the front,
What'd you do
bitch."
what'd you do when you got home?" He said, "I didn't go home. I found some pussy and stayed there."
Nigga had to reaffirm his manhood after that. Nigga walked like, ooh, I like Black Tarzan. Bitch, I'm Aborigine. Okay. He was Black Tarzan all night.
Look. The motherfucker said, "Whatever,
Right.
whatever you want to be,
Right.
bitch."
I'll be Black Tarzan then. Fuck it.
Yeah. Shout out to father-son relationship.
Brilliant.
Anyway,
So I mean,
you had to deal with that when your son come home. How was the parade? It was cool. They thought I was a caveman. They don't know shit.
You sitting at home watching the game, nigga. They come on the news. Your son on the float. Like, hey, niggas, what the fuck you doing? Nigga,
Why you
on the float riding by the news?
get off the dick, stay on the balls.
Hey, get off the dick float. What are you doing?
Son, you can't see it, but you're on the dick.
You're right in the hole. Move.
Get off the dick.
You're riding a dick.
And look, in the cold part, the float's not right in front of the news station. Hey guys, I'm an Aborigine.
They interview him.
And what are you supposed to be, sir? I'm indigenous.
Like, this is the best Halloween party ever. Yeah, okay. Anyway.
Where's this float going?
Sir, if you step 40 feet back, you'll see you're riding a dick.
Right. Get the bird's eye view. They show him from the helicopter. He's sitting on top of the dick and don't even know it.
It's got a hole in it.
You're riding two dicks, sir.
I thought this was a rocket ship.
Is this an Aboriginal dick?
I thought he was an astronaut. They said it's a rocket.
No, sir, you're riding two dicks right now.
Sir, the helicopter's looking down on it. It's definitely a dick.
This ain't NASA, but it's an ass.
Ooh, look, he did like this. Ooh, is this a cave?
Not NASA, but NASA.
He stuck his head in the hole. Is this a cave?
No,
Hello?
I got lint on my neck now.
You're riding a dick with a hook in it. If you look around the corner,
man,
you'll see the rest of the dick.
If you pull back the tip right there, you will see.
Right. Nigga thought he was on a parade float for real.
This stick got a beanie. No, it ain't a beanie.
That's a
That's your skin.
So did he show you the Aboriginal outfit?
Yeah, he did.
He didn't
Before
get
he
it
went out?
He didn't get it pre-approved.
How did he decide on being an Aboriginal? That's
Right, where you get that from?
That's a bit of a stretch.
Did the belt have a rainbow on
Look,
it?
I'm
Right.
I'm
That's
saying
original
this,
as
man.
fuck. I'll give him that.
My son is a genius like me, but when he does some shit, he just does his own
How
shit.
old is he?
He ain't a Thomas
Now
guy.
he's
I know that
25.
got
He
much.
was 21 at the time.
Oh, so he was new to the world of the complex sexuality and shit.
Yeah.
Wow, is that what you gonna help with?
Well, no, it wasn't about his sexuality. It was about him being an Aboriginal.
No, I'm just saying he didn't realize realize he was in the gay parade. That part is the complex
Now, he
sex.
didn't
He
even
wasn't
know.
hip
He didn't
to.
know it was the Hollywood gay
Right,
parade.
nigga.
But he wanted to go to a parade though.
No, he was just hanging out with.
No,
his
he wanted to go to the
friends.
parade.
Figure that part out.
He wanted to be in a parade.
Not a gay parade, but just a parade.
Right.
Like,
Right.
I don't
It's
know
like
the difference.
parades.
Anytime you want to be in a parade, period.
Yeah, I don't
Right.
Hey man, I never been to a parade. Really?
know
Right.
the difference between
Okay,
it.
we're gonna put you in the front.
Right. Come on, we'll take
No,
you.
so-
Dad, they want me to ride the float.
So,
They like my costume.
So they were doing their shit on Hollywood Boulevard. By the time it was
It's
what,
not a good story, bro.
Yeah.
it was around 8 o'clock he went, and I know like around 9 o'clock he
You was
was
my
like,
dad. I'd hang you up right now.
like
I'd call
9 o'clock,
in.
it's like,
Shut
yeah.
the fuck up!
By 9 o'clock, he had all the compliments he could handle.
It took him an hour looking around going, where the bitches at?
What kind of parade is this?
Right. This parade ain't that good after all. I thought it looked good at the beginning. Like, damn.
We're on the bitches.
Anytime a nigga with feathers on his back asks you to come on, climb in. You're like, okay.
They must be bringing
Let
the
me
bitches out
guess.
later.
Look.
Right.
Let me guess. You're Aborigine.
Right. They knew exactly.
No,
That's a
I'm
beautiful
ridiculous.
costume. I love your loincloth.
So we're gonna propel you to the top of the float.
You sit on the fountain.
Wait for the water.
It only shoots every 5 minutes. Be ready. Be ready. Hold on.
If you hear skeet skeet, move.
Right. It squirt out of the crowd every 5 minutes. Damn.
Oh god.
Hey, shout out to the gay pride parade. God bless y'all.
God damn, Robbie, you never fail.
Yeah, nigga, that's a dope story right there. He couldn't even have made that one up if it was fake.
Nigga, you don't understand. Nigga, he stopped us. Hey, nigga, my son.
He wanted you
On
to
Halloween.
know.
We were saying like what you dressed up as. He jumped in. We didn't get to
Like
him.
he was about
we
to
were
throw
over here.
down. Like,
That nigga
my
said-
son was student of the month at the gay pride parade.
He was on the first float.
He was featured on the dick float at the gay pride parade dressed as an Aboriginal.
What's his name? Skeet Skeet.
Little skeet skeet. You know, those niggas in Australia right now, so they go, look at this motherfucker here.
He is not an Aborigine.
Just today, though. Just today, though.
Oh god.
God damn, I know. Don't let him hear this show. He gonna be mad at you. Dad,
You
I
just
told
put
you
him
that
out
in
there.
confidence.
There you go.
That was our little secret. Bet you won't dress up no more. man.
Right.
I don't know how he left the house without a shirt on. That should have been your red flag. Hey,
Take a shirt with him for later.
Hey man, I was doing my own thing, going to sleep, so I don't know.
He probably on the website.
It might get cold. No, I'm good.
Right. That nigga the mascot now. They got his picture everywhere. Right. He in a bunch of niggas' pictures he don't even know now.
It ain't even Halloween.
Right.
Look,
Look
for the
here.
screensaver.
Right.
Oh, you got that too?
Right.
Robbie, your son's riding a dick and somebody's rubbing oil on his chest on TV.
Wow, Wanzer.
LGBT.
Too
Right.
soon.
Right.
I would love to laugh at that Wanzer, but that's fucked.
Yeah, that was fucking. You went too far. We
All right.
stayed. We
Was-
stayed in the.
Was it the baby oil?
Yeah, it was the baby oil, mama.
Well, I got laugh at that.
We stayed on the float, nigga. You got off the float with your
Somebody
joke.
rubbing oil on his chest. That wasn't that bad.
All right, Robbie. Any other kids going to
He said he
parade?
did
or-
squirt.
Yeah, my son Wanzer was taking a dick in the mouth.
Oh,
Damn.
Whoa.
Oh.
That's not very aboriginal.
Hey, guys, come on.
Come on, we're friends.
With no prophylactic.
Damn.
We are friends.
They got personal real quick.
Wanzer, you go to that sleeve pocket. You pull something out and get back in there.
Sleep.
That's sleeve pocket.
Somebody
That's
said,
his life.
Robbie said, my son twerks.
Damn. Wow.
Damn.
That's cold.
That's funny. They get a sticker.
That's cold.
Shout out to Mike Hard, man.
Mike Hard, you get a sticker.
Right.
One person here.
That was
My
Mike Hard,
son
man.
Mike
twerks.
Hard in here, that lady?
I don't know. He's in the chat, bro.
You ain't go find him in real life.
Hey man, find out what this dude is. We gonna send him tickets to the show, man.
That's
Oh,
funny,
my
Mike.
God.
That is
That
funny.
nigga said, my son
My
twerks.
son twerks.
Does he?
Oh,
Does
wow.
it? No, nigga, he don't.
Wanzer, you go too far with your jokes.
Right.
Why you want to put oil on his son?
So hold up. He had him shooting shooting off.
No, I ain't say all that. Don't be trying to pull me into quicksand with you. You trying to pull me into quicksand. Right.
You always go too far, Wanza.
Nope. I
We
said
stayed
the dick
on-
was squirting. I didn't say his son.
Yeah.
That's
We
different.
stay on the float, nigga. You
Right.
done rubbed the sun
talking
down.
about the float. I kept it about the float. You made it personal.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? We're gonna roll out live and get off the float.
Y'all ain't right.
Vern is the voice of the people. That's right. Y'all ain't right. I'm switching over to Vern's side.
Vern, you ever been an Aboriginal?
He told the story.
Have I ever did what now?
You ever been an Aboriginal?
No.
You ever been indigenous?
You ever been on a float?
No.
That had a dick.
You ever been squirting it into the air?
You ever been squirted up into the air, nigga? He just
Everywhere a loincloth.
Damn.
Yeah, that should have been the giveaway.
I'm not saying y'all
When they
wrong.
sold your son a loincloth.
Wait, did he? Wait, hold on. That's a good question, Pop. Did he make his outfit or did he go buy
Cause
it?
your thighs are out on the loincloth, nigga. Your thigh high.
I am no longer speaking on myself.
Was he oiled up at the time?
Was he barefoot?
Barefoot pregnant?
Said was he
Nigga didn't
barefoot?
wear no shoes. He was committed.
I think that's what Aboriginal means.
Yeah, that mean, yeah.
Nigga was committed to
You
the
can't have
outfit.
on. Look, you can't have on Jodeci boots with the
Right.
loincloth.
Nigga feet was hot as fuck on Santa Monica.
That's fucked up. You done told y'all tell some. Oh man, that's a fucked up story. What made you tell that story?
Yeah, Robbie.
He was
I'm
proud.
sorry, caller. Where we saying again?
So what happened?
Right. You keeping it real. Keeping it 100 up in here.
100.
Because airing they dirty laundry up in here.
Speedy, you were right. He just came out of nowhere with the story.
Out
I was on the
of
other
no, we didn't
side.
even ask Robbie. We were
unprovoked.
talking to the doc. She said she had a nurse outfit on, and then when we was
And
about to
then
go
he cut
further,
off when
and
she said, "Yeah, I wore the boots." He said, "Yeah, but my son." I'm like, didn't nobody ask you shit?
did.
Tell us about how your
My
son
son
was
twerks.
on a float.
was an Aboriginal on the gay side of town. When
Whoa,
then he
how did
get
that
mad when dudes start telling him he cute.
We didn't say it was gay.
Yeah, Aboriginals are not gay.
Hey,
Nah, he said on the gay side of town.
Don't clump them
hold
in.
on,
That's right. He
hold on,
from
wait.
Chicago, though.
Wait,
He don't know
first
about
of
West
all,
Hollywood,
motherfucker,
so
talking
he
about
get
my
passed.
son. I'm sorry, what were you saying,
Good
Vern?
point there.
Right. He from Chicago. He don't know about West
Willie,
Hollywood.
they're talking about your son to you.
Oh wow.
Oh,
That's
This
that's
shit got
respectful.
personal.
That's
Vern?
respectful. That's respectful.
Vern,
though.
thank you. I appreciate you, but who touched you?
Oh wow.
Oh,
Good- that's
shit,
actually a
it's
good
getting
question.
personal.
I almost said something real mean to you.
Yeah.
Don't wait on that.
You almost got that full
I
Chicago.
almost said something real ignorant to you.
That full Chicago.
Go for it, Bernie.
Go ahead,
Say it,
Vern.
Vern.
Go ahead.
because
Squirt him into the
Robbie,
air,
you
Vern.
cool. I ain't got no problems with
Forget
you.
his
You ain't,
feelings.
what's his name? I can't stand his motherfucking ass.
Who?
You cool, Robbie. You ain't said nothing.
Oh,
to me.
he hate Mark.
Much appreciated.
Damn.
Yeah, he hate
you
Mark.
can't stand Mark?
Yeah, Mark be going over the edge too, though.
Like,
Mark be going
Howard,
over the line.
He's not a fan.
He hates Mark. Yeah, he wants
Yeah,
Mark
if you
to
saw
die.
Mark on the float, would you wave at him?
What you say?
Nothing.
If I had a rocket launcher, yeah.
He said he shoot Mark off the float with a rocket.
And I'm
Man
talking
gets
about one of
man gets
those
hit in the face at Gay Pride Parade with a rocket.
the homing rockets where you can't miss. Well, you know the ones with the red dots.
Damn.
Too soon.
You know what I'm talking about? The one that had the red.
Oh, we got a phone call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
That one.
Caller.
Damn, you talk about specific. You try not to miss.
He said he used the gun that was what's his name?
I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna save the room.
Right.
Thank you, Vernon.
Thank
I'm
you, Vern.
gonna save the room. Robbie, again,
Shout out to Vern.
classic. Nigga. I don't know how you do it every week. Nigga. And you purposely don't do it. You're a pretty honest guy.
That's the ultimate truth.
You actually thought about telling the story about your son on the way here. And you were like, well, I guess I'll tell him about my son.
You got a list of topics he's reading on the way over here.
It's
Talk
like-
about gay sun float.
Aboriginal
Right,
costume.
Aboriginals.
Loincloth.
Right.
He said loincloth.
Thighs out.
Indigenous rights.
Indigenous rights.
And again, just so we go over, we can recap here. We were asking simple questions. Who dressed up as what? Wanzer, what did you guys again, Wanzer?
A princess.
Princess. Okay, cool.
A princess. That's fucked up.
That's funny. That's funny.
He had two faces. One side of his outfit was an officer. The other side was a hooker.
So now it's my turn.
Hey, I'm just trying to get this. Hey, I'm just doing a replay.
The way you did it, you said the front was the officer.
He bribed himself and went to jail.
Get the replay, dog. Like the Riddler.
Hey, Speedy, you see that? He said the front was the officer, the back was the hooker.
Yeah,
It's
the microphone.
Oh, my bad. Got him.
He said it's a microphone.
Did you hear that, Speedy?
Shut up.
Enclosed room.
Right
there.
He don't think you heard.
Robbie, why are you guys friends? I would not be his friend.
Nigga said,
This
nigga recapped the joke.
Like the niggas from another planet. He talking into the earpiece. Hey, nigga. Did you hear? No, the other one, nigga. The other one.
He said it's a microphone.
Speedy pointed at my show like, nigga, he's on the mic over there. And then Robbie was like, oh.
Robbie act like he was informing me. Speed. Did you hear him?
Bird, can you call in, Bird, please?
Let me tell you what my show said.
It's a microphone.
He was translating. That's all. He was translating.
dude.
In case my mic don't go that far.
You didn't see his excitement.
Oh, my God.
He looked over top of the computer like you couldn't see him. Nigga, did you? Guess what just happened on the other side of the room?
What? It's crazy. Nigga, it's crazy.
Right. Right. Nigga, take your headphones off and listen to me.
It's crazy on the other side of this computer screen.
He moved away from the mic and yelled.
Right.
Yeah, he didn't use the mic.
Oh, shit. That's true. Nigga, that's instinct right there.
You could just say it on the mic.
Rob, I didn't know where the show was going, but when you came, I said,
I tell you, can't lose, Rob.
I mean, we were doing what we was afloat with this nigga. We cool with this nigga. When you walked through the door,
Can't lose, Rob.
I said we gonna get a story. He gonna tell some goofy ass shit, and you hadn't done it. I was like, God, this nigga ain't
Then
told
it got
me.
quiet. You guys ever heard about Aboriginal? Like,
Right.
here we go.
And then when I heard the word Aboriginal, I said, "There's no way he gonna fail on this one. Go right ahead." Did you notice how the room shut? Everybody know when you get ready to talk, shut it down because it's gonna be classic. Yeah. And you bought an Aboriginal. What is it?
Aboriginal.
That dude.
Aboriginal.
Thank you.
He's an Aboriginal.
Are you an Aboriginal? Go.
Did you hear that joke?
Yo, this is L, man.
Take that L.
Look, I was not going to call in until Robbie just made that comment.
Which one?
Did you hear that, Speedy?
Oh.
What?
You heard it? Cop, hooker. You heard that?
He said,
And you looked at your phone like I ain't no need to call
He
in.
said, I got to do it. He pulled over and everything. nigga pulled over in the middle of the highway. God damn it, I got to say something.
did he yell into the microphone?
Stupid ass shit here.
He's the dumbest friend I
Ask
got.
Speedy, did he hear something?
Speedy, did you hear what happened on the other side of this computer screen?
No, what happened, my nigga?
But he looked at you with the headphones on and said, hey,
Right.
did you hear what he said on the
I
microphone?
was waiting on this nigga to say his patented word.
Speedy.
Like, nigga.
Speedy, the computer screen was in your way. Did you hear what he said?
Keep going, L. Keep going, L. Keep going, L.
L.
I'm done, man. I don't want to mess nothing up.
It's too late for that.
Thanks, L.
Bro.
That nigga Robbie went in straight Sambo mode.
Hell, you
Yeah, did you hear what he says over
He
there?
said he went Sambo mode.
Sambo mode.
Oh, did you hear that joke?
All I heard was that nigga on that there. Is that a nigga on that there?
That nigga, that right there was so funny,
Oh,
boss.
that red nigga is so funny.
Oh, my God.
Y'all sure should give him something.
Who that nigga up on that neck?
He shows is funny, boss. I was not sure if you heard him, boss.
I reckon you should hide him.
He must have some funny bones in his body.
Boss, I was there, got some little talent, boss. I know I ain't supposed to know what talent is, boss, but he got it, boss.
I ain't supposed to know what time
And as quiet as it keeps, I think he's an Aboriginal.
He be on the float, sir. He's always on the float.
Right.
And I think he can read, sir. He uses
Damn,
big
Miss
words.
Show Candy, damn.
Now, boss, I ain't
Full
trying to get your
Django.
business, but this nigga not near, because I think he can probably read, boss.
Now, boss.
Damn.
Oh, he said I'm not trying to get in your business.
He got a touch of massa in him.
A touch of massa.
Here's the cold part. Robbie was talking like you niggas couldn't even hear him tell me that what I didn't hear.
No, I watched him. That nigga put the mic down and said, "Speedy, is your head stand over there?"
And that's not what I heard. What I heard was this. Boss, I ain't supposed to laugh unless she tells me to now. But now, it's pretty funny, boss.
Now, boss, if you excuse me chuckling here, boss.
I'm over here geeking.
If you excuse this one chuckle, boss, I just like to laugh.
I sure want to sound on the line.
That's cold-blooded, Wanza. That's cold-blooded. That's cold-blooded, Wanza.
Boss, please don't beat me, but I was about to laugh now.
Fetch it to halves.
You don't know what we did without your ass.
I was fixing to have a laugh, boss.
He said, I'll fix it to have a laugh, boss.
There's somebody in their
You
truck
can
about
excuse
to
me,
total
then,
the
sir.
fuck out.
Right.
If you can excuse me, sir, I'll fix it to laugh.
Boss, I was fixing to what's going to sound like a laugh, so please excuse me, boss.
Robbie said, "I got talent too. Little baby, let's shorten this, shorten this."
Oh my
Nigga,
This
lowered
when
the
a
mic.
racist white dude tuning the show like,
Wait a
all right,
minute.
that's what I'm talking about
That's
right
what you
here.
motherfuckers understand.
These niggas being their true self on there. About goddamn time the internet done kept up.
Oh, y'all niggas feel just like me.
In the cold shit, why would you lower the mic?
He was
Yell.
gonna whisper.
No, why would
Then
you
he
lower the
forgot.
mic and lean into it?
Right.
Guess what?
Right.
And he went like this. He went like this. Hey, Speedy.
He moved the mic with
I
him.
said,
Hey,
nigga,
nigga.
That's not how microphones work.
Right. It's the opposite effect. Don't be a lawyer, nigga. You lean over to your client. Nigga, tell him you ain't guilty.
What's so funny?
Put it to the mic, dog.
Mic no more.
Shit. Yeah, I ain't guilty. Too late, nigga. We know you are now. Act like you didn't do it. Nigga, they hearing you.
That was hilarious.
One funny show, bro.
He told his son, then told me.
Yes, I heard.
Like if you had to use Aboriginal in a sentence, nigga, it would take 5 minutes to do it. Robbie done he done ran the table already.
Man.
Ain't nobody
No,
used
here's the thing.
Aboriginal in
I've
5
never
years.
even used the word in my life.
That's what I'm saying. You got to have a reason
When
to use
am I-
Aboriginal.
well,
We in Australia.
You ever had to use the word?
Indigenous, right?
Dude, that
No.
was
It's history in college.
You ever use?
Right. We ain't got no reason to say it here in
because
America.
you know that in Australia.
Oh, that's right. You got to groom as Aboriginal.
No, they stole all the Aboriginal children until the 70s. They took all the
Who
children.
Who?
And the Australians, the white Australians,
Oh,
the
they
British.
stole the-
Colonizers?
They took all of the children,
Yeah,
all
you
the
mean the
Aboriginal
colonizers?
children,
Yeah.
and they put them in white homes
Oh, I believe
because
that.
they wanted them to die out.
Really?
Well, they
Yeah,
did
they did
that.
that.
The
They
white
did that
homes
till
wasn't
the
going to feed
70s.
them or something?
Yeah, that's
They
true.
did that until the 70s. They went to the homes, they
Till
took all the
till
children.
1970 period, because they did that. They were stealing them.
Okay, we got real.
My
All
bad.
right, cool.
Nigga, drop
Thank you, Walter.
knowledge, my man. Drop
I'm not
knowledge.
gay no more.
Hold on. Drop knowledge.
You're not
That
gay,
was
but you're
Wanzer.
indigenous.
Hold on.
You're
What
always
is that, though?
indigenous.
You gotta ask. You gotta have some knowledge with.
All right, so we
Joe.
got a
Go ahead,
T-shirt.
drop
We're
knowledge.
gonna get this T-shirt made. It says "I'm indigenous."
Easy to it.
So if you want the T-shirt,
What happened was they were doing that. They were taking. They were. That was the land. Most of the land that they were stealing.
take your time,
Right.
Robbie,
Most
slow
of
down.
the land that they were
Breathe.
stealing.
Right.
They couldn't do it because the men were fighting. So they would
Right.
steal the children, saying that
Ah.
the children were living in squalor.
Right.
They were basically putting them in
So they doing
orphanages.
psychological warfare.
And
on
they
there.
put them in white
Took
homes.
they
and then put them
kids.
in white homes.
And the white
so
people was going to assimilate them.
That's how
no,
Yeah.
your parents
They went
do
from
it.
the
You're
diet.
opposite
Some
parents.
of them,
Right.
some of them did get assimilated, but
Right.
most of them were.
They just let them
servants.
die off.
Yeah,
Ain't that a bitch?
servants. They were
Where you
making
get
them
this
servants.
clay-colored child?
So
Clay.
With red hair.
Oh,
Right.
a lot of the white men who
K-Dot.
were raping these, raping
What the
raping the women.
fuck?
Right.
They had the women were having the babies, and since they were pregnant,
Hold
there
on,
was no
Rob.
husbands.
Right.
Rob, she called them clay kids.
He
He
said
said,
clay color.
Where'd you get the Play-Doh?
Oh damn! Damn, you went with Play-Doh.
We try to hit the people
I will
with
say though,
education,
them,
too, you know.
them motherfuckers, the babes over there do
You know.
got some beautiful fucking hair. Nigga. Them Aboriginal babes got some gorgeous ass hair.
But they did. They when they
Nutella
stopped, when they
children.
finally stopped it, they stopped it in 1970, December
He
of
said
70.
Nutella.
And half them cats,
Robbie?
they're still lost.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
a lot
fucked
of them
up.
are drug
Bro,
addicts.
I'm going to
Well,
say
you know, that's
this.
the same thing they did over here too, though.
Yeah,
that's the
same thing.
problem.
Yeah, it's called Central
Rob,
Yeah, they got that shit down to a science. That's what happened.
Rob, I'm going to say this on the mic.
Mm-hmm.
you can come anytime you want. Don't ever hesitate about coming to this motherfucker.
Classic.
Nigga, you're going to come and bring something we never knew.
You know? You should be a history teacher.
He really. I told him he needs to be a teacher.
This nigga went from
amphibian
plane.
Oh, yeah, he started with amphibian planes. So wait a minute.
What?
So you know what an amphibian plane is?
An amphibian plane?
Yes.
We know amphibians are animals. We know
Right. I know amphibians are fish.
Yeah, I see your mind go off.
Right. But what's an amphibian plane?
It's a
amphibious plane. Yeah.
It's the one with the.
Amphibious is not a word. But go ahead.
But amphibious plane. Whatever.
Wait, what is it? Break it down. Break it down for me.
Amphibial.
They call it a seaplane.
Oh, you talking about? Are you talking about an airplane? Oh yeah.
But they're not called amphibious, are they?
Hey, I mean, you call it a seaplane. Amphibious plane is. You could get away with that. It means the same thing, but if you want to break the word down, they can land on the water.
We call it the duck plane.
Right. I mean, depending on where you're from, that's one of them.
I like amphibious.
Yeah, amphibious is the scientific way to try to say it, but most people still say seaplane if you can land on the water.
That
If
sounds
it got
stupid.
pontoons on the bottom, you can land on the water.
Pontoon.
Right.
God damn.
Yeah, it's called a pontoon.
Them big ass canoe-looking joints on the bottom.
Yeah.
That's the word.
Marcus, are you dressing up for Halloween?
You said that's the word he was looking for? Oh, that's what it was. Pontoon. Yeah.
It's amphibious.
K-Dot
The amphibious plane.
K-Dot for the win.
Right, nigga. It's
Now,
enough
what
of us
year
in here to
did you
get
pick up
smart.
that word.
What year did I pick it up?
Pontoon.
Well, nigga, that's
like, why
called
do you
traveling
pick
the
that
world, nigga. I've been in one.
Well, that's what it is, a pontoon.
Yeah, he's been
I understand that's what it is.
He's
but
been in
where
the
fuck
military.
you-
Oh, no, you ain't getting no more of this.
I was an adventure host, nigga. I had to ride in pontoon planes. and shit.
pontoon.
Wherever you go in the world,
Yes,
nigga,
it's
you
called
better
a
know what
pontoon.
they call it, or you'll
That
fuck
nigga
around
was
and
at
end
the
up.
bush.
And miss it.
Right, I was in some shit.
Be at the pontoon
I
to
need to speak
drill
the language if I
$1,700.
need to leave quick. That's my shit. Like, hey, who speak a little
Shout
bit of English?
out to
One's a-
BSB.
Yeah, shout out to BSB.
BSB bourbon.
Ones, what are you drinking?
BSB.
BSB, he can't tell he lit.
Too much? That's what he drinking.
Delicious
Too much.
BSB.
But, hey,
Dos
Has a
mucho.
nice little cinnamon kick to it.
Where's the most
Really good.
place you been that had the
It
worst
is
sex
what it
acts?
is.
52%.
That's where sex
That's a weird
acts?
question.
Shit, I don't
Yeah,
even
we gonna
know.
be
I
having a
wasn't
whole
seeing
lot
the
of
worst
bottles.
ones.
Freakiest places, worst sex.
Shit, probably Brazil.
Vietnam.
What is the
Really?
percent of that?
Well,
Probably
this
Brazil.
one
Nigga,
is
Brazil,
only
a big ass
30%,
country,
there
but you
is
know,
one
they
that's
get it in.
What about
53%
Vietnam?
is 100
Nah,
proof.
I wasn't really in Vietnam. I ain't see that shit. But
But
yeah.
Brazil?
This one, you want to see this?
Again, Robbie, I don't give a fuck what's going on in your life, man. You make this your destination before you go home. Nigga.
Yeah,
Before
Rob,
you go
he's a
see your
legend up here,
indigenous
Rob.
son.
He's a legend.
Just dip your drawers in it and ring them out.
Just come on through, nigga.
Ring them out
I
in
don't
my
give a fuck
face.
what's going on. If somebody say they got $1 million for you, nah, I gotta go tell some stories.
Anybody else want a cup with ice?
We about to check out, Doc.
Yeah, we about to go.
We about to Lee, give you information. Yeah, you gotta give me info before we get out.
Like, she mixing drinks. She busy. I'll give you information for you.
Nah, I wouldn't do all that.
He said, doctor.
Let's call for the doctor. I'll get you to her.
We'll start
High-five
it. Go ahead,
yourself.
Robbie.
Oh, you gonna start it? Okay.
Get your information.
My information on all platforms is Rob Perone, ROBBPERON on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
You on TikTok?
I'm on TikTok.
Too old to be on TikTok, nigga.
Hey, I'm trying to
There
get
you
with
go,
the
Rob.
kids.
Get with it,
Also,
man.
November.
Don't say that.
Also, November 30th.
Yeah, he trying to get with the kids.
Trying to
Yeah,
get with
don't
the
say that.
kids.
That's
Also,
not a good
November
look.
30th, we're doing 50 Shades of Funny again with Speedy hosting.
Whoa!
Oh, shit.
And for those of you who
Whoop,
missed
whoop.
it, you missed.
You missed a show. You missed
And
a
her birthday's
show.
the 29th, and I was told by
Did she do a
Tamika,
guest spot?
Whose birthday is the 29th?
No, I was told by Tamika to promote it again, and Speedy said, "Don't call her Perky T."
Oh,
And
yeah.
she said no to make it. So shout out to Tamika for telling me to promote again.
Tamika.
K Dot, and if you guys get your tickets early, Speedy has a great promotion. That's going to be off the chain. If you bring 10 friends or more, you get a bottle of BSB,
Y'all
free
see how
bottle
we
of brown
acting with it,
sugar
right?
bourbon.
Y'all hear that?
Also, we have some other giveaways they're going to do for the purchaser.
And
of
if you
10
bring
tickets or
20
more.
people, Marcus will fuck one of them. Only one of them.
We also have a book from Jamie Foxx's tour.
Yeah.
So we also have a book.
Act like you got some sense.
Yeah. So whoever brings the most people to the next show,
And I'll make sure he autographs
That's
it as
November
well.
30th. It'll be an autograph book. We'll get BSB. So it's on. So
Now,
make
the
sure you buy
signature might
tickets.
look like mine, but
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that.
So get
It's
your
going to be
tickets.
tight.
Get your
It's gonna
tickets
be
on
tight.
Eventbrite.
Autograph.
Get your tickets on Eventbrite. 50
Right.
Shades of Funny. Eventbrite.
It's gonna say Jamie Foxx love Speedy.
Right.
What the fuck?
It's going to look
yeah,
like
go
a
to Eventbrite.
testimony. Nigga. It's going to say, I, Jamie Foxx.
Go to Eventbrite /50 Shades
you
of
this
Funny.
book.
Eventbrite /50 Shades
And
of
the
Funny.
code word is Perky T.
Perky T. Code word.
That's the code word.
Top secret.
You act like you
That's the
sprung or in
that's
love
the code
or something.
word.
What's going on?
That's the code word for
Mind your business, nigga.
You feeling indigenous, nigga? What's going on?
Robbie, what is that the code word for? The code word for what?
To get the tickets.
To call in?
No.
Yes, that's to call in for the comedy show. And since K-Dot is her birthday, she's going to jump on stage and say something, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's your birthday?
Oh, it's your birthday.
Oh, yeah, you have
Hey.
to. It's the ladies'
November
night
29th
show.
or
Oh, my God. That's
K-Dot.
right.
You
K-Dot.
on
30
K-Dot.
days.
I forgot to say that. November 30th is our ladies' night show. We have Kamara White, Precious Hall, Melanie Camacho, and K-Dot. It's all ladies
Oh, that's
all
gonna be
night.
Well, almost all.
Almost all
ladies.
ladies.
We're going to put that on the flyer. Almost all ladies.
Almost all ladies.
So the only men in the house that'll be on stage is myself and Speedy, but
That's
mostly
gonna be
Speedy
dope.
and Ron C.
Yes.
So it's all ladies' night.
That's fly.
The date is November 30th, Tuesday,
That's gonna be
November
a show.
30th. The last Tuesday, it's after Thanksgiving. Tickets are still $15.
That's going to be dope.
Get your
Eventbrite,
tickets, bitch.
50 Shades of Funny.
And remember, if you bring 10 or more people, you get a bottle.
10 or more people, you get a bottle.
And
This
Nick,
what the
we got
bottle
the
look
book, autographed book, Fox. We also it was some other stuff.
Yeah, I was
in
gonna
there.
say. So we gotta put the bar a little high for this. So we gotta go over 10 people because it comes with the bottle of BSB. It's a book from the Jamie Foxx tour and a flask. Comes in there.
Damn.
For the BSB.
It's a VIP
Get
package.
drunk in your car.
We upgrading it to the VIP
Hold on,
package.
I
Fuck
ain't-
it.
I got it right here.
Fuck
Hold
it. It's
on.
the package.
I got it right here.
20
Matter
or
of fact,
more.
Oh, my gosh.
supposed to-
Here we go.
Right.
Here we
20
go.
or more people.
Speedy.
Right.
So
Speedy.
look, this the
You supposed
giveaway.
to.
Well,
Bring 3 niggas and a cat.
so let me explain how
We need to
I
up it
got
like
this.
let's make a deal. Bring
So-
13 niggas and a cat.
Let me explain how I got this. So in Fox's room, they had this in his dressing room every time. So nigga,
What? The BSB?
So I wait there, everybody leave, and I go, let me go and get that. Fox don't want that. He got 4 of them at the house.
What? The BSB?
This whole
This whole
they gave a
package.
whole
Oh, the little
package.
kit right there. The get right kit. Oh yeah, Fox don't want that.
Turn it to
That's the
turn
get
it
right
to a
kit.
whole box.
Yeah, take the
Bam.
flyers
So
out.
that's
There you go.
So
Post
20
it.
or more,
Yeah.
right, Nick? You said
Yeah,
that's
there
you.
you go. Put your titties on top of it. Put your titties on
Yeah.
top.
So if you buy 20 or more tickets,
Which
Yeah.
one
this
is
is
that
the
one?
gift that you get.
Yeah, bring
more
20
tickets
people,
for
man.
50 Shades
Damn.
of Funny on November 30th.
Yeah.
Right.
And you can't just grab no
I didn't get
motherfuckers.
that.
They got to know
Right.
personal shit about you.
Come out.
Right.
Come out.
You bringing niggas that don't know comedy, talking and shit.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
buys 20 tickets or more, you get this gift.
Right.
They got to say your name. I'm
And the
buying-
doc's titties right behind that box. Just think about it.
Let me see it.
Just
They
think
don't
about it.
get that, boo.
I'm just saying, that's for show. That's for show. That's the hype. Yeah, prop your titties up on that box. There you go.
You're gonna get an autographed copy.
What's the name of the book? What's the name of the book?
Only,
Act like you
but
got some
it's gonna be
There it
Speedy's
is.
autograph though.
There it is.
But who gonna know?
Tell y'all, he talked about this book. It's dynamic. You got to get it. So I mean,
Sound like somebody been drinking.
That's
invite
right.
20 people. You're gonna get this.
Get that VIP package.
Jokes.
Can't not available in stores, my nigga. Not available in
That's
stores.
jokes.
Except for the book.
K-Dot gonna be there.
And the
I'm gonna be
bourbon.
there.
She
And the
doing
flash.
her shit.
I'm gonna do some sorry.
Mr. Marcus gonna be there.
Everybody
Right.
gonna be there.
Right.
Not available in stores unless you buy them all separately.
All right, listen. We got another part
Hey,
of the deal.
Marcus, hold
Uh-oh.
on.
If you're a female and you bring 20 people, Mr. Marcus has said he will fuck one of your friends.
And that's not all.
Can you
With
make
what?
your announcement?
With the prophylactic.
Can you make your announcement?
But you got to be an
Mr.
aboriginal.
Marcus? Hold on, he's
Aboriginal.
gonna make his announcement.
20 people, I'll fuck one of them.
God damn it.
Guaranteed.
Safe sex. He'll wear prophylactic on your
On
friends.
stage.
On stage.
After we leave.
So if they come to 50 Shades of Funny,
Right.
Mr. Marcus said he's going to sweeten the pot.
Look, I said after we leave.
Right, you just gotta sneak back in, evade security,
Fuck
and your
your
girl
friend.
can get it right after that.
The person that put it together doesn't get fucked.
Right.
One of your
Right,
friends.
they got to be a friend that you gifting the dick to.
So Mr. Marcus said if you buy 10 tickets and you use the code name Marcus, he's going to knock it off. He's going to knock you off.
So wait, nigga, now it's confusing. How many code names they got to have?
Depending on the gift, nigga.
Turkey T, Marcus, nigga. I mean, y'all need to write this shit down. The package is growing.
You gotta get your own room at the Sheraton down the street.
Right. The VIP package is growing. Shit. Before that BSB hit the room, this was a fucking Christian show. Shit. We done changed the whole get down.
I would like to say if I bring 20 bitches, I would appreciate if you didn't fuck none of them. I'd appreciate
But
that.
that's not going to happen. Just so you know.
Don't bring your 20
Hey,
that show, nigga.
hey, we got another VIP package, Speedy. If you bring 2 people, you get to fuck Wanzer.
Hey.
Well, two
Hey.
people ain't
All right. Time to go.
I wouldn't call it VIP.
Yeah.
I gotta call it just V. That's the
Ladies,
tag.
let me tell you, ladies. If you want to like slip this in.
Oh shit! Slip it
your
in what?
BSB in here.
Oh, okay.
You want to
Okay.
sneak it into the theater.
Oh, yeah,
or
good
dinner or
point.
There you
joint.
go.
Stick it in.
Slide that
You
shit in
can
your
put it
drawers.
right between your cleavage.
Fits
Good
in your.
point.
Well, everybody ain't got that kind of cleavage, boo.
Well,
Some niggas they go be like, "Hey, bitch, what you wearing in between your titties? What's all that?"
you got a microphone, bitch?
Right? She's smuggling.
look like a medallion.
Right? Bitch wearing a Mercedes
They
Benz
can't
symbol.
touch it.
Go ahead.
You gotta get this.
100%.
Definitely gotta get that. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
The mic's on.
Focus.
Sorry
Your mic's
about
on,
that.
man.
Mic check.
I
1
can
2
hear
1
you.
2.
Your mic is on.
My
Mike
fault.
Stroud.
My fault, baby. I was just thinking out loud with it.
Keep it at 100 at all times.
MYSTROCLARK 100.com. Hit your
Like
boy.
MICKEY.
See where you been, girl? We already said that. That's the MO for it.
Love it.
Used to work for Disney. They know about me.
Mr. Marcus, go ahead, man.
AKA Mr. Marcus for everything.
Bitch.
Bitch.
You sound so.
That voice came down, didn't
That's
it?
that BSB. AKA I fuck all.
Wanzer, you
That's right. She was about to get us a cup and forgot.
K-Dot.
How could I not?
Hey, Doc,
You
How could I
I was
not?
about to get that drink.
How could I not notice it?
Ah,
You
okay.
with me, nigga?
Now I'm thirsty.
Nigga,
How
she
could I
was
not?
on it. And then this nigga
Nigga Walter said, "Oh, your
Right.
voice went
It
low."
did go a little lower. Like,
That is
Yeah, why you gazing at the homie, man?
not what I said.
why you cock block?
Wanzer like
Hey,
the nigga that busts in the room while you fucking. Hey, y'all get it in. Damn.
He say, "Hey," and he said something real important. He go,
Right. Nigga bust in.
My birthday too.
Maestro, he didn't want to come in and go, you going to hurt her like that.
Right.
but,
You out of peanut butter, nigga.
Hey, look, I'm at the door like this.
Right. He all up on the
Oh, my
bed.
bad.
Nigga leaning on the bed talking.
Hey, I'm like this. Damn, Mr. Marcus, you fucking the shit out of her.
Mama?
he go tap him on the shoulder.
I'm gonna get some more BSB. You want some?
Right. You want something to drink, dog?
Yeah.
You look thirsty.
You need a towel or anything?
Hey, nigga,
You
you
got
want me to
dick
point?
assistant.
Hey, nigga, you want me to point that fan on your back?
Right. Nigga holding a little ass fan over your ass while you fucking. Y'all niggas look hot.
He said you want me to point the fan on your back.
Would you like your Nike hat?
Nigga like he on set holding a little ass fan.
Oh, no. He come up to Marcus. Hey, you got to switch hats, Mr. Marcus.
I brought your Nike hat, brother.
Hey, I brought out some cold towels, Marcus.
Hey, personal dick assistant.
Hey, Marcus. Hey, Mr. Marcus, put this cold towel on your neck, dog. You look hot.
Right. I want that to happen to you, dog.
Yeah, Wanzer, the next time another
You need
man
some more
speaks,
socks for better
don't
leverage.
ever go. You should never at no time go, yeah, your voice is a little lower.
Right.
Well, that's not how I said it, but okay.
I brought you a Gatorade. It looked like your energy was coming down.
Why don't you some of them hospital socks so you can get more grip?
Hey, Mr. Marcus, you look hot. Maybe you should take your hat off.
I brought you a 5-hour energy, man, just in case.
Those Sky Zone socks for you, Mr. Marcus. They got grip on the bottom.
She said, I brought Sky Zone socks.
Nigga, you in there, all of a sudden you just feel nigga
He
squirting
came with the
something.
5-hour shot, but he's still getting Marcus and go, hold your mouth.
Right.
Nah, he poured a little bit in the cap. Here, take
Right,
it.
here you go. Like the nigga infant.
Mr. Marcus, you look hot. I'm gonna just put these ice cubes on your shoulder.
Right. Nigga come up, shoot him in the back of the head with some Gatorade. Hey, nigga.
Do you want me to point the fan at you?
I ordered an Easter. It hasn't got here yet.
Right.
Want me to point the fan.
You need the fan
I'm gonna
on
just
you
point this
some
fan on your back, Mr. Marcus. You look hot.
Nigga, turn the lights on. Hold on, I can't see the light switch.
Oh man.
He said,
Oh,
the fan at you.
y'all niggas are hilarious.
Nigga, that
I'll be back in 8 minutes.
I'll be back in 8 minutes.
Look,
I'm gonna go check my hot pockets. I'll be right back.
Y'all gonna be hungry. I know y'all
I
are.
think I checked the middle of that.
No, look, he in the middle looking. Pee. Oh, your hot pocket's ready.
30 more seconds.
He yelling like they care. 30 more seconds on them hot pockets. Get it in. I'm coming.
I'm gonna put it on quick timer real quick.
Hey, Mr. Marcus, you like bacon bits?
Right.
Wow.
You want
don't-
bacon?
Look, no, here the cold part. You don't?
Yeah.
You want a crispy crust?
Right. Right. You like your crust crispy or soft?
You got to hide in the middle, I bet.
Right. Be careful. I'm blowing on it for you. I
gotta-
blew on it for
I
you.
gotta
Here
put
you go.
it back in the middle, Cole.
Mr. Marcus, you like pulping your orange juice?
I got some bagel bites.
So here's the cold part. As soon as he
Got
says
some
no,
bagel bite, nigga.
I don't want no Pope. Okay.
Damn.
It's all out.
He filtered through a napkin.
Right.
Hold on, nigga.
Shit. Nigga made himself as a personal assistant. You didn't even ask. I'll just be your assistant, dog. It's cool.
Mr. Marcus, I put your pants on the ironing board, sir.
I folded y'all's clothes up. It was on the floor. I folded y'all's clothes. Right. This nigga ironing while you fucking. While you fucking, he right next to the bed ironing. Y'all niggas is going a long time, ain't you?
Right, so that nigga trying to fix the corner of the sheets. Would you mind lifting up a little bit?
Mr. Marcus, you left your button up on the floor. I'm a hot steam it for you.
Ah, shit.
Said you trying to fix the sheets.
that corner sheet always come up, nigga. That corner sheet.
Hot towel on my arm.
Are you finished, sir? Nigga, dick valet.
Nigga pull like a racing car, nigga. Nigga, hold up, nigga. Change your socks and shit.
Right, he got dick pit crew.
Zip.
Hey, Mr.
Right, I got a new clean sheet here. Y'all wet this one all up. Just roll over.
Mr. Marcus, you all done. I got some fresh draws for you.
Come on. Together. You guys look a little wet.
Shit.
Don't have any more towels.
Look, he's like, I don't want any sweat to get in your eye there, you know?
Right.
We're out of wet wipes. I hope this will do, Mr. Marcus.
We're out of wet wipes.
Your date looks a bit parched. Let me get her some Gatorade, too.
Hey, Marcus, can we give her a little break? She doesn't look too well.
She seems tired. She seems a little tired. I'm worried
Mr.
about
Marcus,
her.
my girlfriend's sore. Would you mind if she took a break?
My girlfriend's sore. My girlfriend's sore.
You mind if we take a little intermission?
I know that face. She's not enjoying this anymore. I know that face. Let her
She
go.
wants you to get up.
Right.
Mr. Marcus, my girlfriend's thirsty. Can we take 5, please?
We got dinner tickets at 8. Are you guys almost done?
I would like to shower first.
Eye contact with her.
Right. It's gonna be awkward afterwards, but I'll risk it.
Could you not sweat directly on her, please?
Right.
Hilarious.
Give your information.
Could
there,
you not put your foot on my girlfriend's face, Mr. Marcus? I appreciate it. Thank you.
Wanzer, give your information.
You guys can find me every goddamn where.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, K-Dot.
Let this nigga Wanzer.
Yeah, go ahead, Wanzer. Go ahead, Wanzer.
Wanzer just got his best run off of the year. That was.
Wanzer!
You was on fire, nigga. You was on fuego.
All day.
You was in the zone.
Ridiculous.
Right. You was in
And we
the
was
zone.
talking, my girlfriend. That's fucked up.
Right, nigga, but that was a good capper. You put the button on it with my
Anthony.
girlfriend is tired.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Nigga,
He said that's fucked up.
you got genius in you,
Can't wait to
son.
meet her.
Hey, here's the cold part about it. Sound like you've been there.
Hey, look,
Anyway,
It was a
you will
true
never meet my
story.
girlfriend.
It was a true story. We was just laughing. That nigga crying. You got a tear coming down his cheek.
so,
This nigga's gonna meet my pretend girlfriend. Hey, Mr.
so
Marcus.
is she crying because it hurts?
Right. See, no, he fucking your girlfriend, nigga. You hear her say, I love you. Hey, bitch, wait a minute.
Could you
Not
get
even
your-
in the room.
Could you get your foot off my girlfriend's back? She really doesn't. You know, that's not cool.
Oh, yeah, Wanzer, give your information.
Anthony Wanzer at Anthony Wanzer on all platforms. WANZER.
Please give the information for our
Follow
other
me,
sponsor, Telex Watches, please.
Telex watches get 10% off with what's the code? It's right in front of you on the thing. On the look down.
You got another code to
Written down.
remember?
See the rollout
Goddamn,
digital
nigga.
code?
This turning into a cybersecurity network and shit.
What font is it on?
Right.
Yeah,
The code for one of Wanzer's. There you go. Look, wait, reach a little more. I can't see it. I mean, I can't hear it.
roll out D3.
Yeah, there you go.
Roll out D3. Get 10% off.
Oh, yeah.
Tilux watches. TILUX watches. Dope ass watches. Check them out.
Go ahead, K Dizzy.
So it's _ KAYDOTT on Instagram. TikTok is K.comedy. And Facebook it is
What?
Karina Wells.
Who the fuck is
shit.
Karina?
Put the government out there in case you want to lay low.
Nigga,
See?
my boarding pass said Mr. Karina Wells.
Damn.
They switched it. Hey, bitch, we gonna switch
Hey,
this.
they be scared to ask.
They weren't playing.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
They were
Right.
not playing with you.
Did you tell them that or they just put it?
Yeah, and my passport clearly has a big F.
Damn. They be so scared now they gonna fuck up and get fired. They put both. Mr., Mrs.
Whatever. They just put an M.
Right, right. They try to just
Go
squiggle
ahead
out the
there,
rest.
lady.
I am on Instagram.
Yes,
Dr.
you are.
Tati93.
Tati.
No.
TTI
Enunciating all sex.
Tati.
Dr. Tati.
On Facebook as Tatanisha Tim.
That's
T-A-T-A-N-E-I-S-H-A. Last name T-A-K.
Hey, don't be stealing my style.
Hey, once you grip that microphone.
Don't be stealing my style. Yeah, there you go.
And
You better quit playing.
You can reach
Don't make me come over there. I will crawl
via
over this whole
text.
desk. I will crawl over this motherfucker.
This nigga will crawl through the furniture.
Right. I will break 2 of these microphones on the way.
On this carpet.
We'll be buying
say
all
slither?
Was my female enhancement. Ready?
I'll step on this keyboard on the way over.
And then all your CBD needs. I got you.
Damn.
Oh,
like your
shit.
tank top.
What a fucking nigga. Look, I thought I said it. I was like, hey.
It's nice though. I don't really care how much it costs. I'm just talking about you wearing that shit well.
This nigga said, "I like your tank."
Like I'm talking to my 8th grade teacher. I like your tank top, Miss Jones.
That's the most
You look
inappropriate
comfortable
compliment of
today.
all time. I like your tank top.
Nigga, that's that innocent rap.
How was
Pretty
your
tank
summer?
top.
Right, you look comfortable, Miss Jones. Me and my family went to my
Yeah,
grandma's
but
house.
it's
this
December.
summer. Right.
Your summer, man.
Right. We all been in school 8 months. Nigga talking about what he did over the summer.
Oh,
I couldn't
shit.
wait to get back to school to see you, Miss Jones.
Speedy is funny on everything. That's Speedy IZ funny on everything. Comedian Speedy on Facebook. Fucking hilarious. If you are Patreon, you should be crying right about now.
If you're not a Patreon subscriber,
Stick yourself.
You blew it.
at the top of the chat, click that link right there, man,
Right.
and
You
subscribe.
push that
Subscribe,
button, take it
bitch.
right out your account. You ain't got to do nothing.
You ain't gotta
And
do
listen,
shit.
y'all. So look, so you guys know, if you are a Patreon subscriber, when we do these comedy shows, we usually set aside some tickets for the side for the Patreon subscribers. So if you're already on the Patreon list, that means you can get free comedy tickets. We do giveaways. So all of that's included to being a Patreon member. So
And it's a dope venue, the 50
Yeah.
Shades.
That shit was fly.
Beautiful.
And if you
Right.
didn't
Great.
know, Robbie's being
Nice venue,
very
Robbie.
humble. Robbie let me host. It's his room. He gave me the blessings to host, and we gonna turn that into one of the hottest spots in Los Angeles to come watch
Yes,
comedy.
baby.
Yes.
Not to
So-
mention, hey, Speed, plus, I'm going to go out and put it out there for my boy Rob, too. This nigga did a deal with an active movie theater to let him use one of the theaters for comedy,
Yeah,
nigga. That's
that's
costing
right.
them.
Hey.
I don't know how you pulled that shit off.
And a nice,
Ain't like it's an old abandoned theater. These niggas is showing Tom Cruise next door and we on the other side fucking around.
Those seats are plush.
Right.
so this ain't Magic Johnson thing?
Right. Now, this ain't the Magic Johnson joint for those people in L.A.
Hey, and you know what
And
else?
we got a full bar and restaurant.
You know
Right.
what was
And
interesting?
full bar
It was,
Y'all gonna get some BSB when you come.
it was
Oh,
dope to
shit.
be able to watch the comedy
Oh,
show in that kind of seating versus a comedy club where
Right.
you're kind of sitting below the comic.
Amphitheater
You know?
seating is dope.
Yeah,
there's
Everybody can see.
So
that was
shout out
dope.
to Robbie. He don't
Right.
get his flowers like he should.
Shout out to
but,
Rob,
you know,
man.
Right.
Rob is.
Shout
Way
out
to,
to
way to
Robbie.
produce that shit, Rob. Way
He
to
not
produce
only
that
tells
shit.
some fantastic stories, but
Right.
he also
Yeah, this nigga stories is
He's smart
phantasmagastic.
as hell.
and in the business that we
Shout out
in,
to
most
Rob.
people don't let you host their room. They just say,
I wouldn't do it.
See?
That's why your ass ain't got
As
no
president of the Haters Union, I wouldn't do it.
and I hate that he did.
Right. I'm mad that the nigga even got it off.
And I hate that he did it.
Nigga said I tried to sabotage it, but I was late.
So for
It ain't
sure,
too late,
Rob.
Robbie.
Thank you, brother.
I
Million
planted a
times
small
over, man.
bomb in the bathroom, but the shit was a dud.
Me and Robbie go back some 30 years.
Next month they ain't here
and
yet,
again,
Robbie.
Right.
the hardest thing in this business to understand where you need to be at to get your blessing,
Right.
and how to be there, and when it comes along. So we gonna make this hot. It's gonna be one of the hottest clubs around, and you are the face of it. So we gonna make it
And
hot.
can I say one thing?
What?
I
Why
was,
you
I was,
I'm
because
angry that the
I was
niggas
at the
having
show.
success.
I was at the show. I was at the show, and my show went up. My show, I never seen you. You were fantastic.
Oh, thanks, bro.
That's good.
Yeah,
Appreciate
my show
you.
was great.
As
And
always,
and-
he's always.
Yeah, he was great, and he I like the way he educates the crowd. You know, his stuff is on.
Try to
real,
drop a
real
little
topics.
We didn't ask you
And
for
then
footnotes, but go ahead.
Robbie was dressed to the T.
Right? He
Oh,
was
yeah.
clean.
And
Yeah, Robbie got a man.
Tamika?
Robbie
I
got
know
a
it
man.
was Tamika. You did that.
Damn,
wrong.
you just put him on blast.
Said Robbie got a man. That's why he was.
No, Robbie got
You put him on
woman.
blast. That's that black box. That's that
Robbie
black
has
storm
a
talking.
woman,
Disregard. Abort.
Tamika.
Abort.
That nigga
Abort.
said
Get the
Robbie
mic.
got a
Bomb
man.
got
Perky T.
Robbie.
Yeah, whatever you want to call
got a
it.
man.
And Robbie,
Yeah.
and I
Oh,
just want to say this too because I didn't get a chance to say it that night. But you had a great chemistry with the crowd.
Oh, thank
Like it
you.
was a
Yes,
very,
you
it's a
did.
very natural. Like everyone, you went out and you were kind
What
of
is
quiet.
wrong with you, nigga?
No, I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk. I'm just saying.
Nigga,
Robbie
you've
was-
never
Robbie
used your
had a
hands that
great
much. You
chemistry
said
with
it's
the crowd.
crazy,
Thank you.
man.
He had a great.
That's that
There was a lot of
BSB.
people. It was a lot of people.
was.
I was sitting right there in the front,
Let me
and I
tell
just
you
saw
why.
his chemistry.
Why are you
with the
loud?
crowd.
It's a
It's
microphone.
called, it's called
Let
being
me
an
tell you
MC.
why.
Being an MC, yeah.
And then you guys had a great chemistry too.
Well,
Let me tell you
I'm gonna.
why.
Ooh, damn. Drop the bottom.
Time to play our game.
Why would you put the bottom
I'm
in the
gonna
middle?
say. I gotta say this before you close it down.
But no, you guys had a great chemistry. You two had a great
I got
chemistry.
more.
You know we
The
date.
blacker he gets.
I don't know, nigga. I had my
He gets
suspicions.
more niggerish.
I got more calls.
Fuck that shit, cuz I'm trying to get a nigga a compliment.
I
Go
got
ahead.
more calls from people asking about the Patreon show in Speedy because they said everybody said the same thing about the comics. The comics were one thing, but they enjoyed Speedy. My only regret was we didn't have more time because if you guys didn't really get to see Speedy do his thing, back at my other shows that I did at the Comedy Union and other stuff, Speedy would really cut loose. So if you've been to any of my 50 Shades of Funny
We're about to fix that. We're
show,
gonna fix that.
we have themed shows. And Ladies' Night is going to be white night, so all the ladies wear white, like we did last time.
I thought you meant white bitches. I was
gonna be
excited.
white women.
I was like, yes, yes. I'm
This nigga Juan just said, yes, white night.
fuck me to white.
Don't walk the couch.
Yes.
Everybody.
Wait a minute, Nick.
I was like, Marcus.
Look. Here's the cold part about it. He would have shown up with the white girl like, oh, wrong night.
He said, Marcus. White night. Hey, I'm gonna bring that fan. I was gonna bring that fan.
That nigga, he got hype.
He's like, it's already gentrified over there. Yes.
Yes, colonizer free.
White bitches.
White bitches.
It's called Bring Your White Bitch. It's called Bring Your White Bitch.
No.
This
Nigga
Uncle Maestro,
said,
white
white
people
night.
are allowed to come to the comedy
Yes,
show.
they
We
are.
want
But
you to
they
feel
don't.
welcome, but it's not white night.
It's not
Right.
mandatory.
It ain't your
color.
night. It ain't your night.
Right, you
It
can
ain't
come and
about
blend
you.
in, but you're still gonna be a minority, nigga.
If you are redneck viewers, it's also not white night.
Right.
So don't show up with no crosses and
Right.
no horses.
Y'all don't know how excited.
Don't wear your Grand Wizard hood,
Nigga
nigga.
said, Mr. Marcus.
I don't think I want Wazer at the next show.
Right.
I'm gonna
Robbie,
be there anyway.
Excited.
You are dynamic. What you do.
Nigga,
is
that's
Nigga, why's gonna run on the stage? Where the white bitches at?
You said white bitches.
He gonna run there, woo, white night.
He's crazy. This man over here is crazy.
But y'all get to see more Speedy on this next show.
I ain't seen Chelsea
He
Handler.
done grew a mullet just in case.
White night.
Here the cold part. He gonna peek in with Becky. Apparently I got it wrong.
No, probably, he gonna go back to the
Karen.
front. Excuse me, I'm looking for white night. I think it's
We
here.
did her 8, but
Yeah.
I brought my 20 white friends. I want to win that black stuff.
I got 20 white
Like
bitches.
this.
I want the VIP black pack they was giving away on the
And
radio.
apparently, look. Apparently, one of my white girls gonna get fucked by a Marcus.
Right.
They said the code word is Mister.
They said a man didn't get his run through my girl.
Yeah, I've got 19 white bitches. One of them is for me.
A professional big black guy has got a horse donkey dick my girl.
I came to integrate.
Somebody's gonna trip on my
White
girl.
night. White night. White night.
White
Trampoline.
The code word is cock.
That's when you getting it in, nigga. You doing
White night.
you trampolining it with, nigga. You feeling yourself.
It's a white dude riding in the car going, "White night."
Once again, he just changing the channel. Like, all right, about time these niggas.
Hey, boy, you need to turn that Patreon channel.
You gonna go over
Code
there
word is
that white night having
The
white
Patreon.
night comedy show. We-
Meet us at the Capitol. Too soon.
Right.
There's nothing but a bunch of fucking nigger ghosts in there.
Right. Leave your weapons at home.
Hey, so bring a white friend, man, that night. Bring a
No,
white
me
friend.
and colonizers at
Please
home.
bring your
You
white
can bring a
bitches.
white friend. Stop
Leave
it,
the
Doc.
caller.
Now you
gotta
messing
bring
up Robbie money. You can bring white folks.
No,
They
it's
buy
enough of
drinks.
us to support
If
each
it's
other. We
any
need
night
to
to
support
come,
each
Got enough
other.
It's
seats.
white
You gonna
night.
be there?
No, it ain't.
White night.
You can't say no white
White
people
night.
allowed. That's racist.
Night.
Yeah, maybe
They
we
giving a whole nother meeting when you say it that way. White night.
It's white night.
We should have white
When
people.
you hear that, woo.
No, we should not.
Hey man.
Would it make you feel better if we made them sit in the back?
No, how about we do this?
At the back of the bus.
Yeah,
We
you know,
bring,
we put them
we
in the
bring
back.
20 white people and then we auction them off.
Right down front.
Right out
Okay,
front.
you up.
Here comes
little
Karen.
fucker.
Here comes Karen. She's a bit nosy, but she's got good pussy.
She's a breeder.
Show your teeth.
Hey, K-Dot, you got something there.
It's white night.
Woo! Woo! White night. Woo! Woo! Woo!
At 50 Shades of Funny.
Karen.
Get y'all come go to DJ. Give me that Jay Gals, man. God damn it.
Karen's a bit nosy, but she can cook.
She's
She's got good pussy.
25,
25.
What is it,
Give 25.
Eventbrite,
Give me
50
25.
That's funny. Eventbrite.
35.
Remember, you bring 10 or more people, you get a bottle of
10 or more
BSB.
people, you
15
get
or
a
more, you
bottle.
get the box.
20
baby.
people, you
Or
get
20,
the
you get the
box.
box.
VIP.
Like autographed.
21 people, your girl gonna get fucked.
More people.
Marcus,
21
get in.
people.
Get the box.
Marcus got you.
He gets your box.
You get Marcus and the box.
Everybody get the info?
And Wanzer to throw the fan on him.
Everybody get the info?
And Marcus
Oh.
as an assistant.
Right.
Oh, shout out.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Wanzer's there to fluff you.
Right. He bring his personal fluffer.
I ain't
Yeah.
fluffing no dick, but I'll point a fan to your back.
What'd you say?
I hold a fan, but I draw the line at fluffing a dick.
What the fuck he just said?
He said, I
I'll
won't
hold it
fluff
over
your
the crevice
dick,
of
but
your
I'll
ass,
hold
but
the
I won't
fan.
fluff a dick.
You get in an argument the first day on the job. You gonna do what I tell you to do, nigga.
I said I point
That
the
was
fan
not
to
in
your
the
back.
agreement.
Right. Niggas in the back arguing.
Marcus said, I'll point the fan to the arch of your back, but I won't fluff your dick.
I don't hold dick, but I will point that.
You don't want him
fan to
behind
your
you,
back.
because as soon as he see a bead of sweat, oh shit, let me get that.
He get it with his pinky finger. Let me get that for you.
Marcus, it appears you're starting to sweat.
It appears. It appears.
You know why he's sweating? Because it's white night!
Woo! White night!
White night!
Slow
Get
your
too
pumps
close.
down. You're pumping too fast.
Your pump ratio is way too high. You're never gonna sustain
I'm
it.
a mathematician. Marcus, we can cool you down by 30% if you just take off your hat.
He's like a racehorse and shit.
Anyway, man, shout out to my man, Blue. We miss you, Blue Mitchell.
Blue, you my boy.
Man.
Miss Charity Cassidy.
Cha-cha.
Miss Natalie DeSalle Reed.
Yeah.
Miss Lil AJ, man.
And
AJ Johnson.
Why you call him little?
My neck, my
He was
back,
little.
my back,
He
my
was
back.
little.
I miss my son, DRC3,
Big dog.
brother.
That's right.
Shout out to my partner in crime. I couldn't do the show without. Well, I mean, could, but probably
His
wouldn't
son
sound the
works.
same.
White night.
Woo!
Yeah,
He sick, we sick, boss.
yeah, we,
Nick.
again,
All night. White night.
That's the code word.
again, somebody's in their car going, white night!
Night.
That's the code word.
Beat up.
White night.
That's the code word, white night.
Yelling at
Anyway,
the white
fantastic show as usual, Robbie. Classic nigga. Your
man.
son.
Indigenous.
Yeah,
James
indigenous.
Funny.
We get the
Your
shirt.
son-
that says
Your son is
indigenous.
indigenous.
So remember this.
I didn't
I don't
know
know if
that.
this made top 5. We have to wait for the
I
fans
just
to say
named it
that
the White
on
Night
Monday.
Show. So
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you have to wait till
Oh,
Monday.
shit.
They'll let us know if this was in the top 5.
We'll be
You
getting-
have 2 in
getting
the
a
top
call
5,
from
just so you know.
NAACP in a minute. Hey,
You
guys.
got 2. He has 1 in
like
the
that
top
name.
5.
You ballin'.
His top 5 was when he went at Aaron and told Aaron, "I can fuck you."
Who Wanzer?
Nigga.
That was a
right.
bad
Nigga,
show.
She got
He
that
was
cookie-
serious,
he got
too.
the cookie.
Oh,
what
yeah,
you
he
call
said-
that shit? A cookie.
A cookie bush.
A cookie bush, nigga, and it was done. And I mean done in this motherfucker.
Cookie
Yeah,
bush.
but he stood on his ground. He said, "I can fuck you if I
Right.
want to."
I could.
Nigga know his game.
Damn.
Thank you, Mr. Marcus, for coming through as usual,
Man.
man.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know you got jokes and you got mad
You
jokes.
got
Yeah,
jokes.
he's hilarious.
Jokes,
Yeah,
man,
you got
cool.
jokes.
I was asking about you the other day. I was like, what happened to Mr.
Why your voice sound so high?
Yeah, yeah.
So
She
glad
said that
to
at the
see you.
show.
Right.
So
You know
glad
why?
to see you.
It's white night.
White night.
Night, night.
Woo!
Till Monday, man. We be back, man.
Be a part of White
wear your
Night.
mask,
This is
bitch.
the record.
Wear your mask.
We out of here,
Bitch
fam.
ass.
Yeah. Be safe out there. Wear
Hope
your
y'all
mask
enjoyed the show.
under your damn costume.